HD2, New York.
Got the number one pick in the NHL draft, but the men that can't seem to stump. Do something dumb, that's an observation. CLT make them need to run.
That's Lawrence Taylor!
Call them every trash, CMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
And then there were 8. 8 teams now remain. If you're one of these Jets fans who are saying, I can't believe Aaron Rodgers is having such success and he looks so great. Well, that ended last night. What also ended last night is my chance to have any hope of winning or not losing the football pick. So that's done for a third consecutive
not done.
season. Oh, done.
Still alive.
I think I'm 5 games out.
You got 6 games left.
Come on.
You still got hope.
If I take the same game as him. So then if you guys have, yeah, but I already know what I like this weekend.
Well, you're going to have to play the game a little bit.
You know what it was? It was the Packers-Bears game.
Killed you.
My team couldn't mentally get up from the Packers and the Bears. That was it.
And you had it.
It was
First
over.
half, you had it.
It was over. The game was done. If I would have said to you, you could have put your house on the game when it was 24-6 in the fourth quarter, you would have done that.
It was over.
Yeah.
Felt good about it.
So what do we have today? Mel Kiper is going to join us today. We got more John Harbaugh, Giants conversation. It was weird that the Falcons put out a tweet like, okay, we just finished our interview with John Harbaugh. And I was like, oh, no.
It was a phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a strange tweet to put out.
You guys are at the man's house.
Well, we didn't put out a tweet like, all right, we finished an interview.
It wasn't an interview. It's just to get to know you.
Get to know you. Yes, kind of a situation. Boy, that Texans defense is, they are filthy good. By the way, that's a 1-point game going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, until, C.J. Stroud was actively trying to lose the game.
He was brutal in the first half.
I mean, that was the entire group chat because John this was it.
So he hit the parlay?
I guess so.
So do we? I mean, I had to sit there as a hostage for this entire what's going on with the parlay. Can I at least take some of the enjoyment now?
He said he had the Patriots and he had the Texans.
Well, can I find it okay, guys? I put $10 and I won $12,000. Like, can I learn something?
Because you know it's not going to be $10. It's going to be like $1.48.
I put 2 bits on it and I won $1.09.
That's it. Like I had my account was like I had $1.67. To even up, so I went with this parlay.
If he didn't win, an 18 parlay, right? I believe 18 parlay hit every single leg.
Yep.
If he didn't, he took the Niners with the money line or the spread.
I guess so. He hasn't explained it. He just said he had a parlay.
So don't you find that strange that you're getting barraged?
Yep.
Like incoming. Oh God, it's another one of these. Here's what I did, and he doesn't tell you what it was.
Yeah.
It must be embarrassing.
That's what I'm saying.
So most people, it's like, hey guys, guess what? I put $50. I won $12,000.
Right.
John's going to be like, yeah, I had 9 cents and I won $2.27.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to sue Stroud for damages. I got Ray with there's been no one that went from having zero confidence to now sending images every time one of his game hits.
Right.
Now I got to
not when his game hits, when good things even just happen in the game. Like a fumble for a touchdown. Oh, now I gotta see images of him celebrating every single step of the way.
I am Andy Dufresne. I crawled 500 yards through a river.
You really?
And I came out clean on the other side, baby.
I actually, in my bringing of the roll today, as I was at Veneer, I thought to myself, does he deserve a roll?
No.
And then I was like, you know what? I'm such a good guy. I'll bring him.
And I appreciate that. I am grateful for it. Although, if it makes you feel better, I won't eat it. I'll just let it sit.
That'll make me feel better. Just to waste it.
Just to waste money. That makes me feel better.
Yes. just let it sit there all day. Leave it for the next engineer at the 10 o'clock show.
Yeah, back to the point. I am redeemed. It's great. Everything is great.
You feel cleansed?
I feel cleansed.
So I am the king loser?
Not yet.
Again.
You're not the
Who's
king loser
winning, by
yet.
the way?
RJ.
RJ's winning. Big.
RJ's winning. He's not winning
So
big.
I'll have to dress up as RJ.
Yeah.
That'll be great.
Yeah. At the Mets tailgate.
There's no chance.
What do you mean?
That we're going to get a costume.
Well,
that looks like RJ.
Then I'll dress up. What do you want me to do then? I'll dress up as RJ?
Yeah, I would still like
a
to get
red sweater.
I would still like to get the mascot.
The Mr. Met?
We have to have a tailgate first. There are so many things that need to fall into place for this to actually happen.
Well, I'm happy to do it.
Yeah.
There's not going to be any standing in the way. I'm happy to do it. Like if you want me to do I'm not going to.
Just like you were happy to get a dangler, and that took 6 months.
Did I get a dangler? I just looked over. I was like, why do you have a dangler?
No, it was the hardest
paid in
thing
full.
Ever
It was
to
paid
try to
in
get
full.
you in that
It was
thing.
paid in full. I'm anticipating taking care of this at the tailgate, if a tailgate happens.
Yeah. When the tailgate happens.
I just said that, and you're like, if.
Well, I don't know. Changes all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? We're couch casting. We're not couch casting.
Oh, you're unbelievable, too, at the whole couch.
Why?
Because now they're going to play your game.
No.
Yeah.
It seems like a simple fix. You have what you want. I have what I want. Mine costs you nothing. That's it. Costs you nothing. How do you say no to that? I'm offering you a deal that costs you zero
Are
money.
they going to be on a potential couch cast?
I want them on the couch.
I
cast.
want them on the couch cast as well.
I'm not doing it if they're not on the couch.
Oh, you're so full of crap.
I'm telling you, I don't want to.
You talk.
You don't want to do it.
I want them on the couch cast.
Right.
They come to you with,
Yeah.
I'll just say 2 or 3 of what you're looking for, Rick.
Yeah.
You'd boot us to the moon.
Yeah.
It's amazing some of the text messages that have been sent in regards to that, to giving Rick what he wants.
I don't think it would happen.
He's like a hostage negotiator.
No,
He's
I'm
like a
Sam
Denzel
Presti.
Washington in
I'm
one
Sam
of these
Presti.
bone collector movies.
John comes to you and says, "You know what? Not only will we give you one of what you're looking for, we'll give you 2."
No, John is the hostage negotiator, and he's getting taken to the woodshed.
Yeah.
Rick would strap us to the rocket into space himself.
If there's anyone that I know, maybe in my entire life, that would never, ever think they would lose a negotiation, it would be John. It would be John.
Yes.
Even if he got humbled, destroyed, like, wait, you just traded 2 number ones
Yes.
for a player that you can't even take off the bench. He goes, that was my plan. Yeah. That was my, I have a whole plan in place. And
You
that
just
was
don't see it.
The beginning stages of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're too simple to see it.
Right. Exactly that.
This is just the first step.
Exactly
Because
that.
that was hard fought in there.
It was awkward for a moment.
When we initially went over it.
It was awkward for a moment. So, yeah, it's funny. I was actually hopeful and rooting because I wanted to cover the spread, but I didn't want the Steelers to move. And I was like, 7-6. This is perfect.
This is perfect.
I was like, this is exactly what I want. And then I was hopeful like the Steelers would get another field goal, and then later in the game, Fairbairn would make a field goal or something like that, and it would be a 1-point win for the Texans. But the Steelers at the Patriots would have been a bad football game.
Yeah, I had no interest in
That would have been a bad.
No.
These 4 games, and I think you could argue that the best game is the first game, Saturday at 4:30.
Denver Buffalo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an incredible football game.
That's a great football game. I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see what the Patriots look like against this defense.
Oh yeah,
Like I think that's going
This
to be a
defense-
good watch.
and by the way, Ray, I said it yesterday when we were talking about this game. I was like, that Petre, he's a great player. And then last night in the group text, Ray's like, oh, Petre, he's a warrior.
dog. I love him.
I love this guy. Like I just said that. You don't listen to the show.
No, he doesn't.
Do you?
No, I heard you say that. There was a reason for that.
He's caught up in his own stuff. You know what I mean? Like he's my picks. Am I going to go 3-0?
Right.
You know what fun video can I post? To the guys?
That's right. What image will I show if I do go 3-0?
Well, it's nice to know you guys are paying attention.
Should I post an Instagram story? Like there's a lot happening.
You didn't post an Instagram story,
No.
did you?
No Instagram story.
Okay. He's
What
big
kind
on
of-
social media.
He loves it. Absolutely loves it.
Yeah.
I don't know where he has the time. Where he finds it.
Yeah.
Really not a lot of effort. It's really not.
I don't know.
Feels like quite a bit.
He's a warrior. Rangers looked good last night, Ray. I had to take Alex to lacrosse. So Sherry journeyed Ben back to college, drove both ways one day, which is heroic, really.
Yeah.
And
I mean, we had to hear about that for a week.
I had to take Alex all over the place yesterday. So I had to take him to lacrosse last night, and I was like, "Is there gonna be a TV there that I can watch the football?" There was. It was fine. So then I'm sitting next to the guy, and he knows everything about football, and I'm like thinking to myself, "Would you just shut up? Please shut up. Just I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be involved in this discussion." And he turned, "What do you think about this? What do you think about that?"
Yeah.
Like, oh God.
Listen, you're a radio show host.
He didn't talk to him. He didn't know I was a radio
How do you
show
know?
host because he didn't.
Might have.
Nah, I don't think he
I had
did.
a terrific conversation with a fine gentleman at the bank, and he was a fan of the show. He said, "Ooh, that partner of yours, he's a real handful." I said, "Oh, you don't even know the half of it."
Well, what is this about?
I'm just saying.
Well, why would
That's
he
what
say
said.
that?
He's a real handful. I
Why
said,
would he
"Yeah."
say that?
I don't know. He listens to the show. He
I'm not
recognizes-
a handful.
He recognizes what I deal with.
I'm a treat.
No, yeah, this is heavy lifting.
Oh, really?
Heavy lifting.
Get him on the phone.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah. What bank is this? I hope I
I'm
don't
not going
bank
to tell you
with
my
it.
bank.
I hope
I'm
I
not going to tell you my bank.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like Joie de Vivre, bébé. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure some fancy
yeah.
bank. You probably deal in bullion. You're like, hey, listen, Marco from Perugia. Here, allow me to bring in my gold bars. And then he's like, oh, by the way, your partner handful. How do I say? He's a handful. Rick, will funds be dropping in yearly in July?
It's that. You know that bank. It's that fancy the French one, right?
Oh, I know.
Right down the street.
Yeah, I know. They probably serve you like a sandwich when you go in. Like, we have finger foods for you.
Yeah.
You probably walk in. You're like, hey, listen, I got to get into my vault.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah. Listen, you have the key for my vault. I need to get into my vault. And he's like, by the way, your co-host and
the French accent.
and the food.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, listen, yeah. I don't like this guy.
It's a delicious croissant.
Yeah,
No.
you like a croissant? We have
I did not see this coming.
little sheets of coffee as well. Yeah.
RJ, did you see this coming? I didn't see French Dave show up today.
Well, you know what? You don't know what you're going to get.
I didn't have that.
Well, I'm such a handful. You never know what I'm going to get.
That's a Grasso thing, usually.
It's unbelievable. This guy.
You never know what you're going to get. When you're a handful,
You are.
right? You go in any direction.
That's what he said. All right. That's what he said.
What's his name?
Is that
I'm not
Mike
gonna
and
tell you.
Ike? Oh, no.
I'm not going to tell you his name.
I don't need a full name, just a first
No, I'm
name.
not gonna give you
so I
any
know
name.
when I'm.
No.
It's Jacques.
No.
Yeah,
It's not Jacques.
It's
It's
definitively
not
Jacques.
And you're not allowed in my bank.
I'm sure I'm not.
No.
I'm sure I'm not.
You keep your bullion to yourself.
I'm sure you
Okay.
walk around with gold coins and bullion and crypto. Like, where do you want us to
walk
take?
around
Where do you like us to take the money for the next home you buy, Mr. DiPietro? Out of the crypto account?
No. The guy didn't like you. All right. What do you want me to tell you?
Why?
Said you're a handful.
Why?
That is his opinion. He listens to the show.
Don't listen. Don't listen. If I'm such a handful, how am I a handful for him?
He's not. For me, he said, you're a handful.
No, please.
He said.
RJ, how do you feel about that?
I don't know that you're a handful, but I don't know that we want to tell him not to listen.
No, don't listen. I don't want Jacques listening.
I want Jock listening.
No.
You're a
It
lot to
sounds like
emotionally
we
deal
want
with.
Jock listening.
Yeah,
It
I want
sounds
Jock
like
to
we
listen too.
No. He probably doesn't understand. We probably get into in-depth sports conversation. He's like, what is this? What are they talking
No.
about?
First of all, he doesn't speak like that. Second of all, he was a very knowledgeable sports fan.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he did. He knew. I mean, he was known about the Giants,
Oh,
coaching
he knew
search.
He knew. Wow. Oh,
All of
he must have it really locked down. I know the Giants are looking for a coach. Where on earth did he learn that?
I heard at one point that Jock was out, and then he heard you get into some soccer internationally,
Marcel Chichito.
Mario Pancetta.
and that brought him back in.
No. How about little Zidane for our French friend?
Huh? Nice.
Yeah, that's
nice.
right.
You know what sold him?
Headbutting burglar. Yes.
You know what sold him,
Marco
actually?
Materazzi.
Yeah.
Good job.
He said to me, he goes, you know what? You know what my favorite part of the show was? I said, what? Like, because I wasn't a person that would listen every day until that one show where I heard Dave break down the, Yankees and Mets days off.
Uh-huh.
And that's when you had.
That sold him?
That's when I was hooked.
Okay, good.
He's like, I can't get inside information like that anywhere
All
else.
right, let's take a break.
Of course, they have
come
that.
back.
They have that ready
He's
to go.
got his Masters prediction. Rick is, and then of course, we'll continue to update you on the Mets and the Yankees, both having today off. It's DNR with you.
Nice.
880 ESPN.
You know, it's
Harry Douglas, 11 o'clock on Bart Carlin, by the way.
it's almost time for another Masters prediction. Rick is. We're getting there.
I love that. That's great stuff. You
He's
can't
got
find
his
that anywhere else.
Masters prediction. Rick is.
I love these. I mean, Ray doesn't hear anything going on during the show, and he's got that ready at the drop of a hat. Okay, you know what I am, and this is why I lash out. I'm a man on an island. That's what I am, and this is why people out on the streets, they defend me, because I'm no one has any respect for me here at the station.
You know who you are?
No one plays the victim better.
No,
No
you know who
one-
he is?
no one.
Have you seen the trailer for the new Rachel McAdams movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're the boss on that island. That's who you would
You know
be.
what's so funny? I saw like the beginning. I was like, "Oh, this looks like a nice movie," and then it gets to like, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, well, it's like that primate movie. It's like, oh, hey. And then it's like the primate's like ripping her face off.
But you knew that the monkey was going to turn at some point.
I
Like
guess
when you're
so.
watching the preview. Like I was like, "Oh, this looks good." They make fun of it. Like had and then like a plane crash. I was like, "Oh my god!"
And he's crying.
Did you see Marty Supreme yet?
No.
I got to see it.
I don't have time to see Marty Supreme.
What do you mean?
When am I going to see Marty Supreme?
Let's go right after the show.
No, I don't have time.
The Angelica. Is there an Angelica? There must be an Angelica.
Don't
around.
know. I'm busy making sure that the dishwasher's empty.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
stuff to do around the office.
Sure.
I just checked it.
And
It's empty.
is that pre or post nap?
It was post-nap.
Post nap.
Well, who knows when the genie's going to be active?
Post nap. You almost missed the start of the show.
No, I didn't. I was
The
getting a
theme
coffee.
song was playing, and I said to Ray and RJ, "Is Rick going to come in here?"
Yeah, I was getting a coffee.
Okay.
I checked the dishwasher. I got my little routine. Ray woke
Okay.
me up, had my coffee, checked the dishwasher, and I'm here.
So wait a minute. Woke up, got your coffee. It's 5:59:50.
Yeah.
Check the dishwasher. If it's full, then what happens?
Then after this break, I go empty it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now this, you know what? Good on Emily.
Now it's a competition.
Emily wins because we talk about John being this ultimate puppet master. So she has now started a warfare between you and RJ, who can empty the dishwasher more effectively. And she just sits back and she's like, you know
That's
what?
it.
I don't want to empty it, but now I know one of the two of them will.
Here's the tough part for Rick. Email already went out. Rick empties it. Who gets credit?
So you think you've done so much work that you're now the dishwasher guy?
He hasn't done so much work. He did it one time.
I've done it multiple times. How dare you?
He did it one time.
I'll never empty the dishwasher.
At least we know he did it
ever.
one time.
Emails
He's not just saying he did it one time.
It's on film. I already put it out there. You may have been running it in practice. I put it on film in the game. So you empty the dishwasher, RJ gets credit.
Yeah, forever.
I just learned the other day that we have 2 dishwashers.
What do you think that other
Seriously?
thing was?
He doesn't know.
I know. I'm really go over
He
there.
can
all that
barely
much.
use a microwave, RJ.
No, I know how to use a microwave.
Barely.
I might start cooking,
Cooking what?
like piccata, Milanese.
You don't even know what's in piccata.
Well,
Paella.
because I haven't started cooking
What's
yet.
in piccata? How would you make chicken piccata?
I don't know yet.
Right.
I said I might start cooking.
Well,
I didn't say I know all the ingredients yet.
Yeah, I like carrots.
Flour,
I love vegetables. I like fruit as well.
Marcel. I think there's a wine.
That's in marsala.
Yeah. See, there you go. Maybe some capers.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Are you just naming ingredients?
Yes.
I'm naming ingredients that would go in marsala.
Capers doesn't go in marsala.
My
Piccata, not marsala.
Listen, you don't know what I know.
And listen, I know more than you know.
Yeah, you do know about the cooking,
The cooking thing, yeah.
but you never cook for me.
You never asked me to cook for you.
Cook for me.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. That's how this whole thing started anyway.
No.
That I'm a handful.
No, he said you were a handful. I don't think so. I love it.
Sure.
That's what I told him.
Mhm.
I said I don't look at it that way. It's a treat, a pleasure.
Okay. I don't like him.
Okay.
Just tell him.
I'll tell him.
Tell him and all his bullion. I'm not a fan of that.
When I go in
And
there, I'll
you know
tell
what else? Tell him I don't really like French food.
him. I don't think he's French. It's just so you know.
Okay. If you believe that,
I don't think you know.
so
Like
you don't know who your banker is at all.
Well, he doesn't speak French. Or has an accent.
Do you know he doesn't speak French? Would you bet your life that he doesn't?
No,
speak
but
French? Okay.
he doesn't speak with a French accent.
Oh, okay.
So just so
So
we
he's
know
cleaned
that.
it up over the years.
Yeah,
is what
maybe.
I
you're
don't
saying.
know
Yeah.
if a Micah White.
Anyhow, I stink in my picks. I'm
Yep.
apparently a handful. Raymond's got a freshly baked roll, and Mel Kiper is going to join the show at 8:10.
And Harry Douglas is on with Bart Carlin.
That's right. And CMT this morning at about 7:45.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yep.
RJ, are the CMT questions pre-prepared, or do you kind of go with them on the fly?
I have 2 that are locked in, one that's kind of in purgatory, and then 1 open slot. I like to leave 1 open to see how the show goes.
Okay. So something will adjust between now and 7:45.
Yeah.
I don't hate a swap. I don't hate it.
No?
Don't mind it.
So
It's nice.
which one is the one that's open? The
You.
let's make fun of Dave question is still up
Wide
in the-
open.
Well, that one's wide open.
Well, I mean,
Gaping.
it gained some traction just now, so we'll see.
Okay.
You gave me a little something there.
Okay, good.
A little something. He just spent 5 minutes talking in a French accent, and then listing off ingredients that he assumes maybe in piccata or marsala.
See, but that's why he's brilliant, though. And we don't see it until after the fact.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Real brilliant.
how did that conversation end? Cook me something. So
Yeah, right.
At some point, someone will cook him something, and he will end up with a delicious meal in front of him for having done nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
That he'll say is probably average. I've had better.
And that's how he'll get you to cook something else for him.
Yes.
Try again.
Now you're seeing my game.
This is PhD level stuff.
It really is.
Dante Moore, I have to assume he's coming out. We'll find that out by tomorrow. But there's no way Raiola is going to wind up at Oregon, 5-star. And I saw somebody tweet, Raiola has said that if he doesn't start at all this year, he'll be the backup to Moore, and then he'll be the starter in 2027. Yeah, sure. Like, that'll ever happen.
No, I don't think that's going to happen.
No, that'll never happen. So Dante Moore's coming out. So you're going to get your quarterback.
I guess. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
When
you look at
we'll
the
talk
list.
to Mel. Listen, just because he had a bad game.
I'm not talking about the bad game. I'm just talking about like the history of quarterbacks that have less than 20 starts.
Right.
I mean, that's not a great list.
It's terrible.
I mean, Cam Newton stands out, but Cam Newton was also Cam Newton.
He's also like 6'5", 240.
Right.
Yeah.
Fresh off a national championship. So, I don't know. Hopefully it works out. Who knows?
Well, let me ask you this sincerely. Would you rather be able to get the quarterback, Dante Moore, or would you rather you just can't and you have to cobble together and then you get the quarterback next year?
I would probably if you ask me that right now, which you just did, would feel more comfortable waiting, not having a great season, and then having a new coach make that decision with the 3 first-round picks.
So you're already at the point where you want and expect Aaron Glenn to be gone.
I want him to be gone, yeah. I don't know what to expect with Woody Johnson. I mean, when you have these, this level of coach available with.
So you're willing to take 3 wins again if it meant that he's out, a new regime will handle the new quarterback?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, wouldn't you be?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's tough to go into another season.
Right, but
give me another 3-win year.
Right, but you're going to use another second overall pick on a quarterback that, I mean, you're drafting because I guess you need to draft a quarterback, and there's a lot of people that like Dante Moore, but
Mel loves him.
Well, I know Mel loves him, and
Lewis
so did
loves
Lewis,
him.
but when you look at the list of, I mean, here's the list. You got Dwayne Haskins, Mitch Trubisky, Ryan Tannehill was fine. I don't think you want that with the second overall pick. Kyler Murray's on his way out of Arizona.
Yeah, you could have Kyler Murray if you wanted, I think.
You could, right?
Right, yeah.
So, I don't know. Hopefully it works out. I just don't have a lot of
Well, I don't know why you would.
faith that it's
Well,
going
I don't know how you could. I'm
That's
being
just not-
serious.
I mean,
I'm not
that's
being a
just not what
jerk. I'm
happens
being serious. Like I don't know how you possibly could. All right, so let's break. We'll come back. Update on John Harbaugh. Apparently, Chris Mara went to Baltimore, met with him on Sunday, had some lunch, and started that process. He's going to meet with the Giants. Sounds like Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday of this week. And my understanding is if things go well, hopefully they don't let him out of the building. So we have a lot to do. Mail at 810, CMT, stuff you missed, 800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
The St. John's Red Storm go for their 3rd win in a row when they host Marquette at MSG. Coverage begins tonight at 6:10 on 880 ESPN and the ESPN New York app.
Why do you go to Princeton Longevity Center?
We go to Princeton Longevity Center because my husband's cardiologist told him having this exam saved his life.
Because somehow 20 turned into 40, and now I need to take my health more seriously. The Princeton Longevity Center designed a program to keep me healthy and active, so 50 and 60 will be no sweat.
Because even though my cholesterol is high, it turned out my arteries are clear. That's a big relief.
Whether you want to make the most of your future years or just want peace of mind, you need the Princeton Longevity Center. Their comprehensive preventive exam combines the latest technology with caring experts to create your personal plan for staying well.
Because I shouldn't have to wait an hour for a 10-minute physical. I go to Princeton Longevity Center because I get everything done in one day and take my results home with me.
Find out why you need Princeton Longevity. Call 888-8000-PLC or go to PrincetonLongevityCenter.com. Call 888-8000-PLC. That's 888-8000-PLC.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
That's ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
Focus Features presents the film Hamnet from director Chloe Zhao and producer Steven Spielberg and Sam Mendes. Discover the untold story behind Shakespeare's greatest masterpiece. Winner of more audience awards than any film this year, Hamnet is a monumental cinematic experience. And now it's the Critics' Choice Award winner for Best Actress, Jessie Buckley. Hamnet is the best picture of the year. Hamnet, rated PG-13, may be inappropriate for children under 13. Now playing only in theaters.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you could put your knowledge to work on the events that matter to you. Prediction Markets isn't just sports. It's the Fed rate decision, your favorite award show, and so much more beyond the playing field. Trade events with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
When a trophy is raised, it can feel like the season's over. But on the ESPN app, it never really is. Because with more than 47,000 live events, plus originals, highlights, and coverage from every corner of the sports world, there's always something to dive into. No off-season, just everything a fan needs to keep going. Always in season. Get all of ESPN all in one place. Download the ESPN app on your TV or phone today.
Texting enrolled enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text HAWK to 321321 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text HAWK to 321321. That's HAWK to 321321.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So the playoff schedule is set, and we should spend some time on the Texans and the Steelers from last night. Boy, Stroud he was brutal. What's the matter?
Crumbs just everywhere.
Well, not me.
It's not me. I don't eat in the studio.
Well, crumbs would
if it was eggshells, yes.
Well, that would be me.
I know.
But I'm very careful about keeping my eggshells away because I think it's
you can't even have drinks in the studio, and just
someone was eating probably a piece of bread.
Ugh.
Why is that so terrible?
Well, you're not supposed to eat in the studio.
Okay, well, just clean it up then.
Why?
Not you. Why they should clean it up?
Yeah, I don't want to.
Who do you think? I mean, it's Bart.
Probably.
Bart has like 8-course meals in the studio here. He has like a special.
But you can't even get mad.
He's like, today's special is
I
going
know, but
to
I
be.
can't even get mad. You look over, you see the pork chop. It's like you can't even get mad.
He's like got a beautiful burger.
It's not something simple. It's him. And you know what? That's why we love him.
That is true. All right. So the game last night, competitive game. Stroud was brutal.
It shouldn't have been though.
But it was.
I know.
Like if you didn't see the game, you woke up this morning like 36. They pummeled them. That wasn't the case though. They were better. They should have been up more.
Well, they didn't.
It was a 1-point game in the fourth quarter.
It's because Houston's offense was trying to actively lose the game for the defense.
It was brutal.
I mean, C.J. Stroud had 5 fumbles?
5 fumbles.
I mean, the interception he threw in the second to start the second half was an atrocity.
Awful.
Awful.
The thing is, their defense is so good that it doesn't really even cost them very much.
No, I mean, luckily, but now you're going to play. I mean, none of us thought that the Steelers team was going to be good enough, right? I mean, the only reason I think you picked them was because it was Pittsburgh at home. You thought they would cover the number.
It was the home field, and
TOMLIN.
they never lose on a Monday night.
Right.
And
except
TOMLIN.
he hasn't won a playoff game in how many tries? Was that last 7 now?
Yeah.
So
that's I wonder where that goes. They hate him in Pittsburgh. It's unbelievable to me. But I guess it's the Brian Cashman effect.
Yep. Well, at some point, and especially I think this year when you look at what they did, the moves that they made, the money that they spent, that enough is enough. Right? Let's not just get to the playoffs. Let's win a game. Let's try to make some sort of run. And that didn't happen. You went up against probably the best defense in the National Football League.
Do you even think it's a debate at this point? I know
with
the
a
Broncos,
quarterback that is not really mobile anymore.
Not a little bit, and he takes some hellacious hits too.
Yeah. And then you could see him do your bleeping job, like how frustrated he is, which, again, like that works sometimes. That doesn't work all the time. It didn't really work with the Jets. I think it was better with Pittsburgh, and a lot of that had to do, I guess, with, from what I was told, with having Mike Tomlin there. That helped because, Aaron likes to call people out. But C.J. Stroud did not look good. He didn't.
Oh, he looked terrible.
And luckily for him, his defense is awesome. And now you're going to go up against the New England Patriots team, and I'm excited to watch this game. That's a really well-coached team that has a quarterback that can use his legs. They got 2 good running backs. They got Hunter Henry. They got a couple good wide receivers. So, I mean, is it going to be...
They're well-coached.
They're really well-coached.
Yeah.
They're not going to beat themselves. And C.J. Stroud's going to have to be much better than he was. Because if you make those kind of mistakes against New England...
No, you won't
get
get up from it. No. Same thing with New England, though. I think New England has to be better. I don't think they were great in that first game. Their defense was great, but their defense was great against an offense that's not really existed.
No, I know, but I think that some of that, too, I think is just... It's feeling your way through it. One of the reasons why I didn't necessarily pick the Patriots is probably emotional, right? Like that's part of this, part of my decision because I can't believe that we're already back here where it's The Patriots have a legitimate chance to get to the Super Bowl.
Right.
But it was Drake May. Like, the playoffs are different. It is. Like, I don't care what anyone tells you. Some guys can just step into it, and it doesn't look like they're affected at all. But, like, when you walk into, I'm telling you, like, when you walk into the stadium or the rink or whatever it is, you can feel the difference. Like, it's tangible. Like, the entire day as you're getting ready for that game, you can feel it. It's different. And, how is someone that's new to that experience gonna play? That was part of it. And also, like, it was just the half point, whatever it was. But that New England team is legit, man.
They are legit. They are legit. They're a good football team. And again, you look at their team.
Having Milton Williams back is
He's tremendous.
Huge for their defense.
And it's funny. I didn't really know who he was, to be honest with you. Super Bowl. I was
because
he
gets overshadowed by all the people.
By Davis and Carter and all the other guys. But in the Super Bowl, it's like, oh, my God. Signed to a massive contract. And now he's a legitimately very, very good player. So, the Steelers have not won a playoff game since 2016 now. Yeah. So we are just over 10 years since they won their last play. Oh, no, actually, it'll be 10 years. What's today? The 13th?
13th.
On Thursday, it'll be 10 years since they've won their last playoff
And they've
game.
lost their last, 7?
7, yeah. They lost to Jacksonville, Cleveland, Kansas City, Buffalo, Baltimore, and Houston. So how about this? This is amazing to me. You might have seen this yesterday. Sean McVay, this will be his 15th playoff game on, when do they play? Sunday. 15th different team he's going to play in the postseason.
Wow, really?
He has not played the same team.
That's interesting.
More than one time. Now, if they win, it'll be a duplicate because they've played Seattle and they've played San Francisco. RJ, did you see that stat? That Sean McVay had not taken on the same team twice in the postseason yet.
I did say that. I did see that. What did you say the number? What is it, 15?
It'll be 15 when they play this weekend against the Bears, yes.
That is bonkers.
So tell your banker that.
I don't need to tell my banker that. He's listening.
Tell your banker that.
Why don't you just prove to my banker that you're not a handful?
I'm not a handful.
That you bring some stuff to the table.
You don't. Come on.
You're not just
even if you look at me as a handful, I still bring stuff.
You're like a big giant.
Yeah, I think that's true. You are a handful, but you bring a lot to the table.
He does.
So you think I'm a handful?
Yeah, you're like a big.
Do you think you're not?
Yeah, I'm not a handful. I'm a delight.
You're like a big doughy backpack.
I'm a pleasure.
So I think you need to handle this like you did with Raymond. What did you do with Ray? You started buying him every morning. What? A nice roll. You need to take a nice.
I'm not trying to win Ray over. I'm trying to do a nice thing for a friend who I think goes above and beyond on the show.
So that's what you have to do for Jacques. Take a nice.
I'm not doing anything
French,
for Jacques.
Danish.
I'll tell you what. It's so bad with me and Jacques right now. I wouldn't open an account in that French bank.
A French Danish. I like it.
Not doing it.
I love a Danish.
Good. Then you bring Jacques.
I don't need to. I'm not a handful. I bring him my money.
Hang on a second now. You think I'm a handful? Okay, fine. I'll play your games.
I don't think Rick's not a handful.
You don't think he's a handful?
No, did I say that? Did I say that?
So say it. Tell Jacques.
Rick is also a handful.
Jacques. How exactly am I a handful?
In a different way.
The dump button has to be.
But that's not a handful.
It's like a nuclear reactor. They've always got to have their finger on this thing.
I got it sponsored.
Which concerns me.
Well,
it's going to give him new free reign.
RJ, being sponsored is not necessarily a good thing for you.
Is Rick a handful?
Is it going to make us money?
Oh, there's the dump buttons brought to you by such and such.
Is it going to make us money?
Here's the thing. I don't think either of you are a handful. So
okay,
I'm more than a handful. I can promise you that.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Especially with the size of your hands.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be portraying.
There's the
RJ
dump
at some point.
Brought to you by blank.
How exactly are we going to get the size?
No emails about you going out, which is interesting. Let me.
Why are you guys so jealous about my email?
Let me go into
What do you mean? Sam's email was all about me. I appreciate the question, Rick. That was a great question.
Let me check.
No one usually has the sack to ask that question.
Oh, yeah.
But you did.
No one ever
you
has
took
the
that
sack.
and you were right
I
at the
thought you were going to
table.
fall asleep during the meeting. I looked over. I was like, oh, my God. His head's going to hit the table.
I was fully engaged.
Oh, yeah, engaged.
That's
what you call it.
Let me check my inbox. What emails can I reply all to?
I took that thing right out and I plopped it right at the table. So you know what, Sam? Here's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then, but yeah, that's how you felt in the moment. Then the follow up. Oh, Sam, you were so great.
Oh, I love you, Sam.
You guys don't get it.
Ask him
okay, you guys don't get it because you don't have another job where you're in it.
Oh,
what
Sam.
Like you're in the mix.
Let's go to Ecuador together. That's next.
You act like you have a real job. This isn't a real job.
What do you mean it's not a real job?
I'm in the thick of things.
Oh, so now the other jobs that you choose to have are the real jobs?
That's the real jobs.
I give up.
That's where I'm emailing.
I give up.
I got a desk. I have an office. I'm taking phone calls. Yada do. I'm doing it. All of it.
Yeah.
Coaching, you name it. 2 wins yesterday. How about that?
You coached yesterday?
Yeah, 2 games back to back.
Where? At home?
Yeah, we played Portland had 2 games.
This is a choice.
I mean, he's choosing to run himself ragged, and he's like, look at me, I'm a hero.
The varsity boys won. Back-to-back games.
The guy's still away?
No, we were on the bench together.
Oh, this is...
It's a hostile takeover.
This is uncomfortable.
I can't tell you guys that. No,
you know what? Honestly, good for you. Good for you.
The jackets on that say "Coach" on the armband.
Caring is sharing. Okay, don't be jealous of that jacket. Caring is sharing.
What's next? You go to dinner with your wife and your girlfriend? This is
good for you.
How dare you?
You're playing.
How dare you?
Yeah, you're playing the game really well. You know what? Good for you. This is really well done.
You know what? Maybe I belong on a different show, somewhere else. I don't. You don't appreciate me.
You know who would love you? Carlin would love you.
No.
Yeah, he would.
I'm mad at him.
No,
I'm not even going to talk to him today.
Why?
Because you know why? I don't have to tell anyone. He knows why.
You and Carlin would be.
You want to see a cold shoulder? I'll show you. Ice cold.
Oh, is that right?
Icy. Call me Mr. Freeze today.
You give the guy a desk, and this is what you get.
He's what? RJ.
I'm losing it.
He's not a handful?
I'm losing it.
He has too many jobs. It's too many.
By choice. He doesn't need to do these jobs.
Well, we've learned what his flaw is.
Maybe he's one of these like villains that if they sleep, bad things happen. So he's like, I need to occupy time every second of every day.
He can't say no. He can't say no.
By the way, you didn't even notice what I'm wearing today. You don't get it.
What are you wearing?
You'd be a terrible lover.
The hat.
What do you mean? I would be a terrible lover.
You'd be a terrible lover. We couldn't be in a sexual relationship.
Why? Because during the sex, I'd have to say, "Oh, well, I love what you're wearing." Why?
You wouldn't be attentive.
What are you wearing?
You did I get my hair done?
How do you wear a hat every day?
Look at the hat.
New hat.
Yeah, but this is the one I got because I think you would like it. Look at the colors of it. The Giants colors.
Oh yeah, I guess
red, white, and blue.
All right. I don't look at that. Ray, do you look at that and think it screams
hat.
Giants?
It's not meant to scream Giants, you idiot. But when I was making the next
from way
hat,
over here, it looks like a neon orange, but it works.
I don't.
What are you, colorblind? Neon orange.
I might be.
Does this look neon orange to you?
Neon orange, no. But I would never look at that hat and be like, he did that in honor of the Giants.
The hat does not give me Giant vibes.
Giants, Rangers, it's red, white, and blue.
I don't.
It's a navy blue, first of all.
Yeah, I don't look at that and think Giants.
Do you really think that I was going to get hey, can I get a New York Rangers blue?
Just get red, white, and blue.
It is red, white, and blue.
It's not red, white, and blue.
It's red, white, and navy. What do you need? Do you want a color chart?
Why are you so angry today?
Because you're aggravating me now.
I am?
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to sports then.
Yeah, I just want sports. Because you can't
that's what you're gonna get.
In-depth, emotional conversations.
Why can't I have emotional
conversations? Because that piece
conversations?
of you is gone.
No, it's not.
It is. It's gone.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I can have a great emotional conversation. What do you want to talk about?
This is what I'm with my banker.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
Good. Why don't you take a job there?
Maybe I will.
Hi, you have a deposit to make?
Yeah.
I'm Rick.
Maybe I will.
Okay.
I'll work at your mother's bank.
You probably steal her money. You're probably one of those people that steal money from old people.
Won't be the only thing I steal from her.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's nice. And I'm a handful. It's amazing John uses you like a pawn the way he does. No surprise.
I'm not going to be on the Couchcast. How about that?
Good. I'll be there twice.
Good.
I'll be popping back and forth. Maybe I'll do it with Raymond. Raymond, you want to do the Couchcast with me?
Sounds dirty.
What is wrong with this guy? It's not called
Raymond, would you like to sit on a couch with me and dissect the NFL draft?
It's not called the Casting Couchcast.
Would you like to make love with me on the couch while everyone watches, Ray? I didn't say that.
You just
What is this? What are we filming? A heated rivalry radio edition?
The NFL draft, like you've never seen it before.
That's right.
Get over here, big boy. Sit on my lap.
Probably get the highest numbers you've got.
Oh, no. Dave's attacking the A-gap.
Oh, no.
This is your fault.
Everything is.
Look how late you are. Had we got to break on time.
I'm not late. I go to break when I want to go to break.
We know.
All right. I won't do the break if I don't want to do the break.
Okay.
I'll just carry right through.
Wait till John
I'll power
gets here.
through.
Till John gets here. You're like a little
John
puppy.
gets here 8:30.
You did a great job of that yesterday.
Yeah, it's 6:30. Look at me, John.
All right. You know what? You want to break? We'll break. We'll come back and we'll do whatever the hell we want to do right here on ESPN New York.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
FanDuel is turning on playoff mode. All customers get a profit boost pack every NFL playoff game day. Each game day during the divisional round, you'll find a pack loaded with multiple profit boosts waiting for you in the app. More boosts mean more ways to level up your playoff bets. Pick the matchups you believe in, take your shot on an upset, or build a parlay that fits the moment. Do you like Seattle at home after the bye? Maybe you like Denver at home to continue winning. Then apply your profit boost and go after even bigger payouts while the playoffs keep rolling. So visit FanDuel.com/local and grab your profit boost pack every NFL playoff game day. 21 plus and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Out on the course, they're the PGA Tour's best players. But in the arena, they're prime time. And Season 2 of TGL presented by SoFi is back with lights, cameras, action. We're talking big moments, big personalities, big names in the stands, all on the big screen. Big-time matchups with shot clocks, hammer drops, timeouts, overtime, and playoffs. It's city versus city, squad versus squad. The sport just hits different under the lights. It's TGL presented by SoFi. Keep up. It's golf. Tune into every match. Only on ESPN.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football. It's a pepper thing.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying. Just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
My name is Whitney Allen. I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope. It's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Boxing is back at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, Saturday, January 31st for the Ring 6, Teofimo Lopez against Shakur Stevenson. ESPN New York has your chance to score tickets on the ESPN New York app. Just find the contest tile, submit your entry. Brought to you by Madison Square Garden. This one fight you won't want to miss. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com and catch every single round live on DAZN. I like boxing. I haven't watched a lot of boxing in quite some time, but I enjoy boxing.
I enjoy boxing, too, if you get a good boxing. I went to, that's when I almost fought Todd Gurley, remember?
Right, yeah. When
yeah,
you
that match.
Said nasty things.
I didn't say nasty things. I was asking about his leg. I was concerned. Turns out I was right.
Well, why did he get so upset with you then?
Because he probably knew that something was seriously wrong with it.
And when I say boxing, I don't need to see Jake Paul or Logan Paul, or that's not, what's the matter?
$3.
$3. So we're getting these texts nonstop over $3.
$3.
Now he turned it into a legitimate amount of money. $180 is real money. But put $10. Now you're talking about real money.
No, because that's not what he does. His account was probably at he probably had $3 left. He's like, you know what? I'm going to throw this down a parlay. I mean, that's how many text messages we get about this parlay?
Tons. $3. Well, good for him.
Like, we've got real skin in the game. Someone's going to have to wear a costume of the other person.
Me. It's me, RJ. I'm going to have to be RJ. Hey, guys, how you doing? The show's going to go on, and I've been here since 2 o'clock in the morning. 49ers. I'm working on it.
That actually should have been part of it. You should have had the same schedule as RJ.
Why?
Like, be in the studio at the same time.
Why would I do that?
I'm just saying it should have been part of the deal.
Why would that be part of the deal? I'll act like RJ. That's what I'll do.
Made it.
Let's just be honest. With Dave's track record, we're going to need a backup plan, so that could be part of the backup plan.
That's nice. No, I'm ready to go. All right, guys, let's go. Look at this hair. I do it once every 4 to 6 months, but I'm very loyal to my barber. Very loyal.
You want to come into my barber to get ready for this? If this happens?
I think so.
Rick could catch me, by the way, so I don't want to get too presumptuous.
No, but you're going to win. I know.
You want to come into my barber?
Yes.
You have a nice hairline. We could do some things with that.
Definitely.
We can
Let's
do
go.
some stuff.
Dave rocking.
You know what we do? Here's what we do. We bring Jake with us. He videos us going to the barber, the whole excursion. Do my hair just like RJ's hair.
Here's the thing: if you go and you get the beard trimmed, I don't think you'd ever go back. You'd walk away saying that is the best experience ever.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Is that good?
Well, I don't
far for me though.
Well, it'd be nice. Listen, I got ideas if this happens.
Oh, it's going to happen. What other ideas you got?
Don't you worry. We got to win first. I got to win.
It's over. What are you up by? 2 games?
3.
Oh, come on.
With 6 to go?
That's a commanding lead.
Oh, Rick could just fade all my picks, and if I'm wrong, then no bueno.
That'd be Weasley.
Well,
who controls the board?
Raymond.
Then, all right. Well, I guess Ray could do that.
Right, but the way we've set it up in the past is that's how we play it.
It's an honorable way to play.
Yeah, that's how I did it with you. I let Raymond go first, so you could fade his picks if you wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. There's honor in these picks. I agree. And I lost because I'm a loser, and I will be RJ for a day. What? I still can't believe it, man. I'm very full, guys. My stomach can only hold so much food.
Here's the thing, though. I don't think you're bad at making picks.
Well, I am this year.
I know. And last year and the year before.
Right.
But I don't think you're bad at it.
Well, I came in second in the Daily News picks out of like 10 people. So
I think
make sense.
But that's part of why I don't think you're bad at picks. I think you're bad at picking the games that you actually like the most. Like of power ranking the games.
Clearly.
And you also had some bad luck, man.
Yeah, but that always factors into it. But still, I mean, there's no excuse.
No, I know, but how long can you have bad luck, though?
3 years?
It just keeps going.
Yeah, 3 years? All right, guys, let's go get him.
You know what you're doing right now is not nice.
What do you mean?
If that's how you think he sounds. He didn't sound like that.
I think he sounds great. You know what? I'll take over stuff you missed.
I think you should.
For that day.
I think, you know what? I think that's a great idea.
Who's writing it? Who's going to write up the stuff you missed?
I will.
Do it all.
I'm going to do everything.
Dave's going to make the rundown, send the reads out?
Well, listen, I can't do things I don't know how to do. I don't know how I'd even get the reads. I guess I could do a rundown, but nobody reads that anyway.
He doesn't even realize when he's being offensive.
What do you mean?
That's not nice.
I would do it. No, nobody. I didn't read it.
I read it. RJ Raymond reads it.
Okay.
Just you wait. That day, if I do win, we'll cover whatever's going on. Yankees, Mets.
Yeah.
Be a nice special section of the rundown for Darius Slayton. No, he's accomplished. We're going to carve out
That's
some time.
nice.
So there'd be blank. This is the Darius Slayton portion of the rundown with nothing in it.
Maybe we'll get Darius Slayton that day. You don't know.
I don't want him.
We could throw your Paris Campbell prediction in. That was a nice prediction you made. That worked out well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Go back to the Pete Carroll would succeed with the Jets because he's such a great coach.
Who knows? He could have succeeded with the Jets.
Him and his 3 wins.
He could have succeeded with the Jets.
Guy's decomposing on the sidelines of the Raiders. I mean, he's a disaster over there.
He's spry.
Spry.
He's got plenty of
The only thing
energy.
he's spry with is that gum.
Yeah, he's plenty of energy.
Rich Cimini, Flight Deck Podcast. Dante Moore's lack of starts could be a major problem for the Jets.
I have not been able to get a read on Dante Moore yet. He's only 20 years old. He's got only 18 college starts. If you look at the recent first-round quarterbacks with fewer than 20 starts, it is not a promising field. Anthony Richardson, Trey Lance, Mac Jones, Kyler Murray, Dwayne Haskins, Mitch Trubisky, Ryan Tannehill, Cam Newton. That's going back to 2011. All the first-round quarterbacks with fewer than 20 college starts.
It's not a good track record. It's not a good history. He didn't represent himself or Oregon well against Indiana, which I don't think is the end of the world. But there's real reservation to think.
If I was him, I would go back. If I was him. And I understand all of the risk that comes along with that, but I would go back.
Well, you say the risk, and there clearly is risk because it's a guy that would make tens of millions of dollars down the road in the NFL. But he could still go to God knows where and make $8-10 million in college next
go to
season.
Indiana.
Right.
If he wanted to transfer.
Yeah, but why wouldn't Oregon want to keep him? Like they must assume he's going out, right? He's going into the draft.
Yeah, they must have conversations, or he just, yeah, it feels like he's coming out. I just don't know if that's in his best interest. Maybe it is.
And then, correct me if you think I'm wrong, I think the Jets have to take him.
I think the Jets are probably going to take him, if he comes out.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to do, unless his meeting goes really bad, or he's not, how much is he going to do with the combine? So, his tape is his tape, and then he'll have his pro day, which is set up for him to have success.
Mm-hmm.
It'll probably work out for them. I'm sure he'll be good in the interview room. You heard Lewis. Lewis loves him.
Loves him.
And that was a lot of that was because Lewis got a chance to meet him.
Mel loves him too.
Yeah, but again, these are, this is something that's legitimate. This is not, hey, it's happened a couple times.
No, it's a real thing. He's a baby. He's 20 years old.
List.
He will be 20 years old at the draft. He's a baby.
And you also understand how quickly this can happen. Where if you're not ready and you don't go to a great situation and you don't have success in the first 2 years, now the trajectory of your career goes to.
So I was listening to DHR yesterday, and Don's take, which I don't agree, just don't play him. Just don't play him. And his comp, which I thought was not a great comp.
Right, but how is he getting better not playing?
Is Patrick Mahomes didn't play. Yeah, they had Alex Smith, and they went to the postseason. The Jets don't have an Alex Smith, and the Jets aren't going to the postseason. You have to. And that's also, by the way, almost a decade ago. You're at the point now where you have to find out, and you have to find out quickly.
Right, but that's the problem, though, is you're also talking about a kid that hadn't played. Right? He's going to get better playing. Sitting on a bench for a year and then going into year 2, still only having, what does he have, 18 starts in college?
Yeah, not a lot.
So they're not going to play at all for a year.
I think that's insanity.
With a team.
You can't, this day and age, having the advantage of what you have without paying a guy for a number of years, you can't not play him for a full season.
No, you cannot play him.
Not for a full season.
If you had a better option, you could not play him.
If you have a really good player and you're going to be a playoff team, I think you could not play him. Do you think the Jets fan base, if they're 0-7 or 1-6 or 2-6 or whatever it is, they're going to be like, sure, don't play this kid.
No, I don't,
because
it's the Jets.
Screaming for him.
No, I get it, because it's the Jets, though. In a well-run organization, you would have the pieces in place, right, starting with the offensive coordinator, the quarterback coach, and all those pieces on the coaching staff, and you'd have a veteran quarterback that you can trust to go actually play good football. So when he's ready, he's ready.
Serious question now, and I don't have the answer. We'd have to think it through. When was the last time a top-tier quarterback was taken and just didn't play? It doesn't really happen. Penix, maybe?
Oh, no, Penix played.
He played right away?
I didn't play right away, but Kirk Cousins wasn't very good.
Right, but it was Cousins' job for quite some time,
Cousins' job.
Right?
They gave him, $100 million?
Yeah.
I don't think it was quite a lot of time.
Was it like half the season?
He couldn't move. I don't know. I got to go look back at Cousins' game log.
But it doesn't happen often where a guy is taken that high, and Moore will be taken higher than Penix was taken. Moore is going to be taken 2, and Penix.
Everyone was surprised that Penix was drafted.
Yeah.
After guaranteeing the money they guaranteed to Kirk Cousins. But their whole thought was Kirk Cousins will play, we'll be a good team, and then we won't be in the spot again to draft the quarterback, and we really like him. So we'll take him. And it ends up, it ended up working out because Kirk Cousins wasn't very good, but then Penix got hurt again.
Yes.
And he has a history of being hurt.
Well, he's always hurt. I think he said he's had ACLs on both knees.
So
I think if memory serves, it was around half the season.
Yeah, I can't exactly. I can't look at the wrong thing. Well, no, I can find. I'm looking at his game log, but I can't find exactly when it changed. He played. So it looks like it after the Jets game.
Well, I don't remember what week that was.
So that was 3, 4, 5 weeks he played, maybe?
After 5? That's not that long.
No.
I don't think you can really get away without playing the kid anymore. I don't mean the Jets specifically. I just mean that young quarterback. If there's not a lot of hope with the organization, and people are paying money to go watch these games.
But that has nothing to do with it.
But of course it does.
No, but it shouldn't, though.
I mean,
how
many Jets fans have called up and like, I'm done with my tickets. I'm not going back.
I don't care what the Jets fan is saying.
I understand that. You think that the ownership doesn't care what the Jets fan is saying. Of course they care.
They shouldn't.
Well, they do.
Okay, that's why they're the Jets.
Okay.
I'm not going to play the guy because you tell me to play him. If he's not ready to play and he's not going to go out and play well, then I'm not playing him.
You think there's any chance the Jets would take him second and not play him because he's just not ready?
The Jets? No,
yeah.
I don't.
All right.
But that's not the right thing.
I mean,
you're making the argument like it's the right thing. That's not the right thing.
No, I don't think it's the right thing. I think it's nearly impossible to do this day and age, to take a quarterback number 2, be a bad football team. If the Jets were a decent football team, if they were a 500 football team, I think you...
Well, they wouldn't be picking second if they were a 500 football team.
Well, that's true, but weird things happen. But no, there's no way they're going to be a good football team, and people are going to clamor for him to play. And I just don't know that it's a good fit. I don't know what you're... I almost feel like the Jets are boxed into a position where you're going to have to take him, and I can see the writing on the wall that it's not going to work out. Now, maybe it's a stupid take of me, and maybe it comes back to bite me in the ass, but it just doesn't feel like this is going to end well. Because you're going to have no choice but to take him. You have no choice but to play him, and he's probably not ready to play in the NFL. And on top of that, I don't trust the people that are going to groom him and get him ready to play in this league.
I don't disagree with you. That's why there's a lot of people that think that he should have gone back or that he should go back.
Maybe he still will, but it's hard to imagine he's going to go back, being that you have a quarterback who I'm sure they promise you're going to be the starting quarterback. Unless you said it and it didn't even occur to me, maybe he goes somewhere else. I don't know why Oregon would be okay with, sign on for that, but maybe he goes. Indiana's got to.
Yeah, but why would he? Oregon has no say in what he does.
Right, but I'm sure Oregon was under the mindset that he's gonna go to the draft. That's why they brought in Raiola. Now you do a 180. You know what I'll stay.
Yeah, listen. Right now it feels like he's coming out.
Yes,
and that could be the right decision for him, or it could be the wrong decision for him. We'll see how it plays out. Right now, I would say that if it's going to be, I've played 18 college games and I'm going to be drafted by the Jets. Under these current circumstances, it's probably not going to be great for my long-term future.
You wouldn't think so. Chris Stapleton's All-American Roadshow is coming to Northwell Health at Jones Beach Theater Wednesday, August the 26th. And ESPN New York has your chance to score tickets on the ESPN New York app. Just find the contest house, submit your entry. Brought to you by Live Nation. Tickets go on sale this Friday, 10 o'clock in the morning at Ticketmaster.com. Phone lines are all lit up, which is nice. We'll get to the calls. We'll get to the Giants conversation. Mike Tomlin, his future, and a little baseball as well. It's a very busy Tuesday. DNR with you, ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on those roads today. It's Susie Cerrone.
On this Tuesday, we've got alternate side and meters in effect. Inbound George, 20 upstairs, 10 downstairs. The Lincoln is 10. The Holland, 20 from the Turnpike, 30 from 1 to 9. Jammed on the LIE westbound from the Van Wyck to Woodhaven Boulevard. Big project in Rutherford with road work. You can't go from 17 northbound to Route 3 eastbound. That ramp is shut down with road work till Friday morning. Still a problem in Newark on the Turnpike car lanes northbound by 13A. A box truck on its side in the right lane. And an accident on the Southern State eastbound at Straight Path has the right lane out. We're sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drugged driving, your grief is unique, but you're not alone. Visit mad.org. I'm Susie Cerrone on 880 ESPN New York.
Benjamin Franklin, sir, I've just received news.
Speak.
They're multiplying you.
Multiplying me?
Yes, many times.
Multiple Benjamins?
Shall I stop it?
No.
Multiply your Benjamins with New York Lottery's Extra Multiplier Scratch-Off games. Play for the chance to multiply your winnings up to 100 times. Prizes up to $3 million.
I've won! I've multiplied myself! We won!
Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Not all F words are bad. Some are actually great, like fast, free fiber for 4 months. Yep, switch to Optimum Fiber for as low as $25 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get 4 months free, HBO Max included for 1 year, and a 5-year price lock. Don't wait, this free fiber deal won't last long, and the fastest, most reliable, most consistent internet speeds await you. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/free today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Show your team spirit and save big only at Security Dodge during the Start Something New sales event. For a limited time, score an extra $500 off on top of all rebates and new incentives. Just for coming in and wearing your favorite team's jersey or swag. High school, college, or pro, football, basketball, hockey, and every sport in between. It's easy to win big at Security Dodge in Amityville. Visit us today or shop 24/7 at securitydodge.com.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
Smalls here. Life is full of choices, some big, some small. And when you choose an H&R Block Tax Pro, you're choosing the largest network of tax expertise to be in your corner. For when your big ambitions need help with the small details. For when your 6 figures come from 6 different places. For when your gaming stream becomes your revenue stream. For when your business's year 1 needs 70 years of tax know-how. At H&R Block, they've seen it all. And they're here to help you make the most out of your money for life outside the box.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a time out to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of New Jersey is offering buy one, get one 50% off and every day 0% financing. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends January 31st, 2026.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
I had a terrific conversation with fine gentleman at the bank. He said, "My partner of yours, he's a real handful."
What is this about?
I'm just saying.
Why would he say that?
He listens to the show.
I'm intrigued. What bank is this? I'm sure it's like I'm sure some fancy bank.
I'm not going to tell you his name.
Jacques.
It's not Jacques.
By the way, your partner handful.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Rick, will funds be dropping in yearly in July?
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
Man, do I battle. What the stuff?
You battle what?
The stuff that I have to deal with.
Oh, stop.
On a day in, day out basis.
You were speaking in a French accent for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, so?
Yeah, this is what he meant.
Part of my battling.
You're a handful.
Not a handful.
You are.
RJ doesn't think I'm a handful. Raymond thinks you're more of a handful than I am.
No, he didn't believe that.
What do you mean he doesn't believe it?
I'm a different kind of handful, he said.
Raymond, who's a bigger handful? Consistently from beginning to end, bigger handful. You can be honest.
At the end of the day, we only have stories about Dave going missing. You go missing on a daily basis around here.
Oh, yeah.
Right, because I was told by the head boss in charge
Here we go.
that I need to create relationships because no one else does it.
Here we go.
If I'm not going to do it, no one else will do it.
Here we go.
Knew that was coming.
Mm-hmm.
I have people actively trying to ruin relationships as I'm trying to bring people together.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah. I'm like a giant glue stick.
Uh-huh.
Like the Josh Hart of the place.
You're a glue stick.
I'm a glue stick.
Is right.
Yep.
A what?
A glue stick.
A glue stick.
I heard Gluester.
Gluester.
Glue stick.
He lives a double life.
Yeah.
Like,
He's like a secret agent.
Come 9 o'clock, I go out there. He's getting so comfortable. It used to just be he'd be standing amongst a certain area of desks where he makes he holds court, and then at one point he's sitting down, and now I'll go in and he's like sitting at someone's desk and he's like directing traffic.
Feet
he's
up
like,
and just yeah.
I need this email by 9:15. He's giving orders.
I'm not. Come on. I'm not asking for emails.
So let me go back to my original question, Ray. Be honest. Who is, what's the question?
The bigger handful.
More of a handful, me or him? Be honest.
See, it depends on what.
Just
however. Overall. Well, for me, you're more of a handful.
Me
more overall. Because you're the one people always ask me about in my private life. It's like, wait, is he really that much of a maniac? Like you're the one I ask.
Because I have a personality.
That's what we're calling it?
I mean, because he's so boring.
He's not boring.
Well, he's not me.
More functional, maybe.
Yeah.
So
well,
it's one of
that's fine. So that's your answer. Your answer is I'm more of a handful.
It's one another. Is he boring or you are a handful? It's
or both maybe.
Okay.
RJ, more of a handful, me or him?
I don't think either of you are.
Well, okay, but you have to. So more of.
I would say when he. It would have been
qualify. Just answer. Who's more of a handful?
It's hard to answer without qualifying.
This exact moment, Rick, because he's gone to battle over my dishwasher abilities.
Okay, so you got one.
I'm not going to battle. Stating the obvious. He admitted doing it one time. That was it. I was there for the conversation.
Danny's put a poll up on the YouTube,
and
so
now
somehow we'll see where this
he's
goes.
turned into the person that has always emptied the dishwasher.
Multiple times I've done it. Multiple.
Yeah,
twice maybe.
He likes partaking in dishwasher emptying.
Likes it. No, he likes the praise that comes along with it.
It's a big deal for you.
There is nothing wrong with it. And why does this bother you so much?
It doesn't bother me so much.
It does.
I'm happy for him.
It struck a nerve.
I mean, you're happy for him. You're so jealous. I want RJ to get all the praise and all the adoration that he can possibly get. For some reason, you think that the shine has been taken off of you.
I was looking for no credit.
You get all the credit.
He gets all the credit.
Dishwasher
all
emptier.
Because it just went the wrong way with Rick. Because it was asked, the question blindly was asked like 3 or 4 months ago. Maybe he did it. Maybe he didn't do it. But he got the credit. Came back around months later. Check came due, unfortunately. And
yeah, that's very unfortunate.
Yeah. Now he's
a handful and he doesn't get the credit.
And now he's replying all the emails at 9 o'clock on Friday nights. Mm-hmm. That's where it's at.
Well scripted emails.
Michael Penix, week 16, by the way.
So he did not play almost the entire season.
Yep.
Yeah. So it happens. It's just not a common occurrence. And, by the way, Kirk Cousins, they thought, was going to be a big-time quarterback. So if the Jets had that option, of, hey, Kyler Murray or somebody who's
right, but you can
really
still
good.
Give yourself that option.
You could. Sure you could.
Yeah. I mean, if there's some questions as to whether or not the kid is ready and you feel like he needs some time to learn and you don't want to just throw him into the fire, I mean, you have the ability to go do it.
Have you seen the new name that's floating around as who the Jets should make a big, strong play for? Justin Herbert. I don't think Harbaugh would ever let him go.
Why would
I don't think he will.
John Harbaugh trade Justin Herbert? Jim Harbaugh trade Justin Herbert?
I don't think he will. I'm just saying that's now the new name.
So we went from Joe Burrow to now
make an offer make an offer for all these players.
Yeah,
any of them.
Mm-hmm.
If you had Justin Herbert, you wouldn't know what to do with yourself.
I wouldn't know I know what Ray would do. I'd have to fight with Ray every day.
Ray would be like, "Oh, your quarterback stinks.
Your quarterback stinks.
He's not very good.
Win a playoff game." That's what I would hear.
Just be consistent. That's all I ask.
That's every day I would hear that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what happened now?
I also heard Jalen Hurts. They could play for Jalen Hurts.
Could play for Jalen Hurts. Would you want Jalen Hurts?
At this moment?
I guess you would. You would, though.
I just listened to Chris Sims for I sent you that clip.
Yeah, he excoriated
5
him,
minutes of just.
That was back in December, by the way.
He's the problem.
Yeah, well, he's not the only one that said it.
Right. I mean, I've said it. And
Sean
I've been, you hate
said
the Eagles. I just don't think he's very good.
Yeah, but it's not even that he's not very good. It's just that he doesn't he's not willing to do.
He's not willing to
what they're asking
change
How
his
many
ways.
pre-snaps adjustments do you ever see that guy make?
None.
I think he doesn't want to do it.
Doesn't do it.
Can't or doesn't want to, or we
telling
don't
the
know.
coaching staff he doesn't want to do it.
It may be both. Maybe he doesn't want to do it. He may just not be capable. But the fact is, he doesn't do it.
No, he doesn't do it because I don't think he can do it. And if he can do it, he's certainly not comfortable, willing to put himself on the line to be that guy. Let's get to some of the calls. 800-919-3776. D in Queens. D, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, fellas. How we doing?
What's up, D? How are you?
I'm all right. Listen, for all the Jets fans, there are some people who said, oh, we should have kept Rodgers, this, that. No, part of the reason Mike Tomlin's had issues is he's never bottomed out. The Jets needed to bottom out. So this needed to happen. Look at the Patriots. They took Mac Jones, and it didn't work out, and they went and got another one. That's what the Jets needed to do. So Dante Moore comes out. Whatever happens, happens. If this coach stinks, okay, get another coach next year, then off to the races.
But it's just so much time, D. Think about this, though. So you're going to take Dante Moore. You're going to have to give him at least 2 years. It doesn't pan out. A new coach, a new quarterback. You've already been through Zach Wilson and Sam Darnold. I mean, the Patriots at least had years and decades worth of success. The Jets have none. No one has any patience.
The issue is Woody.
I'm not denying what the issue is. I'm just saying you make it sound so simple, like, oh, you draft a quarterback, doesn't work out, take another one. At least they had tremendous skins on the wall in New England. The Jets have nothing to fall back on.
You're correct. And I have one other thing I want to talk about real quick. Like this whole brouhaha about that reporter who, lifted up the coach.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why that was a problem. I don't understand.
It was.
I think Michael had a problem with it.
McAfee went on a whole rampage that everyone else that has a problem with it is just curmudgeonly. Michael had a problem with it. I don't understand how. If you wanted to start, this is what I would have been okay with. Hey, coach, I think you did a great job. Thank you for everything. Now my question. She didn't even ask a question. Her whole thing was just, you're amazing.
Right.
You think that flies? I would love to see that in New York after the Yankees lose during the season.
Like I said yesterday, I think it depends on the reporter, how long that reporter's been covering the team, how well-respected that reporter is, and also, I mean, she probably just, hey, listen, I'm in a room of people that can all ask the same question anyway, so I'll use this time to say, hey, great season.
I don't love it. I don't like it. I don't. I think it's weird. I think it's unnecessary, and I think it's strange.
It's definitely a change of pace.
It's definitely a change. You know what I would love? Yankees losing the postseason. Aaron Boone's up there.
Right, but that's different.
Aaron, you were amazing.
Right, but that's different, though.
Wonderful.
This is a Jacksonville team that's been bad.
Okay.
Was bad last season.
I think he did a
has
great
a really
job.
good season. I mean, in that moment, after watching that game, having a lead late, it's like...
It's a weird dynamic.
It is, but again, I don't know what the relationship is between her and the team and Liam Cohen and everything else.
I want to say great season, unbelievable, so proud of you. You really brought football back to Duval, but also I wanted to know, why did you run the ball on a third?
Why didn't you kick the field goal?
Something. Yeah. Something I think would have been okay. Just this glaze fest which ends with nothing. It was weird. No,
I wish you would glaze me a little bit more. Say nice things.
Is that what you need?
Yeah, I mean, once in a while.
Do you need me to change up a little bit?
Yeah,
and just
sprinkle it in.
Okay, all right.
Be nice.
All right, I'm going to make note of this.
7:13. Smith is what you are.
Why are we pretending?
What they are.
Why are we pretending like the Jets
niceness? Okay.
The Jets' goal this season was to bottom out. That was not the intention. Was not to bottom out.
No.
I mean,
that was a byproduct.
Will
of
it
the
end
disaster.
up benefiting them? Maybe, but it wasn't. The goal wasn't, hey, let's bottom out.
Never once. Never once. If I would have told you there's going to be a 3-win team who's going to pick second in the draft, you would have been like, wait a minute, what? You didn't expect that.
Would you guarantee Justin Fields $30 million if you expected to bottom out?
No.
Mm-mm. I don't believe so.
They thought they were going to fix Justin Fields. They thought they were going to be a pretty good football team. They thought they were going to revolutionize how you can run the football with a quarterback.
At the very least, we'd have a really good defense, and we could run it.
Yes. Offensive line is going to be fixed up. We have Garrett Wilson. We have Breece Hall. We have a crazy athletic quarterback.
Taylor.
And we're going to figure out a way we're going to wow you in our dynamic run offense.
Yeah.
And that's the furthest thing
not work out.
from what happened. Danny, Long Island. Hey, Danny, you're on ESPN New York.
Good morning, boys. I'm feeling pretty good today. I mean, on a scale of Steeler debacles on a 1 to 10, this was a 1. We were clearly outmatched, outcoached.
I don't know how you could be feeling pretty good.
Well, because I don't feel pretty good. It wasn't a root canal loss, like a last second. It was clear we were clearly beaten by a better team, and you could see the difference in athleticism. So I was thinking about a couple of things. First of all, I'm looking at Rodgers, and I'm thinking Rodgers beat Roethlisberger in 2010. They then played a combined 26 seasons, and neither one of them made it back to the Super Bowl. What would the odds would have been that day that would have 26 combined seasons, neither one made it back? And then I looked at the Steelers' record, 1-6 against playoff teams, and the only team they beat was the Patriots, where the Patriots fumbled into the Steeler end zone on 3 separate occasions, I believe, or at least 2.
It was, Stevenson. Wasn't it like week 1 or 2 also?
Oh,
Might
it was
have been
like
week 2.
It was like week 2.
Yeah.
It was a debacle. So when you look back at the schedule and you saw all these teams listed on your schedule, like the Ravens and Detroit, and so they turned out not to be playoff teams. We beat those teams. We didn't beat a single team. And in the playoff teams we played, we lost pretty handily. And it goes back to the original foundation of the team. What made Mike Tomlin and the offensive coordinator think that a 3 tight end set with 1 wide receiver was going to be successful in 2026 and not 1926? We brought in Johnny Smith. He caught 30 passes. And we basically took Pat Fryermuth, who was a solid passing threat, and put him on the sidelines for most of the season. And only in the end, when the tight ends got hurt, that you saw Fryermuth actually make a contribution in the last 2 weeks. So the foundation of the team was flawed, and it's just time now. It's just Mike Tomlin doesn't need to be walked out the stadium. He needs to be sat down. He needs to come to his own conclusions. It's just time for a change. And you saw this night. I mean, he now has the longest streak of not winning a playoff game, and he's tied with the guy from Cincinnati who was a perennial loser. So it's just time. And it is. But big news for Rick. I want to end on a happy note. Yesterday, as Rick was telling us how he ate 3 12-inch heroes from Jersey Mike's, the Jersey Mike Corporation was announcing that they're now expanding into Europe. So he has to take his son to the European World Cup or maybe a trip to Paris. Jersey Mike is on the table, Rick. I know it'll make you very happy.
I love Jersey Mike's. Yeah, the founder who sold the company for what I think was $8 billion.
A ton.
Is now going to be the first franchisee in Europe. It's just in his blood.
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah, loves
Wants
it.
to bring it international. I love Jersey Mike's.
Such a great concept. I mean, it really is. Just killed Subway. Killed it.
I like Subway, too.
It's not even close.
I'm not going to let you sit here.
It's not even close.
You know what, though? I'm going to be nice. Yeah, Rick, you're right. You bring up
Subway and Jersey Mike's aren't even in the same conversation.
No, I like Jersey Mike's better. Way better. But I said I also, it's not like I'm anti-Subway.
I mean, Subway
better.
Subway spent a ton of money on buying meat slicers, too. Like, they were going to bring the meat slicer.
Also, their whole campaign with that guy didn't
pan out.
Didn't really work out.
But Subway was everyone's go-to for a long time.
Long time.
Yeah. I used to like a nice Subway sandwich.
Yeah, it's good.
But now,
you remember what else used to be a popular sandwich spot? Quiznos. Remember that?
Quiznos was nice.
Yeah.
Put that thing right in the oven.
Toast that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Jersey Mike's is the.
But I'm not.
Listen,
I gotta,
Cadillac of.
I got to tell you, if I'm going to Europe, though, I'm not.
No,
I'm not going to seek out a Jersey Mike's.
Maybe your banker will seek out some Jersey Mike's when he's over there.
Maybe
looking for French coin.
I like to be the guy who founded Jersey Mike's banker.
That'd be nice.
Oof.
Yeah, he's a wealthy guy. Opened 1 store. I think he might have taken out a loan to do it too back in the day. Yeah, and now look at that.
I love those stories.
It's good. Good for him. Let's break.
It's time.
It's time. We'll hear from Schefter on Harbaugh. We'll hear from D'Amico Ryans. We'll hear from Michael Kay on what the Yankees are going to do with Bellinger. 800-919-3776 CMT coming up later this hour. Very busy Tuesday right here on ESPN New York.
The St. John's Red Storm go for their 3rd win in a row when they host Marquette at MSG. Coverage begins tonight at 6:10 on 880 ESPN and the ESPN New York app.
Focus Features presents the film Hamnet from director Chloe Zhao and producers Steven Spielberg and Sam Mendes. Discover the untold story behind Shakespeare's greatest masterpiece. Winner of more audience awards than any film this year, Hamnet is a monumental cinematic experience. And now it's the Critics' Choice Award winner for Best Actress, Jessie Buckley. Hamnet is the best picture of the year. Hamnet, rated PG-13, may be inappropriate for children under 13. Now playing only in theaters.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. $25 a month forever is truly as good as it gets, so go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN right now to try it for free, and you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
FanDuel is turning on playoff mode. All customers get a profit boost pack every NFL playoff game day. Each game day during the divisional round, you'll find a pack loaded with multiple profit boosts waiting for you in the app. More boosts means more ways to level up your playoff bets. Pick the matchups you believe in. Take your shot at an upset if you want to, or build a parlay that fits the moment. Now, I'm leaning towards the Seahawks right now, so you can apply your profit boost and go after an even bigger payout while the playoffs keep rolling. Visit FanDuel.com/local, an official sportsbook partner of the NFL, and grab your profit boost pack every NFL game day. 21 and over and physically present in New York, option required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost token. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com for help with a gambling problem. Call 877-8-OPEN-Y or text OPEN-Y 467-369.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Man, I love seeing the old gang at these reunions.
Did you see Brian? He's in better shape than he was 25 years ago. How is that even possible?
Yep, I ran into him a few weeks ago and had to ask. He told me he started taking Nugenix Total T2.
The testosterone booster?
Yeah, but it's way more than that now. It also skyrockets your nitric oxide in as little as 3 hours. I started taking it right away and I'm already seeing results.
I was wondering what you were doing. You seriously crushed me in that pickup game last week.
Yep, after 40, energy, strength, drive, it all starts going downhill. But with T2, I feel like my old self again. Stronger, leaner, and my energy is way up. My wife even noticed a difference. They're giving out complimentary bottles right now. Just send them a text.
Text CAR to 321-321 for your complimentary bottle of new Nugenix Total T2. Text now and you'll also get a free bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our most powerful fat incinerator. That's CAR to 321-321.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. Product not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So let's get the latest on John Harbaugh. Here is our Adam Schefter.
John Harbaugh has been home trying to figure out and map out his future. He has been in contact with the New York Giants, the Tennessee Titans, the Cleveland Browns, the Arizona Cardinals, the Las Vegas Raiders. He himself has had the very same types of conversations he had today with the Atlanta Falcons.
So he spoke to the Falcons on the phone with Matt Ryan. I don't know that translates into he's leaning towards
I don't
the
think so
Falcons'
either.
job.
No, I think it's him doing his work to figure out who he wants to actually have meetings with. I mean, there are a bunch of teams interested, and I think he said he wanted to take, maybe 2-3 visits?
Mm-hmm. I don't think this is going to take long. I think it's going to have a couple visits and make a quick decision. What's today? January 13th? I would say within a week you have your answer.
Right. Yeah, I think the only holdup, as far as the Giants' job is concerned, is just how...
The dynamic with him and Shane?
Well, I don't even know if it's just the dynamic with him and Shane. It's just like, there's a certain way that the Giants do business, and are they willing to adjust? Because I think a team like Atlanta would.
I think a team like Atlanta might just give him complete control.
Well, because that was the thought with Belichick, was he'll come in, and I know at the time he wasn't saying that he was going to take control, but when you hire Bill Belichick, there's a pretty good understanding that he's going to be the one, because who in a room is going to know more than Bill Belichick?
Right.
So, if you let him in the room and all of a sudden now he starts talking to the owner, it's like, who's the owner going to side with, Bill Belichick or me? So, Bill Belichick wasn't, surprise, on anyone's list. So, he doesn't get that job. I mean, and they clean house. And I'm sure Arthur Blank's like, no, I'm not going to make this mistake twice. John Harbaugh is available. Whatever it is, we'll try to make it work with John Harbaugh. I don't know if the Giants going to be as amenable to that.
They may not, which if it turns out that becomes a public thing, the fan base will go insane.
Right, especially with, on top of that, because, I keep saying, if I'm John Mara and, I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with health-wise, I think there's a comfort level in knowing that I'm putting the franchise in someone like John Harbaugh's hands, who's had success in a place for 18 seasons.
It would make sense.
But if part of that is now revamping how we've always done business, and I have family members inside the organization, how does that affect them now as we move forward? Because right now everyone's comfortable.
Right. Well, there's an issue because you got son-in-laws, you got brothers, you got everyone is. It's a family-run business, right?
Correct.
And yeah, that could be a problem. You would hope it wouldn't be, but at what point do you realize that the Giants are just an unfixable mess? If you can't land Harbaugh, and you can't land him because you're not willing to deviate from the hierarchy within the organization, give him the power control that he wants, then how is this ever realistically going to be fixable?
Well, I think you get into that situation, though, sometimes because of, some of the stuff that you just said is that you have, a lot of people that have opinions, and I don't know, how you kind of make your way through those opinions to make your decision. So clearly when Arthur Blank was making his decision, he was leaning Bill Belichick. Mm-hmm. Bill Belichick wanted the job. I guess he spoke to Robert Kraft, who didn't have a lot of nice things to say, I guess. And then the people he trusted around him, I think for a lot of self-preservation reasons, didn't have Bill Belichick even on their list. Here's my top 3, and Bill Belichick's not on the list. The second you show me that as the owner, that he's not on your list, at the very least, third on your list. Yeah, your list is meaningless to me. But he decided to make that decision. So I don't know how many people in John Mara's inner circle have what kind of say, because if it's me and I'm in this meeting and I understand the things that John Harbaugh wants to do and how those could potentially affect me, that could change my opinion.
Sure.
Because then all of a sudden now it would be like, well, hey, John, who's also a great coach, especially with a young quarterback, Kevin Stefanski. He's a really good coach.
And he's not going to ask for the same control that somebody else would ask for, like a John Harbaugh.
And you've already heard people football people that have said that Kevin Stefanski may be just as good.
Yeah, I don't think in the court of public opinion, I think it's a slam dunk. As far as in NFL circles, I think Stefanski is very highly regarded.
Mm-hmm. I think Mike McCarthy's highly regarded. It's just,
I think he is. It's a shame that Matt LaFleur's not going to be available.
There's just a level of stability with John Harbaugh because of what you've seen.
Now,
in
here's the
Baltimore.
thing as well. I don't think it's realistic, but what's going to happen with Mike Tomlin? Is he going to be?
Mike Tomlin feels like more just from the reports that we've read.
He could take time off and then get back into it. Yeah.
Maybe do some TV. He'd be great on TV.
Great on TV. I think he'd be great at anything he does.
Yeah, but it sounds like he would take a year off. And then what other job for him? Right? If the Giants are hell-bent on John Harbaugh, is the Atlanta job, a job that Mike Tomlin wants? Is Miami a job? Like, the next job for Mike Tomlin has to be where he either has, like, maybe the Raiders would be a nice job for Mike Tomlin because they're the first overall pick.
Right.
Because that's been his downfall now, is that they're
too good to be to get
right.
the
So
new
we're
quarterback. Yeah.
We'll try Kenny Pickett. Well, that doesn't work. And now what do you got? And
now
you're just
Rodgers.
now you're just trying to piece together Mason Rudolph,
a 43-year-old Rodgers.
You're trying to piece it together. So
because you're never bad enough.
No. And you haven't fixed that position. We all know how important that position is.
Let's go to Ira in Staten Island. Hi, Ira. How are you?
Hey, Dave.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, Ira.
Yeah, I've got a bad Wi-Fi. You hear me now?
I heard you before. I hear you now. I got you.
Yeah, okay, good. Thank you. Sorry about that. Listen, before I get into the Rodgers stuff, Dave, let me tell you something. If something goes south and you don't land Harbaugh, I would make a beeline for Brian Flores. I'm so hard on that guy.
Ira, you do realize Brian Flores is suing the Giants, right?
Oh, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So
no.
there is no chance that Brian Flores is the coach of the Giants.
Okay, so
I love him too. I think he is an elite defensive mind, and I think he's a leader. And he won in Miami, not the way they wanted to win, but he had some success in Miami. But there's no chance, so we don't need to waste our time on him.
Okay, I put my foot in my mouth there. McCarthy, I give you another option. But with Rodgers, I tell you the truth, I never thought I would say this. It was a personality thing with me. But the guy, I felt bad for him last night because everything that he overcome at his age in his sport, to come back from that Achilles and to end it on a night like last night, whether he retires or doesn't retire, who knows? But he should really step aside at this point because I actually felt bad for him last night for the beating he took.
He took a beating last night.
This is how most go out, though.
Right. Almost all.
I mean, the longer you stay, the more likely this is to happen.
Right. How many John Elways go out like that?
Unless you cut it short, where it's like you have to be comfortable with that, knowing that you still got a little left in the tank.
Right. But I mean, for every Michael Strahan, there's 50 guys that it
like
doesn't end well.
I was always of the opinion that I was going to do it till I couldn't. It was just going to be it. Like, it was noticeable to everybody that you just can't
drag you off the ice.
Right. Like, until my wife was like, "Hey, what are we doing? Like, you stink."
And that's what you did.
And that's what I did.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't regret it because I just wanted to he's in football age, he's old, but in life age, I mean, what else are you going to do that's going to give you the same enjoyment? Like, you've done this since you were a kid. It's all you've ever dreamed about doing.
Right.
Like, make it last as long as you can make it last.
I think we're there.
Oh, I think we're there too. It's just, I mean, unless there's a situation where he has a lot more help offensively than he did in Pittsburgh. I think Minnesota's a team
you've heard that name thrown out there.
I just think at this level, man, I mean, especially with the amount of injuries that happen during the course of an NFL season to offensive linemen and all the different things that happen, like, you need someone that can move.
You need someone that can move, and you need
like CJ Stroud last night. It's like, run.
Yeah, well, he could. He just felt like he was
didn't.
paralyzed in the first half.
Like that interception in the second half. Like, go. Like, and then you fumble the ball. Just eat it. Your defense is playing lights out.
Yeah.
The only thing you can't do is turn it over.
Unless you hand the ball over to them, punt it away, you're going to be.
That's it.
You're going to be totally
once
fine.
You fumble it, pick it. Now you're going to throw it. No. Just like you can feel them. Just go down. Take the sack. Let your defense win.
They couldn't do it. And it's not like
crazy.
It's not like it's his first foray into the postseason.
No.
Like he's played many postseason games.
Right. This is. I mean, to their credit. I mean, this is he's won what? 2 playoff games. This is his 3rd playoff win already.
D'Amico Ryan's a good coach, by the way.
Great coach. Great defense. When that team tackles, boy.
Oh, they tackle and they
hit. That would be. I'll tell you right now. If I was a coach that was looking for a job and had some time to kind of do what these coaches do, where they go like Vrabel went to Cleveland, and he claimed. I mean, he actually took Stefanski's little, like, they call it the 4 H's. He called it, where it's like a team bonding thing where you explain like your heroes, your whatever. And the Patriots actually point to that as like one of the moments during the beginning of the season that kind of brought them all together. But like, I go watch Houston practice. Like, how come this team tackles the way they
tackle beautifully?
Oh,
Jacksonville tackles well too.
Corners tackle.
Yeah.
They fly to the ball. That lasters are flying. I mean, they're flying to the ball.
Yeah.
Oof. That defense, they're going to make you pay. Like, that's going to be. You're going to beat that defense,
feel that game.
Yes.
Be a good game.
It's going to be a great
Houston,
game.
New England.
I can't wait for that game.
What's your game of the weekend? You said Buffalo, Denver, right? Every game's enticing, though.
Well, I mean, Buffalo, Denver, because of the whole, like, is this the year that Josh Allen? And the amount of, I mean, going against a great defense, the amount they ask him to do.
Right.
He's battling through injury. Like, that's a fun story.
What is your, I know you're interested in all of them. You watch all of them. I get that. What is your least interesting game this weekend? Like the one game, if I said you can watch 3 games and punt on one, what would you punt on?
I don't want to punt on any of the games.
I understand.
Least amount of juice.
Yeah.
Probably Niners, Seattle.
Yeah, I think so too.
Unfortunately.
Now, I just think that Seattle has too much. And what I just saw.
That's the problem.
I just saw it 2 weeks ago.
It's so recent.
They just humiliated them.
Yeah, right. And then, I mean, listen, I've heard some people say the Bears game, but still, like, I mean, that Bears team is fun to watch.
I'll tell you what, too. You better watch to the end.
You got to watch, right?
Right?
Okay, what happens in the first half? Just stay tuned.
Like, what would they have to be down for you to be like, you know what?
I don't even know. At this
28-0?
I don't. I mean, you would imagine against.
You can't kill them.
Right, but you would imagine against that team with that coach and that quarterback that they would finish that game the right way. But still, I mean, RJ gave you the stats on Friday when we went, I mean, about how slow their starts have been.
I know, but
and
it's
still
just
they find a
amazing
way.
that they find a way. It's in the postseason against a supposedly really good team. 0-5 in their last 5 games. Since Micah Parsons got hurt, Packers didn't win another game.
Yeah. That defense wasn't the same defense.
No.
Still.
And they weren't a great defense to start.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, though.
Hit a lot of their flaws.
You grew up, 21-3?
Yeah.
With a chance.
Oh, it's at 24-6 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you had a chance to kick a field goal to make it 24-3 to stop. The end of the half. Missed it.
Made it.
Got the ball.
Made it, but there was a timeout called, then took it again and missed it.
And then you get the ball to start the second half.
And went 3 and out.
And did nothing.
Right. But it's not like the Bears 3 and out and they come down and they score and they score again. Like, it took them a long time to start to get into that rhythm.
Yeah, you let them hang around.
It's unbelievable.
Before you knew it.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. By the way, look at that. Right on time. Right on time. We'll come back and we will do CMT. We'll get to your calls. And then Mel Kiper Jr. as well. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
Murray to the net. Score!
The New York Islanders are back in action with a brand new theme night schedule you won't want to miss. Bring your friends out for the holidays and take home a custom holiday replica jersey or arrive early for special bobblehead giveaway nights for Matt Barzell and Bo Horvat.
Barzell. For Horvat, score!
Explore the full theme night schedule at NewYorkIslanders.com.
The post-crib assembly press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Michael, you had some trouble putting the crib together today. What went wrong?
You know, those instructions can be tough, and, well, you saw the outcome.
Were you upset when your wife pulled you and called in the backup?
No, I mean, the baby needs a crib to sleep in, so whatever it takes.
You've got a changing table to put together next. It's got a lot of drawers. What's your comment?
You know what? We're done here.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Out on the course, they're the PGA Tour's best players. But in the arena, they're prime time. And Season 2 of TGL presented by SoFi is back with lights, cameras, action. We're talking big moments, big personalities, big names in the stands, all on the big screen. Big-time matchups with shot clocks, hammer drops, timeouts, overtime, and playoffs. It's city versus city, squad versus squad. The sport just hits different under the lights. It's TGL presented by SoFi. Keep up. It's golf. Tune into every match. Only on ESPN.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest. The last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the...
Designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your...
Windshield wipers. eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying. Just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
The College Football Playoff National Championship. Let's go! The magical run by the 10th-ranked Miami Hurricanes continues.
There's no bad play, no bad call, no injury that we can't overcome.
When they faced a top-ranked and undefeated Indiana Hoosiers.
All I can say is go IU and
Number 10 Miami versus number 1 Indiana.
Coverage begins Monday night at 6:30 on 1050 ESPN and the ESPN New York app.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. St. John's hosts Marquette tonight, 6:30. Game you can hear right here on 880 AM ESPN and on the New York ESPN New York app. 8 o'clock, the Islanders are in Winnipeg to play the Jets at 8 o'clock, so good luck to you and your Islanders. That's game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Mel Kiper, 8:10 this morning.
8:10.
Yeah, 8:10 this morning.
Can't wait to see where that's going to go.
Apparently, I was told 61% think that I'm more of a handful than you on the
that's
ESPN
low.
poll.
I think that's low.
I don't think so.
I think that's
I mean, of the guys that work on the show that know us the best, I mean, it's split right down the middle, 50-50. And then we asked Danny, who
RJ
came in
just
here.
doesn't want to hurt your feelings.
It's not going to hurt my feelings.
I think it's all, like, your relationship has all changed when he had, like, the 2 blow-ups in...
It's over a year ago.
Less than a
That's
month.
not even modern times. That's
Right.
a very long time ago.
Yeah, I'll have to look up exactly what that day was.
That would be in the history books now. Kids are going to study that in school at some point soon.
You know what? I actually keep these notes. I can find out for you.
And then I think the actual study goes on, like, RJ was himself and then turned into a complete puppy dog.
I don't think so.
Since.
Why are you so jealous of my relationship and friendship with RJ?
I'm not jealous about it. I think it's fake.
Dishwasher Gate has changed him.
No, I think it's fake.
It's changed.
I think Ray agrees
there
with
is
me.
nothing fake.
He handles you like you're a baby.
Raymond, you think my relationship is fake with RJ?
I don't think. Where gave you that idea?
He said that.
Impression.
He said that.
I think that
It's not
RJ
true.
handles you like your little baby.
What does that mean?
Like, he can't treat you like he would like to treat you, like an adult. He has to baby you.
How does he baby you?
I think in his mind, when you ask him a question, he's like,
I don't think RJ is the babying type.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
he
think
is.
so.
No,
yeah,
he's
he is, because RJ doesn't want to go back to where he was.
Well, that's true.
That's true.
What does that mean?
But that doesn't mean I handle, situations any differently. Just perhaps less confrontation.
Like a baby.
I don't think that's like a baby.
Maybe that's just the opposite of that. He's matured into a person that's not looking for constant
That's not who he is.
confrontation.
That's not who he
unlike
is.
you,
I know
who just
RJ.
wants to drop the gloves in battle.
I know RJ. He is a naturally combative person.
That's the old me.
He wants to mix it up.
I know
his
RJ.
buddies.
Nothing worse has ever been said about you. I know RJ is a naturally combative
He is.
person.
That's the old me, perhaps. Perhaps, allegedly.
He's a parent now,
That
a
doesn't
father.
matter.
He's going to be a two-time
RJ
father.
with Kerna
Calms people down.
and that group of buddies, RJ is me.
It can get combative in
Thank
that
you.
circle.
See? Thank you.
But listen,
I rest my case.
Like you now.
He treats you like a little elderly baby.
An elderly baby?
That's not nice.
An elderly baby.
An elderly
Yes.
baby. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
An old man baby.
An old man baby.
Yep.
Listen, if we've learned anything,
Yeah.
Dishwasher Gate has really rattled him. And he's lashing out. This is his time.
You're not the same person that you were.
Listen, maybe I want to be babied.
Oh,
maybe I need to be babied.
Maybe that's
I
what
have
this,
feelings too.
Maybe that's what this boils down to. Could anyone be babied more than you? They do everything for you. It's time to wake Rick up.
I'll set an alarm if you want.
Oh my God!
I mean, at least
I was talking to RJ today. It was like 5:57. He's like, I got to go. Why? I got to wake up Rick. You got to wake up Rick? Yeah, he's
part of our
sleeping.
routine.
That's
nice.
That's the definition of a baby.
So from what I can gather, it looks like the 17th was the second blow up. So
Of what? 25?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be Saturday.
So we're approaching a year.
Yeah, that'd be Saturday.
And then the clock restarts, though, right?
What does that mean?
No,
he'll have a blow up in the bank.
No, because I said it's a rule. And listen, the old me said it was a rule of 6 months. Every 6 months, you're likely to yell at Dave, but you have to fight that urge. So
we haven't gotten it. And do I ever yell at you? I'm never nasty to you, ever.
Oh, how could you be? All he does is agree with you. How could you be nasty to him?
I'm never nasty to anybody.
Because he babies you.
I'm so pleasurable.
And this is okay, case in point. I'm going to drop the mic here in a second.
Yeah.
The old me. So who changed? I didn't change. I don't have an old me or a new me. I have me. You're you. He has an old me, and now this is the new him.
Because he's maturing.
I needed to change.
No.
You can't.
What I did is I pushed him to recognize that he had flaws and foibles.
No, you pushed him halfway through to a nervous breakdown.
That's true. But I came out of that a better version of me.
See? I mold.
I don't like this version.
I mold.
No. I like the old RJ.
I mean,
who's willing to mix it up.
I love you. Jacques hates you.
It's fine.
So you're not for everyone.
I'm an acquired taste. It's fine.
I think that's accurate.
Fine.
You're like sea urchin.
We could be boring.
You're like sea urchin.
I listen to Sports Talk
Some
Radio.
people love it.
I drive off the road sometimes. It's so boring. We could do that.
But even like the small nuances, which I've grown to love, even like Danny came in here and he said something to you. I don't think you realize like even your facial expression when you show disapproval with something.
What did I do?
Was this about the bet amount?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like children gambling.
That's a lot of money to some people.
He's like, he had a lot of money.
Substantial amount.
A lot of money on there. I'm like, okay, a lot of money, like a few thousand.
You said 10 grand.
10 grand.
Well, a lot of money.
It tells you so much.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
What did he have? He had $100.
That's a lot of money for him.
Multiples of hundreds.
He's a young guy.
Well, it wasn't Danny. It was somebody else.
It was Jefferson.
Oh, never mind.
That's who it was.
Never mind.
I mean,
this
is who you choose to baby.
This is the acquired taste portion of Dave. We're experiencing it right now.
Well, you know what? It could be you guys. It's like, okay, everyone keep the secrets. Don't let people know. No, I'm about let's bring this to the air. Why not? It's fun.
Well, because I asked about
fun.
It is.
I asked about Jefferson. I feel like we haven't seen him much lately.
Yeah, because
have I told you the story about my buddy Bob who tax evaded? Yeah, tell that one again.
He
can't hear it because he's in prison.
I didn't tell. There's no Bob.
He's laundering money across state lines.
That was Paul.
Paul committed tax fraud. He had to go away for a little while.
Drove $500,000 from Michigan to Long Island.
It's an unbelievable story. So you guys don't. You can't get wrapped up in the story. You always have to look at the other stuff.
We just get wrapped up in the legality.
The ramifications.
Up in the crimes that are being committed.
I could have made that story up.
The life that you ruined.
You don't know. I have so many stories. Oh, if I told you my stories, maybe you tell us the parachute story again.
I'm done with the story.
What do you? It's a great story.
I haven't told the story in years.
But Char was able to.
No, I haven't told that story.
I
haven't told the kidnapping story.
Yeah,
those are done.
So wait, let's pick up on a trend here.
Yeah,
I'm a different version of me. Rick, when it comes to storytelling, maybe he is a different version of him. You change people. I don't know if it's for the better or not.
Oh, it's for the better.
People change.
He's not repetitive anymore.
Look at Danny.
Danny's he's a great kid.
Yeah. But who knows what that conversation you just had with him does to him?
Who
now
knows?
He probably clams up.
And who knows what he used to be?
Or
right? You don't know.
Or
he comes in with one of his beautiful vests.
Yeah.
Or just out of like a need to seek approval, he probably goes tonight or this weekend, $5,000 per game just to seek Dave's approval.
Yeah, right.
Well, good for him. Spice it up a little bit.
He'll come in with the suitcase. What happened, Danny? Well, I wanted to like make a substantial bet.
Yeah.
So now I'm homeless.
I live in the quiet room now.
Yeah. That's it.
You know what? That's living.
Yeah.
That's living.
I had to sell all my vests. all of them.
How much money do you think he's going to get for all those vests?
Those are beautiful vests.
Those are beautiful vests. Danny's a beautiful guy. Big fan of Danny. All right, RJ.
RJ, seriously. What do you think is wrong with this guy?
What does that mean?
I think you know what it means.
I don't think we have enough time.
This is the acquired taste portion.
It's unbelievable. He's like something you could eat that could actually, like it could kill you.
This is what people mean when
like
they
if
say
you
hen.
cook it
I'm like a mushroom.
No, like if you cook it properly,
it could be delicious,
it's delicious,
or it could be poison,
or you could die.
Yeah.
Or you're dead.
Like the lionfish, you have to keep around certain portions.
Exactly right.
Or the bluefish.
Or the fish.
That's my way.
Expert fisherman over here.
Big fan of the bluefish. What happens? Oh yeah, CMT.
Yeah.
You ready for that?
Sure.
To cuddle.
I'm servicing 3 times as many people as he's able to get to.
To marry.
Not everyone can afford to take off work and pay whatever it costs to get a foursome.
Or to trash.
Let the wild rumpus begin.
That.
Want a meat stick?
Is the question.
That was nice.
I'm going to start going tanning.
That's not good for you.
I don't care.
Why? Just because it's winter?
Why?
I feel
pale.
Yeah, I feel pale and gross.
Stop. Why do you put some makeup on?
I don't want to put makeup on. I just like
you'd
nice
rather go tanning and get cancer.
No, I don't want cancer.
Well, that's the next step.
I mean, the days are getting longer. Little by little.
What am I going to get tan at? I need to go.
Days are getting longer. Doesn't mean he's going to get tan.
What does that mean?
You catch
one.
I
have to stay up for longer.
It's going to be like 48 degrees today. You get out there.
You'll be
get out there. Yeah.
Your trunks.
Why don't you lay out a little bit today?
I had a meeting
15
yesterday.
minutes.
I had a meeting yesterday, and one of the coaches came back from Florida, had a beautiful tan, sun-kissed, looked terrific, healthy.
Why don't you go to Florida this weekend?
There's the answer. There's the answer.
In Buffalo.
Quick trip. Well, Buffalo, Florida.
How much of a tan?
Why don't you take a couple days next week? Agree to do the Couchcast. Get a couple days.
Yeah.
Go down Florida, and away you go.
Yeah, get what you need.
You just want to do the show by yourself. That's what
I don't want to do the show by myself.
Clearly.
I prefer not to do the show by myself.
Dave getting the show by himself when Harbaugh's in charge? Oh, boy.
I'll go off the rails.
Yeah, I mean...
Need someone to rein me back in.
You'll have to put down plastic in the studio so nothing gets ruined.
Oh, boy.
Blood splatters, is that what you're talking about?
No, I don't know about blood.
No, not blood.
An extravaganza in here.
Mm.
Interesting.
Fluid of a different kind.
Right. Ray?
And I'm the bad one?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you walked right up to the line.
Walked us right up to it.
You're right up to it.
It's called being subtle.
That's not
that was being
subtle. That's being subtle. It was subtle. And then you took it to non-subtle.
Well, here we are.
Welcome to non-subtle.
Where we always end up.
Yeah, it is a foregone conclusion. All righty. So, I'll be honest, yesterday when it was right after the show, because why wouldn't it be? That it was announced that Dylan Raiola is headed to Oregon. So, obviously, the next step would be that means Dante Moore is, we assume, going to enter the draft.
Yeah.
So, I ask the two of you, this is not what you think will happen. This is what you would do if you ran the New York Jets. Let's call you Darren Muji, for example. How would you handle this year's draft starting with the number 2 pick? Would you just simply select Dante Moore? Would you keep that number 2 pick, not take Dante Moore, and try to figure out quarterback later on in this draft?
Oof.
Or would you play for the quarterback class of 2027? Maybe.
Well, here's what you have to explain to me.
Is trading back an option? Because I'm not just going to hold on to the pick and pick a 2.
That would be...
That's the
and
pick
how
at 2.
safe is my job, RJ?
That's not safe.
Not
I mean,
safe.
You're Aaron Glenn in this situation.
So same situation. It's Aaron Glenn, it's Muji.
Yes.
Muji's safer than Glenn, but...
Let's play it as if John Harbaugh got the job and he's the one making the
I don't think they're interested in John Harbaugh. Well, I mean, he's putting me in the shoes of someone else.
Yeah, well, okay. You're in those shoes.
I'm in those shoes?
So
shoes.
That would be more so the middle option, what you're asking for, Rick. If you're playing for a quarterback in this year's draft, but not Dante Moore.
All right, I'm going to take Moore too. I'm going to cuddle, figure out a quarterback later in the draft. I'm going to trash 27. I don't have that time. I can't
Muji
wait.
may have that time.
He may. He may not.
I think Muji definitely established himself this year as the better of the 2.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Oh my God.
I don't even think that's a question. And I'm going to agree across the board.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm surprised by that.
If I'm Muji, I see it's the tough part because we assume that it was Aaron Glenn, like the power structure is Aaron Glenn, then Darren Muji, right? It's kind of what we assume.
Yes, it was Aaron Glenn's team, and then
you feel like it's flipped, right?
I wonder.
Yeah.
And logic kind of tells you here, if you don't love Dante Moore, which we read the numbers on why you might not, because the number starts, it feels like playing for 27 could be rather enticing.
I don't disagree with you. I just wonder how long of a leash they have. Like, can you punt another season?
No.
You just won 3 games. You're. I'm not making it like a joke in the league.
Yes.
Do it again.
Yeah, not great.
Feels
right, but I don't know if you're punting
highly
necessarily.
dangerous.
I mean, you're going to find a quarterback. I would imagine you're going to find a quarterback that's better than Justin Fields is.
I would think.
Right. The question is can your coach coach?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I would lean now. No,
I have absolutely no idea.
Alrighty. So,
I mean, RJ, what would you do? I mean, it just feels like at that point, if Dante Moore does come out, you're going to be hard pressed not to take him at 2.
you would have to take him at 2. I don't know if that's what I want to do. Actually,
I don't know that you have. I don't know that you have a choice.
I actually know that's not what I'd like to do, but it might be what you have to do.
Well, you know what's going to happen. I mean, you can already see it. They're going to draft him at 2. You're going to have whoever starts. Dante Moore is going to play. Yep. You're going to come to the realization that Aaron Glenn can't coach and you need to put this young quarterback with an offensive guy, and they're going to go looking for another coach.
And Muji
right, and then that
through?
coach will coach for a year or 2, and then they'll realize Dante Moore's not good, and then they'll do it all over again.
Well, and the reason I was saying, and I don't think it's realistic, but the third option, the reason I threw that out there, is the door that if I were a Jets fan, I would be rooting for, because as you guys outlined, it feels like the power structure may have flipped. Even though Aaron Glenn was the one calling the shots, you have a lot more faith in Muji based on...
I hope so.
So,
but for the Jets fans' sake, I hope it's flipped a little
bit.
bit.
But if you lay it out, yes, 2026, going to stink. It'll be tough to get through. But if Muji then is the one you trust more, he gets to go hire his coach and then draft his quarterback, because you're going to be bad, in theory. So you're going to have more ammunition next year's draft again.
John has an idea.
Okay.
He would pass on Dante Moore. Fair. And he would draft Nussmeier and Aller and let them battle it out.
Just throw... Well, who was...
And now you're the Browns.
Who was it that called in last week and said he would take like 4 quarterbacks in the draft?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you take Chambliss at that point?
I'm having a hard
doesn't...
time. Chambliss is going to go first round, though.
I think so, too.
If he doesn't win his lawsuit, anyway.
Right, so I mean, you can maneuver back into the first round.
Sure, you can do that.
You take Chambliss at 16.
But I don't know if I can remember a draft class with a lot of guys who were just hyped up over the years who completely fell off, and now they're expected to be like day 3 picks. It's crazy.
This is what happens. This is why Dante Moore. This is the argument as to why Dante Moore shouldn't go back.
Right, what
to
happens
school.
if he has a Drew Aller season and it comes back?
I mean,
and it's like, all right,
Drew Aller, Nussmeier, Beck. You
right?
know, like these guys were all hyped.
They were all going to be the number one overall draft pick at some point during their college careers.
But it's the crappiest part of this whole process, though, is that you get, by being really good at what you do, you get punished because now you're going to one of the worst teams in the NFL.
Yeah,
and you have no real say over it.
Yeah, now you had this whole thing. You punt or you have another unsuccessful season, RJ. Then you draft the quarterback in 27. So when am I going to start to win games? 29?
Could happen in 27.
Right. I mean,
not if I punt on the quarterback.
If you have the right coach, if you wait till 27 and you have the right coach, yeah, and then we'll have the kid go through his first year, and then in year 2 you're ready.
So that's 28.
What you're expecting.
So the earliest I can be
yeah, but the last thing you want to do is what you just said, which is you draft Dante Moore, and then you fire Aaron Glenn.
I'm not saying it's what I want
hire
to
another
do.
guy, realize Dante Moore can't play. I mean,
then you have to do it all over again.
There may be a team that picks up the phone and calls you and says, "Hey, we love Dante Moore. We want to take him at 2."
That might be a blessing.
I mean, you don't know what's going to happen because you need. I mean, it's not like
how about this now?
You're a quarterback away.
Would you trade me a veteran quarterback that I like for the 2nd overall pick? You want Dante Moore? You know what? Would you trade me Justin Herbert?
No.
He's
not going to trade Justin Herbert.
All
That
right,
may be unrealistic. I mean, like that. There's a better chance
I'm not
they would
saying
trade
Herbert
you.
specifically, but I mean, is there a quarterback that I might really like that's a veteran quarterback?
You'd have to give me. I mean, you have to give me some names.
I don't know how many teams are really willing to part with their quarterback.
Right. That you'd want.
Probably not a lot.
You want Tua?
No, God, no. I could have Tua for nothing.
You want Kyler Murray?
No. Not trading the 2nd pick for Kyler Murray. He's
Right,
going to be available for nothing. Just money.
Exactly right, but who else?
What are you thinking? Like Texans part with CJ Stroud? Like what are you hoping for here?
Stroud? I mean, I didn't really think him. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Jalen Hurts?
Yeah, I was going to say Hurts. I wouldn't give the 2nd pick for him, but I mean, is that someone that
you
would?
JJ McCarthy?
I don't know how you. First of all, guy's never healthy, and when he's healthy, he's not good.
Bryce Young? Maybe they say we don't want to give him a big extension.
Bryce Young's interesting. Interesting. I mean, listen, the Jets are not in a good position. So, yeah, I think
I was told the Jets are in a great position. They have 2 first-round picks
They have
this
a
year
lot of draft
and 3
capital.
first-round picks in 2027.
But you have to turn it into something.
That's what I was told.
You can't just have it.
I'm just telling you. That's what I was told. I was told when I had a meltdown that I'm an idiot. I'm wrong.
The one where you yelled at poor Robin?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was a different
Oh,
one.
great.
It was in the midst of the meltdown.
Maybe he's unstable. A different meltdown?
That's what the Jets do to me.
That was tough to see it like that.
I know. I don't want to be like that. I want to be happy.
Yeah.
Poor Robin.
She's in Ecuador.
I understand.
With tatas.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
No,
that's the problem
she
when
said
you go to
boobies.
places like that sometimes. Like the people that go to like the nude beaches, not great.
You don't think there's anything there, though?
I think there's probably.
Well, I mean, you got to scour.
Right, but the expectation.
It's like you get a pack of baseball cards. She didn't even know you.
She doesn't know me.
No.
I don't think you're meant to scour. I think you kind of stay in your area.
Yeah.
No. What I'm saying, like, you get a pack of baseball cards. You're like, oh, God, a Von Hayes. You get the guys, you're like, this is. And then all of a sudden, you're like, well, there's a Winfield. So you're on the beach. You're like,
yeah, I don't think that's. No.
And then you focus in on, and like, there she is.
So as you're with Sherry or your family looking for a place to put your blanket down, you're like, you're
Yeah, that's right.
You're drawing.
You know the guys, Archie. You know the guys that walk around the beach with the metal detectors.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Dave's for boobies.
That's. You know what? Nothing more accurate has ever been stated. That's 100% right.
Cher, this looks like a great spot right here.
When I was on my honeymoon, we were on the. There wasn't many people at the resort just because it was a weird time of year. But they were shooting.
Was it a nude resort?
No, they were shooting the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition on the beach.
Really?
Yes.
That's unbelievable.
Right? Like
Elle Macpherson was right there.
Right there, yeah.
You say this was your honeymoon?
This is on my honeymoon, yeah.
Nice.
If that were Rick or if that were Dave, I'd have a lot of concerns.
He'd be gone.
Whether he'd come back.
Yeah.
Still married.
Does anyone need to be oiled up?
No. I'd go there. I'd be like, sure, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to spend the day on the beach with the ladies, and then at night, you're in for treats.
Yes. As I think about all the ladies on the beach.
Yeah, many treats.
Nice.
By the way, you're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2, New York.
Alrighty, so.
The fact that she stays with you is a miracle.
She loves me.
It's amazing.
She does love you.
And why wouldn't she?
Yeah, there's a lot to love.
It's a lot.
Here we go.
Alrighty, so obviously not every coach on this list, perhaps even most, will not be moving on from their current team.
Is this only the second question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
You're really
good dialogue.
dragging this along, huh?
There's some good dialogue there.
Yeah. I even remember what the first question was.
It was
It
about
was
the
the
Jets.
Dante Moore. Yeah, what are you going to do?
You couldn't understand why you were in the shoes of the Jets.
Yep.
You wanted to be in your own shoes.
I don't want to be in those shoes.
So if you were ownership for these 3 teams, which coach would you be most likely to move on from? And you have to take each team's situation for what it is. This is not a generic situation. Like
You can't just make up the situation like Dave would like to do.
Like you take into account what's happening with Mike Tomlin in Pittsburgh. He's option 1. You take into account Matt LaFleur in Green Bay, who just lives off the 7 seed. If there were no 7 seed, he'd missed the playoffs the last however many years. Or
That may not be fair, though.
it's not. That's the situation. He's made the playoffs. He's won a game. Or would it be Nick Sirianni in Philadelphia?
And now what am I doing here?
Most likely.
That was great.
If you were ownership.
Yeah.
Most likely to move on from Tomlin, LaFleur, Sirianni.
Oh. Did I go first?
Yeah, you do.
That's right.
Let's go.
And everything's baked in. Like, obviously, Tomlin's more accomplished than Matt LaFleur, but you factor in the almost 2 decades of coaching.
Mm-hmm.
Is it time? Yada, yada.
Oh, this is
it's diabolical,
this is not an
really.
easy question here. Oh, I have a hard time. Like, I don't know if I mean,
I say a move a team should make, but I don't think they'll do it.
Well, why don't you tell me the move that the team should make then?
Sirianni.
You hate the Eagles.
I respect.
Is it your most hated team?
I respect Howie Roseman and the job he's
Well, he
done.
can't hate the Cowboys like everyone else does, so probably.
You could hate the Giants.
Giants he respects.
Hate the Commanders.
Nobody hates the Commanders.
Eagles did just win a Super Bowl, though.
You respect the Giants. You won't admit it, but I know you do. I know you do.
I'm going to marry Sirianni. I'll cuddle LaFleur. I'll trash Tomlin. I think Tomlin leaves when Tomlin wants to leave.
I don't know about that.
Well, that's how I would approach it.
I'm going to marry Sirianni. I'm going to cuddle Tom. I'm going to trash LaFleur.
Is that only because you heard that LaFleur's probably coming back? Or you truly value his situation the most?
LaFleur has a quarterback.
Yeah. I think he's a terrific coach.
Terrific?
Yeah,
okay.
I do.
They were up 21-3.
I think he had a bad game. I think he's a terrific coach. Ben Johnson got lucky.
Oh, okay.
Ben Johnson's got lucky.
He
a lot
got
this
lucky
year.
that his side of the ball,
went
that
into the locker room
LaFleur's side of the ball went.
Ben Johnson coached that first half so poorly.
Okay.
Do you disagree?
No, I don't disagree at all.
He got
which is
highly
even
lucky.
more reason why they should have won.
Yeah,
Green Bay should have won.
And you know what? He got to go into
They
the
should've
locker
won.
room and drop F-bombs.
I'm not defending Matt LaFleur in the second half of that game. I thought it was bad. I think overall Matt LaFleur is an excellent coach. I would love to have if he was fired and they hired Harbaugh, I would feel like I did really well if I landed Matt LaFleur as the head coach of the Giants. Really well.
I don't disagree. Tom was asked briefly about his future.
I'm not even in that mindset as I sit here tonight. I'm more in the mindset of what transpired in this stadium and, certainly what we did and didn't do. Not a big picture mentality as I sit here tonight.
We'll see what happens. A lot of non-answers, though.
Yeah.
And even a lot of the Eagles yesterday were asked about Kevin Patullo. A lot of non-answers there, too.
They won't say anything.
A lot of non-answers.
That's up to Howie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Howie and Nick can figure that out. That's not me.
Alrighty, this should be fun.
Here we go.
No, this is not you. We're not there yet. That's coming. So,
wouldn't you expect to have more success though if you're LaFleur when you've gone from Rodgers to Love?
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely. So I guess he has kind of that with Parsons tearing his knee up. He has a little bit of that excuse built in, perhaps. Like if Parsons is healthy in that game, I think we perhaps look at this a little bit differently.
You'd have to figure they would win the game if they had Parsons, right?
You'd hope.
Well, if you had a 21-3 lead, you had a
Parsons
closer
helps
like
you close
that, you would assume you'd win. But they didn't.
Nope.
And shame on them.
Shame. So, if your team, now we're into generic football team, had to win one game, call it a playoff game, which quarterback would you prefer on your roster? Would it be Justin Herbert? Would it be Dak Prescott? Or would it be Trevor Lawrence?
So it's all the same team.
Yep, same team.
And I can just choose the quarterback to put on this team.
Who do you trust the most?
And I guess it doesn't matter like what kind of team it is, right?
No, like a run-first team.
Yeah, right. Like doesn't matter. So
Yeah,
I'm just looking for the best quarterback.
It's your team.
It's the first player selected to your team.
I'm up, aren't I?
One single game.
Boy.
These questions this week, diabolical questions.
I'm going to trash. See, I'm going to trash this guy. You're like, yeah, but he's won playoff game. I'm going to trash Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
I'm going to cuddle Justin Herbert. I'm going to marry Dak.
Ooh.
Until further notice.
Not what I expected.
Now, if you
It's awfully big of you.
Because I'm being honest. If
It's
you
awfully
said
big
to
of
me,
you.
what quarterback has the best chance to win a Super Bowl of those three, I would still marry Justin Herbert. Way before Dak. But if
the
I
game
had to,
that Trevor Lawrence won.
And why would you? Why would you?
because I think when they're healthy, they're a far superior team than the Cowboys.
Ding, ding, ding. They're better coached. They're far deeper roster.
Now, that being stated,
better defense.
offensive line with the Cowboys, way better. Receivers with the
going forward?
No, right now, this year. Receivers with the Cowboys, way better. Like you make it sound like Dak is taking poor and going out there and succeeding. Dak Prescott has weapons all over the place.
They have a good run blocking offensive line, and
they have a good offensive line,
and he had a good number 2 receiver for the first time.
They have
in a
an
while
elite
this year.
1. They have an elite 2.
Sure.
They have a terrific tight end,
and a historically bad defense over the last 5 years.
Yeah, but that doesn't impact his offense and how good he's able to do.
It impacts the team when
in
the
fact,
only chance
one could argue
chance that they have to win
that
is if
the
guy
numbers
plays perfectly.
and the success he has are buoyed because of the fact that he has to do so much.
Well, I mean, if that were the case, those times that he's been injured, the offense would have similar levels of success, no?
No. He's better than the other person you're going to put in.
All right.
So, no, not at all. Go ahead.
I'm going to marry Dak. I am going to cuddle. I'll cuddle Herbert. I'll trash Lawrence.
Still giving Herbert a little bit.
I look forward to when we're doing season previews next year and everyone ranks Herbert again.
I don't.
Dak. I look forward to it.
The game that Trevor Lawrence won is the gun he threw 4 interceptions in.
Yeah.
Was against the Chargers.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. They were down big in that game.
27 points in there.
I don't think this loss in particular, like isolated, hurts Justin Herbert. But I think when we get to next year, because it will just be aggregated and totaled with his playoff losses.
He's got 3 very bad postseasons. Like, no, we're not talking about they lost.
I mean, you could disagree. I don't think this is a bad loss.
It's not a bad loss.
I don't think it's a bad loss.
But the narrative only got stronger because you added another number to the loss column in the playoffs going into next year.
Yes.
There's a lot of tape going around on Twitter now. You can look at it. He did not have a good game.
Oh, he was not good.
He was not good.
Or was he not good because he was bad, or was he not good because he got decapitated?
He only started getting decapitated late in the second half. Throughout that game, there's a play earlier in the game. You see, like, he just misses McConkey. And like he misses McConkey so bad that McConkey turns around and looks to see, did I have a safety over top me that he just didn't look my way? He just totally missed it.
Was he gun shy because of the amount of hits he takes?
It was early in the game.
Decapitated.
I'll tell you this. They're healthy going into next season. They're probably top 2, worst case 3 to come out of the AFC.
You'd pick them to win the division? Ish?
Could. Absolutely.
Wow. I like where you're at. So.
Why do you think that's a crazy take?
You figure the Chiefs. I mean, we have to go through free agency and a whole draft, so we'll see. But you figure the Chiefs bounce back and the Broncos are the 1 seed, so. I like it, though. Alrighty. Finally. So, Dave.
Here we go.
Accused by Jacques of being difficult. But we've outlined we all have our baggage. So, I want each of you to take the other 3 on the show and rank who the most difficult is.
I'm up first.
Okay.
That's right.
I think Dave's the most difficult. I'll marry Dave.
You only say that for the narrative.
No, I think that's...
Listen, let's play,
okay.
play the game.
Listen, you can...
Yeah, no, it's great. Play.
Believe what you want. Okay? I'm with Jacques. I'll cuddle Raymond. I'll trash RJ.
Okay.
Yep. But the gap between you and everyone else is substantial.
You guys are playing as well, yes?
It's a chasm.
I suppose.
Okay. I'll marry Rick. He's the obvious one. He's very difficult. I mean, vanishes numerous times. I don't want to work today. I want to have to work today. That's unfair. I need more time off. I have so many jobs.
I'm trying to buoy our relationship with the rest of the office.
I get it. You know what? Do it after 10 o'clock, not during the show. I'll marry you. I'll cuddle Raymond, and I'll trash RJ.
I feel like we're all going to take the same path here. So, yeah.
Because God forbid you guys ever say anything disparaging with each other.
Well, we don't have.
Can you let him answer the question?
I'm surprised they don't sit on each other's laps and use one microphone.
You know what? I'm going to change my answer now. I'm marrying you now. If it's going to be him, now it's going to be you.
It should be him. He's a tremendous pain in the ass.
We'll cuddle Dave. It was neck and neck until that little outburst from you right there. We'll trash RJ.
Necks and neck.
I co-sign. Same order.
You're out of control.
You all suck.
You know what? I want to do a show with John. That's what I want to do.
Look at
John's ready.
Sleeping against the wall. You see that? He's like, hey, how you doing?
He's got his Dante Moore takes ready to go.
I was able to navigate yesterday John's exact location.
Because you got spies everywhere.
Right. I got spies everywhere.
That's just spy. He's got a network.
Oh, yeah.
And he is...
He's like the eunuch.
He's so confused. He doesn't know how I know where he is when he's there. He's like, he thinks the security guards are in my pocket.
Hey, but that's the beauty of you. Could be anybody.
Could be anybody.
Anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, you are good at that, I will say.
Time now for the KIPER report, brought to you by the Parisman firm. Mel KIPER Jr. Mel, how are you?
Hello, gentlemen. How you guys doing?
We're doing great. All right, so walk us through. That performance from Dante Moore did what to his draft status? If he still comes out, do you still feel confident about him in the NFL? Or that game, did it damage him?
Well, it only affected the first pick in the draft. I mean, he would have played phenomenal, and Mendoza would have struggled a little bit. It would have raised some doubts, and the last thing you saw would have been Moore looking better, and he didn't. Mendoza looked like the better quarterback. He's 22 years of age. Dante's 20. He's got going to want 34 starts. Dante's got 20, and it showed in that game. It also showed that Indiana's a better football team. I mean, Oregon's offensive line, the weapons around him, the running back. He had a running back starting that's transferring. He's in the portal. All his guys weren't on the field. So, again, he hasn't had that all year. I mean, he's had games where receivers were missing, offensive linemen were missing. And then now we had the running back, which was a deep group, became a very thin group. And like I said, the starting running back is in the portal. How does that happen when you're playing for right there to get into the championship game and in a semifinal game, and your your starting running back is in the portal? So again, not to make excuses, but this is real. That was realistic things that were happening around him, and he said it after the game. He said, "I got some things to work on. I need more reps." When he said that tells you. Anybody advising him, listen to that. Say, Dante, you just said you have to go back. You said you need to work on things. You have to fix things. You need more reps. You don't want to get that in the NFL. You want to have it already fixed by the time you get to the NFL. So, again, like I said yesterday and all after the game, you got to get an A+ on this in this course to move on to the NFL. And, unfortunately, the final exam didn't go Dante's way. So this makes it pretty obvious to me you have to go back for another year. Like I said, if he'd have played great, he'd have been maybe the number 1 pick overall, or certainly solidified that number 2 spot. He's still a talented kid with a very high grade, but another year would benefit him tremendously.
So, Mel, let me ask you this. How do you reconcile this if you're the Jets? So it sounds like you think Mendoza will go 1, and now Jets sitting here 2, desperately need a quarterback, but you also have a 20-year-old kid that has, I think, 18 college starts, and we know that list. Like, I mean, is that something you're just willing to overlook and say, hey, this guy's going to be different, or does that give you some real cause for concern if you're the Jets?
Well, I was talking to Steve Serby about that, and Steve was asking me those questions last week and leading up to this over the weekend. And that's my comment. It's a very nuanced situation. It's not easy. What you have to do is have a plan in place. Realize that you cannot force feed him. You can't throw him, as I said, to the wolves. He'll be 21 May 24th. So when you draft him, he'll still be 20. When he takes the field, he'll be 21, but it just turned 21. Fernando Mendoza in October, once the season gets underway, will turn 23. That 2-year difference is huge, guys. That's experience, which is the best teacher. Fernando showed he benefited from that experience. He went from 41 sacks at Cal in 2024 to 18 sacks regular season in Indiana this year. He needed to work. He said Signetti said it. Fernando needed to work on some things, clean up some things, get better at some things. But it wasn't going to be in the NFL. It was going to be at Indiana, against AOGs and other occupation guys, not the best in the world. So he did that at Indiana. What if Fernando would have came into the NFL after that year at Cal? Nobody would have been super excited about Fernando Mendoza, But look what he did. So, again, Burrow going into his final year at LSU was a 5th-round pick. Jaden Daniels was a 4th-round pick going into his final year at LSU. They worked on things. They cleaned things up, and they became high picks. Dante has the talent to be the number 1 pick overall. But if he does come out, which I think would be a mistake, but if he does, it's his decision. He has the freedom to do that. If he wants to come out, then the Jets will have to decide. Do we want to bring him along slowly, give him time to sit, watch, and learn? We say that about everybody, but they never get it. He needs that. He would have to get that ability, have that ability to sit, watch, and learn. And if you don't feel like you want to do that, you need somebody that's going to be ready quicker. You don't want to take the risk of taking a quarterback with 20 starts based on that list that you guys had that we've talked about for years, right? That puts it in a risky situation, knowing that those other quarterbacks either failed or were somewhat disappointments. At the end of the day, that's why it makes this decision, both for Dante, tough. I think it's easier for Dante. I think it's going back is the easier decision. Doesn't mean it's the right decision, because if he comes into the league and he sits for a year and he becomes a hell of a quarterback, and you say, hey, fine. If he goes back to Oregon and he gets hurt, you'll be saying, why did he go back? He would have been a 1st-round pick. So this is why it's very difficult. I think myself, you need to go back. But if he doesn't and he comes out, then everybody's going to be sitting there. Certainly after the 2nd pick, you get into the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 10th pick range. There are going to be teams screaming to move up and get this guy. So again, that's why the Jets sitting at 2 will have to figure all that out and then reconcile it and obviously meet with Dante, go through the process up until April 23rd with Dante, and to see if they want to go that route.
If Arch Manning was coming out in this draft, where does he go?
That's the tough one, because he got better. I said we've talked about that. Just let him figure it out. He was getting praised, overly praised, and overly criticized. And I guess that's the nature of where we are right now. You either hype him to the hilt And when he fails you, rip him like no other. So that's what happened with Arch. And I said it probably was good for him in a way to have some struggles, not have the hype about being the number one pick and leading Texas to a national title and winning a Heisman Trophy. He kind of went off the radar for a little bit. And people they ripped him for a while, and they got tired of it. We'll leave him alone. He's not very good. He's just not very good. He's overrated. And then they found out as the year went through the year at Texas, when they're playing some cupcakes, as all teams do. You only had 2 or 3 games every year, regular season, to really spotlight games, right? Other games, you're just going against cupcake after cupcake. And that allowed him to get confidence, understand the offense, get on the same page with receivers, see defenses, adjust all that, see the field, get the ball. All those things you need to do, he did. So now, at the end of the year, he was playing pretty good football. Now, next year, he could be in line to be right there. Say Dante goes back. It'll be fun to watch those two. If that happens, it'll be fun to watch Arch and Dante and all those other quarterbacks we've been talking about that are going to be vying for that top spot, because he would be, like Dante Moore, vying to be the number 1 pick overall in the 2027 draft. If he were in this draft, people would probably jump at him early because of the potential and the improvement he showed, and being a Manning and knowing he has all the talent in the world. So he would have been right there with Dante if Dante comes out in line with the Jets. I don't think he would have gone ahead of Fernando Mendoza. Mendoza, he always said, I would have cracked the code. He cracked the code. I mean, he had a great year, and I kept waiting. Why to keep Dante ahead of him, slide at 1 and 1A? Because Dante, after the Penn State game, which he was phenomenal, never had a game where you could feel good about moving him down. If he didn't play great, it was because he didn't have players around him. Then when he didn't play great for 3 quarters, he'd have a great 4th quarter. Would have a great drive late. And then finally it said, okay, let's let it play out. It played out, and in that game, you saw Mendoza look like I was ready for what the NFL is going to throw at him, and Dante in that game did not look like he was ready for what the NFL is going to throw at him. So you make the move. Dante's not the first quarterback. It's Fernando Mendoza. You said about the Raiders have basically made that pick. I mean, let's face it. Internally, if they have it, they've made that pick. Fernando Mendoza, you can put it down, is going to be the first pick overall to the Las Vegas Raiders, and then the Jets will have to figure out what they do with 2.
Mel Kiper joins us here on the show. Mel, Trinidad Chambliss, if his litigation with the NCAA doesn't work and he has to go into this draft, where do you see him?
First round, I would think. I mean, the first round quarterbacks over the years, just look at some of them. He's more talented. Is he 6'3", 6'4"? No. But, the kid's 23. I mean, he's not 21. He's been around. Ferris State. He did a great, dominated that level. He goes to Ole Miss. He was going to go to Temple, and then he went to Ole Miss, and he was a backup to Simmons. Simmons gets hurt. He gets a chance, and look what he did. So he's going to have, I think it's 28 starts. But you say, well, it's Ferris State. But that's college. That's college football starts. It's a lower level, but it still starts. That's why he wants another year. He's trying to get that other year. He's trying to fight to get that other year. It's interesting that they give extra years away like Halloween candy, and they're not going to give him a year. We're not counting JUCO years now, and we did for all those years, and now we're not going to let Trinidad Chambliss in when he feels like he has a valid reason. We'll let the courts figure that out. But at the end of the day, if he's in this draft, I got to believe it's either he or Ty Simpson from Alabama. Assuming Dante's in the draft, he's in the draft. We're looking at those two vying for that 3rd spot. If Dante goes back, we're looking for those two vying for the 2nd spot to be the 2nd. And that means that's a first-round quarterback. Could be both those guys, maybe one of those guys, but you can rest assured it's going to be a battle and a decision teams are going to have to make. Do we like Ty Simpson or do we like Trinidad Chambliss? Who do we like better? Chambliss gives you everything you want: mobility, toughness, accuracy, arm strength. He's just not 6'3", 6'4". Simpson had some struggles, but hey, the offensive line didn't have any semblance of a running game. Ryan Williams didn't have nearly the year expected. He had some turnovers and he had some uneven performances, but you can excuse away some of that. So when he had some support and some help, he was pretty doggone good. We were talking about him being in the top 5 overall. So that would be the tough call between Simpson and Trinidad Chambliss, if in fact Trinidad Chambliss is in this draft, which we have to wait and see how it plays out in court.
All right, so you're Darren Mushi. You run the Jets right now. You have 2, you have 16. They all come out. Chambliss is there, Simpson is there, Dante Moore is there. Where are you going 2? Where are you going 16? What quarterback, if any, are you taking here?
Well, you're taking Dante Moore. In my mind, that's who you take it to. And then you have to obviously see what happens with Breece Hall, because Jeremiah Love is a great player, great running back. How far down does he slide as a running back because of that whole positional value thing? So you see what happens with Breece Hall, franchise, and whatever happens there. The offensive line you feel pretty good about, that group. You obviously need a receiver. You got to get a wide receiver. And there's going to be some pretty good ones in line in the middle of the first round. You got to get help on the defensive side, on the D-line, both inside and out. Second fewest sacks in the NFL. last in opponent passer rating, 23rd in per carry average allowed. You know all about the problems this defense can stop anybody. So you got Williams as a free agent. What happens there? Need a corner. So there's a ton of needs. So you can put them all up on a board, guys, and say, hey, we're going to take the best player. We got needs everywhere. We need to just take the best player. After we get, say, Dante Moore, or if Dante Moore goes back, you're not taking a quarterback at 2. So at the end of the day, that's where that would make that a decision based on your grades. Where do you grade all these different players that we've discussed? But if Dante's in this draft, I think it's a pretty easy decision on talent and on upside and on you have to have a plan in place for him. If you feel like you have the ability to bring him along, you just have that plan. You stick to the plan. You don't deviate from the plan. If you have that kind of feeling about him as, boy, in 2-3 years, we can have ourselves the franchise quarterback. But there is, with that, a little bit of a risk. Fernando Mendoza, you know what you're getting. With Dante Moore, you still have some questions about how good he can be. That's why you want to see that at Oregon rather than wait until the NFL. But hey, that's the nature of the draft. Sometimes you got to roll the dice, and he would be that roll of the dice that all that talent's going to lead to him putting it all together in the NFL, where you're going to have to, like I say, let him play in the preseason, let him figure it out there, and we can get the people around him, and we can have the right coordinator, quarterback. We can have everything going on to make him a great quarterback. If you feel that way, you have to take him at 2.
Right, because when we roll the dice, it always works out for us with the Jets. Mel, we haven't had a chance to talk to you since it happened. I know we asked you about it. John Harbaugh, no longer with the Ravens. Were you surprised? How do you feel about it as a Ravens fan? And as far as potential openings, do you feel like for the Giants, Harbaugh is the slam dunk?
I do. I think everybody needed to. I think it was a great move for both parties. I just think after 18 years and what John did here, players, they always say 10 years is the limit back in the day. That's before you had free agency. So they said no more than 10 years, your message falls on deaf ears. You can't be there more than 10. Tom Landry even said that back in the day. Yeah, after 10 years, it's tough. But that was with no free agency. You had the same team coming back pretty much every year. Now teams change, but still 18 years is a long time. And it seemed like it was a little bit of a malaise. You didn't feel a lot of that energy. You didn't feel a lot of that, and you saw. I understand. I want to get to the locker room and all the stories and what was going on there. But at the end of the day, I think it's great for John to be reinvigorated, going somewhere else, new. Trying to build something. The Giants could be like Vrabel in New England. I mean, you bring John Harbaugh in, he could do the same thing to the Giants that Vrabel did in New England. It could be that type of situation. So yes, for John, I think it'll give him like a new energy. It'll give him a newfound feeling of, hey, now I'm excited about where I'm going here, instead of trying to maintain it and get it to the Super Bowl and all the pressure and all that and expectations with Lamar Jackson and everything going on there. Now he gets a fresh start, and the Ravens get a somebody coming in with a new message, new ability to do things in a little bit different way. And like I say, I think it's a positive for both parties, the Ravens and John Harbaugh. And certainly if I'm the Giants, he's obviously number one on my list.
You're the best. We appreciate you. I hope you know that this is the highlight of our week, talking to you and breaking this all down. Why are you laughing?
Find some other things to be your highlight.
I'm sorry. I got to be truthful, Mel. It's you.
I appreciate that. You guys are the best. I really appreciate it.
Thanks. That's, of course, Mel Kiper Jr. I don't know why he would laugh. I love talking to Mel.
We love him.
Yeah. I didn't say it tongue-in-cheek. I said it sincerely.
If we didn't love him, would I send him that much whipped cream?
No. Absolutely not.
No
That's the Kiper Jr. Report, brought to you by Perisman Firm. If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, call the Perisman Firm right now at 718-WORKERS and get the justice you deserve. The Perisman Firm, when your case is their cause. By the way, Jordan Schultz has an update for us. The Titans will interview Brian Daboll for their head coaching job. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't imagine the fan base would fall in love with a guy who failed miserably with the Giants, but he is a good quarterback.
Well, but yeah, that's what you're focused on is the quarterback.
Of course.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you think you could have a better marriage?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Stefanski.
Well, yeah, Stefanski wants the job.
Right. Kingsbury.
I thought that he would need a couple of years of
to rehab his image. You have a read here?
I do.
Tell me. Read to me.
All right. Well, FanDuel's turning on playoff mode. You'll love this. All customers get a profit boost pack every NFL playoff game day. Each game day during the divisional round, you'll find a pack loaded with multiple profit boosts waiting for you in the app. More boosts means more ways to level up your playoff bets. Pick the matchups you believe in, take your shot on an upset, or you can build a parlay maybe for $3. That fits the moment. Whatever you like, bet it only on FanDuel. Then apply your profit boost and go after even bigger payouts while the playoffs keep rolling. So visit FanDuel.com/ local, and grab your Profit Boost pack every NFL playoff game day. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Often required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable Profit Boost tokens. Restrictions do apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
That's nice. Let's unpack some of the things Mel had to say. He said if Dante Moore comes out, you have to take him second in his opinion. We'll discuss that. 800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York. Let's see what's happening on the roads. Here is Susie Cerrone.
On this Tuesday morning, we've got alternate side and meters in effect. We've got delays of 30 minutes at the inbound George upper deck, 20 at the lower, 20 at the Lincoln. The Holland is 20 from the Turnpike, but double it from 1 to 9. In New Jersey, the Parkway northbound is slow 145 to 150. There's a crash in Carteret on the Turnpike truck lanes northbound approaching the Goethals Bridge. 2 left lanes are out. Crash in Sparta, 15 southbound near Sunset Inn Road. Crash on the southern state westbound at Park Avenue in the left lane. And we're sponsored by Unbound.org. A girl in Kenya dreams of becoming a doctor. Reach out and change her world. It'll change your own. More at Unbound.org. I'm Susie Cerrone for 880 ESPN New York.
The St. John's Red Storm go for their 3rd win in a row when they host Marquette at MSG. Coverage begins tonight at 6:10 on 880 ESPN and the ESPN New York app.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
From Focus Features, movies are a place of dreams. And this year, one movie captures that spirit like no other. Based on a true story, critics hail Song Sung Blue is a tribute to the resilience of humanity.
Trying to be better.
Aren't we all?
Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson are electric.
Bad things happen. I just want to sing and I want to shine.
In the best picture of the year, Song Sung Blue, rated PG-13, may be inappropriate for children under 13. Now playing only in theaters.
Show your team spirit and save big only at Security Dodge during the Start Something New sales event. For a limited time, score an extra $500 off on top of all rebates and new incentives. Just for coming in and wearing your favorite team's jersey or swag. High school, college, or pro, football, basketball, hockey, and every sport in between. It's easy to win big at Security Dodge in Amityville. Visit us today or shop 24/7 at securitydodge.com.
Not all F words are bad. Some are actually great, like fast, free fiber for 4 months. Yep, switch to Optimum Fiber for as low as $25 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get 4 months free, HBO Max included for 1 year, and a 5-year price lock. Don't wait, this free fiber deal won't last long, and the fastest, most reliable, most consistent internet speeds await you. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/free today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. 1 day, 1 meal, and 1 New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
Presented by Robinhood.
He crosses, spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood Prediction Markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, block, steal, run, and moment that shifts the game. With Robinhood Prediction Markets, trade every play. Visit Robinhood.com/predict to start trading. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Wendy here. If you're looking to add a star player to your financial roster, you should take a look at SoFi's personal loans. SoFi's got some amazing moves that would be a valued addition to any team, like low fixed rates when you consolidate your debt, no fees required, and as soon as same-day funding. View your rate at SoFi.com/roster to get started. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A. member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply at SoFi.com/roster. NMLS 696891.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage, no medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. I don't know why Mel thought I was joking when I said favorite part of our week is talking to him. I love Mel.
Yeah, maybe you give off that vibe, though.
You think a disingenuous
vibe? Like a phony,
vibe?
like you're just saying it to say it. Like a shtick.
It wasn't meant like
Sticky.
that at all. Do I ever say that?
No, I think that when you give a compliment like that, you mean it.
I did mean it. I enjoy talking to Mel, and the closer we get to the draft, the more I will continue to enjoy talking to Mel.
Because in typical New York football fashion, this is what we have to look forward to.
This is our Super Bowl. We can't get excited about the postseason, right? Well, the Giants don't play in the postseason. Jets don't go anywhere near the postseason. What we get excited about is the second pick, the fifth pick, of which the Giants can't even figure that out properly. You know what they would? I should have asked them this. If the Giants had the first overall pick, what
but we don't
would they
need
get?
to. Yeah, like I think that was. I had a couple questions like that too, but I think we can wait till next week. I went with the Harbaugh question because it seemed like it was more topical for what's going on.
I don't think it's a bad question, but it's like they could clean up with it. Mendoza has played as well as humanly possible.
Listen, there are certain things in life that you can't put a price tag on. You can't put a price tag on momentum.
Would you stop, though?
You can't.
No, come on.
You can't put a price tag on that.
But if you had the first pick, you're going to get, what would you get? The Jets would give you 2 and 16?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
okay.
It's
so I'd get
this clear cut.
I'd get the exact player I want.
Yep.
At 2.
Yep.
And I'd get an additional middle of the first round pick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, depending on which draft you want. I mean, maybe you don't think you like this draft as much as you like 2027.
So then I get a first round pick next year.
Yeah, you're going to get more talented players to put around Jackson Dart.
Right. But I could have gotten the second pick, which if you're going to take Mendoza, I now get any player I'd want anyway.
That's right.
And more.
Correct.
But no, I screwed it up.
Well, it's a crapshoot. You know this.
Stop.
You know it.
But come on, man. It's not a crapshoot. It would have benefited the Giants so much. You don't think that it would be more attractive to John Harbaugh if we said, oh, by the way, you have the number 1 pick. You don't need the number 1 pick.
Right.
And now you're going to be able to build
it's
even more so
to
around
everybody. Except Don.
Yeah, I don't think he's the only person.
When you walk into that locker room next year, if it's John Harbaugh,
I'm sure.
Kevin Stefanski, whoever it ends up being, and you'll be able to smell it. You'll be able to cut that momentum with a knife.
Awful. Just awful. Because it would have been, I would be so excited right now. If you talk about Harbaugh and the number 1 pick in the draft that you're going to deal to get God knows what, you'd be so excited. But anyway,
yeah, but just look at what you're proving now. So, like, here's what you've proven to everybody.
All right.
That eventually when these games become meaningful games, week 17 and 18, that's when you shine.
That's not true, though.
No, of course it's not true.
You've proven nothing.
Of course it's not true.
You honestly have
You're
proven.
playing against teams that aren't trying to win.
You've proven nothing.
Yes, nothing.
You're not fighting for a coach because the coach is not going to be here. The quarterback gets experience. The quarterback go out there and play mediocre football and still get experience.
Right.
You were fighting for nothing.
Nothing. You're playing against
don't
a
matter.
team that wasn't really trying to win.
Do you think that the Giants take the field next July?
No.
And one person for 1 second is thinking, you know what, guys? That Raiders win.
Mm-mm.
That Cowboys win against Joe Milton.
Nope.
Look at where we are.
No,
you don't think
that.
Well,
it's different experience. If you told me like it was playoff experience, like to get used to that, it's completely
but that
different.
matters.
Or if it wasn't the playoffs, but you were fighting to get into the playoffs, which definitely changes things, then yes.
But that's different.
No, you were playing it was a borderline preseason game is what you were playing.
And the Raiders were the worst thing you've ever seen, who were actively trying to lose. The Cowboys punted on that game. All right. So I thought this was interesting because the way he was talking about Trinidad Chambliss and Ty Simpson. I said, all right, you're the GM right now. You're Muji. You have 2. You have 16. What are you doing? They're all out. All the quarterbacks are out. Mendoza, Moore, Simpson, Chambliss, they're all out. What are you doing? And to him, it was like, oh, without a doubt, Dante Moore too.
Right, but you're also, I mean, when you read between the lines, is that he, for most of the season, sounds like almost all the season, had Mendoza and Moore 1A and 1B. Like he could be swayed to go Moore over Mendoza.
Right.
Until he just got a chance to watch Indiana against Oregon and was like,
well,
if I'm Dante Moore, I go back.
He's lifted his game, right.
But then he brings up, see, this is what I didn't like. When he brings up Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels, for them it's a no-brainer. If I have a 5th-round grade or a 4th-round grade, of course it's a no-brainer that I'm going to go back to school and get the experience. Because I want to turn that into a 1st-round grade. If you're potentially the 2nd overall pick, that's when it becomes dicey. Like, how do I get better than that? Unless I think I'm going to have such a good season, I'm going to be the 1st overall pick, or I actually have.
But is that even worth the risk?
A certain level. No, here's the thing: a certain level of maturity and belief in myself that I do need extra work, and getting that experience in the NFL is not going to be what I need in my for my long-term future. That's not.
If you can look that far down the road, then you're really a very aware kid.
Yeah, that doesn't feel like one of those things.
Or getting really good advice.
Well, like just having lived through the experience myself, that doesn't feel like one of those things that you recognize until after it happens.
And then Mel, had the take of, well, you're the Jets, you draft him, and then you just don't play him, and you let. Okay.
Yeah, but he also said that's not the reality of football.
That's not the way it works.
No.
There's no way a team that stinks, and they do right now. That's a bad football team can draft a quarterback to really infuse some life into a fan base and not play him for the majority of the season. I just don't see that as realistic.
No, I think that was the expectation in Atlanta. And that lasted until week 16, and then Penix took the job. And now Penix is hurt, which sucks for Atlanta. But still, you could go into the season thinking that, and then, who knows what happens? But you know it's going to get loud.
And then what's your other option going to be? Like, what quarterback? If you were to draft Moore and have him on the back burner,
you would have to really invest in that position.
You'd have to bring in a really good quarterback to make fans for. Oh, that's right. We have Dante Moore waiting in the wings. Like, you can't go out there lose. It can't be the Brady Cook.
No. No, I'm not even sure Brady Cook is an NFL quarterback.
Like, you would have to go out there and get a Kyler Murray or someone that's like, okay, this is a capable NFL quarterback.
But, of course, this is the timing of us having the 2nd overall pick now, where it's clear-cut Fernando Mendoza is 1. It sounds like, the Raiders are going to take him, and now you run into the whole kids only started 18 games.
I know you joke about it, and I know you didn't want to have to make a deal with the Giants. What would have benefited you the most if the Giants did have the number 1 pick? Because then
of course. I was just saying that. I was just saying that.
I know you were, but that would benefit you. Giants had 1. They don't need a quarterback unless you're Mike Tannenbaum and thinks they need a quarterback.
Right, but I also don't know. And right now I would lean towards they can't or aren't positioned to actually, even if you got the quarterback right, to do the right things around the quarterback. Because you just haven't done that. Right? I mean, you had Sam Darnold, and now reports are coming out that, according to, I think it was Connor Hughes that said, as far as Saleh was concerned, he would have kept Sam. They would have drafted Devontae Smith, and they would have worked with that. Instead, they move on from Sam.
You can't, you can't be prepared to move on from a quarterback 2 years in and not play him for a year.
Right, but that's, I guess my point isn't necessarily when you move on or when you don't move on. But if the guy you just hired said, this is what I'd like to do, and then he gets trumped by what the owner wants to do, or whoever else is making the decisions, then that's just, it's why it doesn't work.
You wonder why they're the Jets.
Right, so now, Woody still owns the team, so who knows what the hell happens. They could go into it with, hey, this is our quarterback, and Dante Moore sits, and then all of a sudden Woody wants to interject himself because, people are yelling and screaming, people aren't showing up. Hey, guess who needs to play right now?
Yeah,
Dante Moore needs to play.
Tell me you couldn't see that.
Of course you could see it.
The Jets are 1
The Giants did it.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that was a coaching decision. That was an ownership decision.
And Jackson Dart was a lot more ready than Dante Moore.
Well, but not even that. Was the Tommy DeVito thing last season.
Oh, DeVito, yeah. Well, it's going to put fans in the seats.
Right. So, they can't help themselves sometimes, especially Woody.
So you know what's on the table, 800-919-3776. A lot of people are lined up to have this conversation. We'll get back to the Giants and John Harbaugh. We'll get to the Yankees and Bellinger and the Mets and if and when they're going to do anything as well. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Why do you go to Princeton Longevity Center?
We go to Princeton Longevity Center because my husband's cardiologist told him having this exam saved his life.
Because somehow 20 turned into 40, and now I need to take my health more seriously. The Princeton Longevity Center designed a program to keep me healthy and active, so 50 and 60 will be no sweat.
Because even though my cholesterol is high, it turned out my arteries are clear. That's a big relief.
Whether you want to make the most of your future years or just want peace of mind, you need the Princeton Longevity Center. Their comprehensive preventive exam combines the latest technology with caring experts to create your personal plan for staying well.
Because I shouldn't have to wait an hour for a 10-minute physical. I go to Princeton Longevity Center because I get everything done in one day and take my results home with me.
Find out why you need Princeton Longevity. Call 888-8000-PLC or go to PrincetonLongevityCenter.com. Call 888-8000-PLC. That's 888-8000-PLC.
Hey, hockey fans. Now with BetMGM, you can win a share of $10,000 in bonus bets when your anytime goal scorer nets 3. Enter BetMGM's Hat Trick Jackpot all season long for your chance to win some major bonus bets. It's easy. Just log in and opt into the promotion. Then make an anytime scorer bet on any hockey game of at least $10. If your player of choice scores 3 goals instead of just 1, you'll win your share of the $10K in bonus bets. There's nothing quite like watching a game with a hat trick, especially when it means you could win a share of $10,000 in bonus bets. Ready to shoot your shot? Download the app today. BetMGM. Make it legendary.
BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. New Jersey only. Existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards are bonus bets that expire in 7 days.
When it comes to meat and seafood, selection matters, and no one beats Wild Fork Foods. To everyday essentials, to high-quality steaks, to seafood and more, every product is blast frozen to lock in peak flavor and freshness, so you get restaurant-quality meats at home for amazing prices. Shop in person at 7 locations across Long Island and New Jersey, or you can order online for same-day delivery. It's easy, it's convenient, and the prices are wild. WildForkFoods.com.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner.
Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
As America's #1 motorcycle insurer, Progressive has your back.
Oh, like if I need a replacement part?
Sure, we can help with that.
Ah, nice. Hey, I just entered this online contest for coolest bike in the world. You think maybe you can vote for me?
Actually, we just do insurance, not popularity contests.
Yeah, I know. But what's your email? I'll just send you the link real quick. You can vote like 100 times a day. They'll never know.
To be clear, Progressive has your back for insurance only. So get a quote and see if you can save.
So what I'm hearing is there's a little bit of wiggle room.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates covered subject to policy terms, limits, and conditions.
In the city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports, ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. What's this, Footloose, Raymond? You love that movie? I don't love that movie.
It's fine. The concept is
fine.
a little like
the concept is ridiculous. Rick loves that movie. He thinks
doesn't
it's
allow dancing.
One of the great movies.
There's Rick.
Footloose. It's not a great movie. It's not a great movie.
They want to dance.
It's not a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Well, what was the one with the welder, that woman welder? What was that?
What movie? No, what, Ghost? There wasn't a welder.
Flashdance.
Oh, that's right. She was a welder.
Yeah.
Was she a welder?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a welder.
Is that Flashdance the one where she's laying in the water comes down on her?
Which one?
Is that Flashdance?
I think it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you have it confused with one of your other films?
Yeah, it might
No.
be.
I don't have a confused
That wasn't
with any
water,
of my
but
other
you know
films.
the one where she's in the chair and the water comes down? Is that Flashdance?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that better than Footloose.
Yeah, well, listen, I don't know what to tell you. I like Footloose.
Okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Footloose is a bad movie. It's just not a. You make it sound like it's a great film.
No, I didn't say it was a great movie. It's not in my top 10
fine.
movies.
Well,
It's just a good movie.
Who would ever know with your top 10?
My top 10. Your top 10 was good. John's all right.
He had La La Land.
Yeah,
in his
he
top,
loves
like,
La La Land,
20.
though, but that's his thing. He loves musicals. You love documentaries about serial killers.
I do.
You love them.
I do. I'm not going to apologize to anybody for that. I like what I like.
I don't think you should.
And I will not. Let's get to the calls. Let's go to Edgar in Bloomingdale. Edgar, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning. Hey, Rick, the hat drop, beautiful, nice thank you note. I got a jalapeno bacon cheddar bagel from my guy because of that hat. Thank you very much. But on another note.
Wait. What are we talking about?
He got a bagel?
Yeah,
Why did you get a bagel? Because of the hat?
Yeah, I wore it. He goes, you listen to DiPietro Rothenberg? I call every day. And they're like, oh, you got to try this. I made a jalapeno bacon cheddar cream cheese. Yeah, man.
So you see what's happening here. You see what's happening. Out in the real world, being a fan of our show is you're benefiting from that.
But and you wear a hat that has the bubble letters that you should put out for sale, Dave.
I'm not going to start this business.
Not going to. All right, let's get to. It doesn't matter. Dante Moore, Dante Culpepper, Dante Stallworth. The Jets are always going to stink. If you're praying for Arch Manning, the Manning family ain't going to let him go to the Jets. What are they going to do?
Yeah, I don't think you're playing for Arch Manning. You got to make a decision with the second overall pick. Do you think that Dante Moore is going to be a franchise quarterback? And you can't fall. You just can't fall into. Well, I mean, there's this level of pressure because we don't have a quarterback, and everyone's telling us that we should take Dante Moore. Either you think he can play or he can't.
That's right.
Either you think that the 18 starts is a problem or it's not.
Either we feel comfortable not playing him for a while or we don't. Like, you have to have a conviction and stick with it. You can't be swayed.
I just don't know where he's
going.
Like, but Mel's like, well, if he decides to go, where's he going? Where's he going back to?
I mean, it feels like you read the tea leaves. I mean, you bring in a 5-star. Raiola was a starter at Nebraska, legitimate program, showed signs of being a really good quarterback. That's right. That's it. Now, I guess, I mean, he could
change maybe.
If he decides, 11th hour, I want to either go back to Oregon and then Raiola goes elsewhere, or, I mean, like you said, maybe he's like, Indiana, here I go. Let's go. Oh, who's Ole Miss's quarterback for next year?
Either you think you're ready or not. Right? That's what I would say to him. Like, don't let the idea of being the second overall pick make your decision for you.
But it does.
In your mind, you have to know that you're ready. Because if you're not, it's not going to go the way that you expect. And I know there's a temptation because you're the second overall. You could be, if it's not second, it could be whatever it is. It's the top end of the first round. But in the long term, in the grand scheme of things, you're going to make all your money in your second deal. Like, you got to get to that second deal. You need to find a way. You need to establish yourself as a franchise quarterback.
Yeah. Because hopefully he's getting good advice because he's 20 years old.
There is no patience anymore.
None.
If you don't show early on that you can play or glimpses early on that you can play, it's...
If you don't show anything, I mean, I don't think this is hyperbole. If you go in year one Jets and you play, you don't play exclusively, but you play, and you stink, you don't think the Jets would consider taking a quarterback?
What do you think would happen in Chicago with Caleb Williams when they brought in Ben Johnson? Ben Johnson didn't take Caleb Williams.
Right. If he wasn't good in this season, I think you'd have to start to have that conversation.
He probably would have. I don't think probably. I think
2 years.
Off of him.
Zach Wilson, gone. 2 years,
right,
gone.
So, but that's what you could see that happening, though, is Dante Moore gets drafted. Aaron Glenn's not a good coach. We got to pair this young quarterback up with an offensive mind.
Mm-hmm.
You bring him in. You turn over the keys. If Dante Moore can play, he'll stay. If he can't, guess what that new head coach is going to do?
Okay, so now that's 26 is Dante Moore. 27 is Dante Moore with a new coach. Now it's failed 2 years, and now I'm going to take another quarterback in. So now I'm never going to win.
But you could see that happening.
I could see that happening. I would put nothing past this organization. Nothing. Dave and Edison. Dave, you're on ESPN New York. Dave?
Hang up on me. Hello?
What do you mean? Now I'll hang up. I didn't hang up on him. He was on the air, and he didn't know what was happening.
I'm actually surprised Ty Simpson decided to come out.
He did not look good.
No. But maybe
I saw yesterday. Did you see this yesterday? He got I think Miami offered him $6.5 million for next year, and they turned it down to go to the NFL.
That feels like Quinn Ewers explained why he didn't go back, just because he didn't want to go any place but Texas. But still, I mean, you go back, have a good season, it completely changes how people.
So
think
you make it $6.5 million, and if you go back and have a good season, like Carson Beck did, all of a sudden you can change the narrative quickly. Tony and Dobbs Ferry. Tony, you're on ESPN New York.
Guys, hear me out. I think the best thing that could happen for the Jets, and maybe I'm crazy, is this kid Dante Moore not coming out. And not because the Jets going to be under so much pressure to take him at number 2 that whether it's good for the franchise or not, they're going to take him. He reminds me a lot of, and I could be wrong about this, but he reminds me a lot of a Trey Lance, a guy who didn't have that many starts in college, really athletic, great arm. And we see where Trey Lance
different kind of program, though.
Yeah, I mean Trey Lance went to an FCS program.
But Rick, let me ask you a question. The coach we have now, Aaron Glenn, right? I think he's terrible. I call you guys sometimes. I think he stinks. But he's supposed to be this defensive guy, right? Why not take the best defensive player available at 2? That kid from Miami. What if he goes in the national championship and looks like Lawrence Taylor? I mean, why not take him at 2?
Well, why not trade? If you're not going to take the quarterback, why not trade back?
You could do that too. That's fine. We need all the help that we could get. But what I'm saying to you is, if we take Dante Moore, okay, this guy needs a lot of help around him. He needs to be coached up. Aaron Glenn's not the guy for that.
Well, but you wouldn't be
the players
right.
for that.
But yeah, I mean, you're not relying on Aaron Glenn to do that. It'd be Tanner Engstrand and whoever they hire for the quarterback as the quarterback coach. The problem is that you don't have any faith in Aaron Glenn and who's making this decision. So, like, you're right. There's going to be a ton of pressure, especially if this kid goes out and has you see how fascinated people are with the pro day and everything else. You watch Zach Wilson's pro day, like, oh, did you see that throw? Like, if he goes and has a good pro day, Jets fans are going to be screaming to draft Dante Moore. The problem is you don't have enough equity built up with this staff to say, no, we're not drafting Dante Moore. People will lose their minds.
You know what'll happen? They'll pass on Moore and he'll turn into a stud. They'll take Moore and he'll turn into Zach Wilson. That just kind of feels like what happens to this organization.
Again, because they haven't positioned themselves to do the right thing, to have the right people in place.
Right.
And then, or you just make a bad pick. Like, I mean, if things had worked out differently with Sam, then maybe Sam's still our quarterback. But they decided to move off, probably a little bit too soon, and Zach Wilson just wasn't a good pick.
You know, a lot of people, it's so much better. The NFL's so much better now.
But that was the same kind of deal, though. And again, that was a rookie defensive head coach with a rookie offensive coordinator.
Right, and you have the same thing now. But I don't know that it's necessarily better. Like, moving on from quarterbacks after a year or 2 or maybe 3, I mean, Phil Simms was not a good quarterback for years in the NFL.
Right, the problem is that a lot of these coaches don't have the time.
But I don't think that's better. I
don't think it's better either.
We're so immediate. We need immediate answers, immediate gratification.
But, like, look at the NHL right now. Like, when I played, you had time because you go from your first deal to your second deal would be, if you were lucky, it was a one-way deal. Like, if I could get 10% more and get a one-way deal, good, I'll take it. Now that second deal is like an 8-year deal for, $8 million.
It's different.
So you got to figure out, like, I got to find out early.
Yeah, it's changed along the way.
And if I got no patience for the coach is going, I can't sit here and wait for 3 years with this kid.
The problem is nobody has any patience anymore. I mean, Bill Parcells was 3-12-1 year 1. What do you think would happen now?
He'd be
on the hot seat in year 2.
I just lived it.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I just lived it. Did it look as bad as it looked with Aaron Glenn?
3-12-1.
I know, but did it look this bad?
I don't think you were losing games like 35-3 down the stretch of the season, but it certainly was. You tied the Cardinals on Monday Night Football.
Was there? Okay, I don't know. I don't remember.
It wasn't good.
Okay,
it wasn't. I don't think it was this bad.
Okay,
I don't think you've seen a lot of this bad. This was really bad.
You understand that there are people that would say, one of these people being a well-respected boomer, Esiason, who played for the Jets, one of the worst Jets teams, says he's been on maybe the worst. This is worse.
It's bad.
Like, that's how bad it is.
It's bad. It's really bad. All right, let's break. Come back. We'll get into Harbaugh, more on the Jets and the baseball as well. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Hey, New York and New Jersey. Commitment issues? No problem. Now you can get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever, as in for life. Switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, you may experience slower speeds. Pay $25 a month as long as you stay on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
FanDuel's turning on playoff mode. All customers get a profit boost pack every NFL playoff game day. Each game day during the divisional round, you'll find a pack loaded with multiple profit boosts waiting for you in the app. More boost means more ways to level up your playoff bets. Pick the matchups you believe in. You can take your shot at an upset or build a parlay that fits the moment. Whatever you like, bet it. Only on FanDuel. Then apply your profit boosts and go after even bigger payouts while the playoffs keep rolling. So visit FanDuel.com/local and grab your profit boost pack every NFL playoff game day. Each game day during the divisional round, you'll find a pack loaded with multiple profit boosts waiting for you in the app. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions do apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Benjamin Franklin, sir, I've just received news.
Speak.
They're multiplying you.
Multiplying me?
Yes, many times.
Multiple Benjamins?
Shall I stop it?
No.
Multiply your Benjamins with New York Lottery's Extra Multiplier Scratch-Off games. Play for the chance to multiply your winnings up to 100 times. Prizes up to $3 million.
I've won! I've multiplied myself! We won!
Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
All the way over Barzell, score! New York Islanders hockey is back at UBS Arena, and it's time to bring the family and make some noise. With more afternoon games this season, the Islanders have special kids-themed games and activities for young fans. Play games pregame at the park and head inside for fun on the concourse and on the ice. Tickets for the 2025-26 season are on sale now. Get your tickets at NewYorkIslanders.com.
Score more with the college-branded Venmo debit card. Rep your team with every tap and earn up to 5% cash back through Venmo Stash, a new rewards program where the more you do, the more you get. Get your Venmo debit card today and start earning rewards with Venmo Stash. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. Select schools available. Venmo Stash terms and exclusions apply. Max $100 cash back per month. See terms at venmo.me/stash terms.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
Hey, this is Mika Zibanejad.
Hey, this is Adam Fox. Catch every Rangers game right here on 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. From Focus Features, movies are a place of dreams. And this year, one movie captures that spirit like no other. Based on a true story, critics hail Song Sung Blue is a tribute to the resilience of humanity.
Trying to be better.
Aren't we all?
Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson are electric.
Bad things happen. I just want to sing and I want to shine.
In the best picture of the year, Song Sung Blue, rated PG-13, may be inappropriate for children under 13, now playing only in theaters. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
I have not been able to get a read on Dante Moore yet.
You also have a 20-year-old kid that has, I think, 18 college starts. I mean, is that something you're just willing to overlook?
I think myself, you need to go back. But if he doesn't and he comes out, then everybody's going to be sitting there screaming to move up and get this guy. The Jets sitting at 2 will have to figure all that out and to see if they want to go that route.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So, what is Bauer not in today? You got to send Sexy Dan out for your. Get some. Yeah, there you go. Now here, you claim to love Danny, right? Love him?
Yeah.
Okay, love him.
I got him a drink.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Yeah. He loves Ole Miss football.
Loves Ole Miss.
When Ole Miss lost the other night, did you reach out? Did you consult Danny?
No, I didn't feel like it was appropriate just because I wanted him to be.
Have you ever had the conversation with him, like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Express
with
himself.
that whole thing.
No, I just said, I just say, "Hey, Danny, what's going on? Anything?"
Right.
Yeah.
So the relationship is not as pure as you make it sound.
No, I never
it's
said
transactional.
No, I don't
you
think it's
get coffee, and he gets to show a little FaceTime on YouTube stream.
No, I asked him because I know he likes Starbucks. Would you like one? He said yes. Would you mind going to grab him? I got him a nice iced matcha.
Okay.
He got
ran in for that hook.
So you paid him off,
and I had a nice hug. No, I didn't pay him off.
That's exactly what
I think
happened.
it was a mutually beneficial transaction.
Right.
Yeah.
You paid him off.
Well, I mean, whatever you want to call it, and I got a hug out of it. He's a little sweaty, but that's fine.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, he just ran to the
heat
to the Starbucks to get you your coffee.
I don't think that we need to
take
discuss
advantage of
Ole Miss's loss.
I mean,
I'm here.
Why?
Listen, I'm here if he needs me. If he wants to discuss that,
I think you're missing the point.
I'm more than happy to discuss that.
I think you're missing the point.
No, I think you're missing the point.
I think Rick's well aware of what the point is. He's just choosing to bypass it.
You agree that he takes advantage of Danny?
Sure.
Yeah.
How is me asking him if I would like to buy him a drink?
You don't want to buy him a drink. You feel guilty. So you offer him a drink because he's going to pick up your original drink.
No.
Hey, Danny, would you like a drink? Hey, do me a favor, bring something back for me. Yeah, here's a few dollars.
No, right. I said, hey, Danny, would you like a drink?
Get yourself something nice.
But you're gonna have to go pick it up.
What I do for you on a day in day out basis, that's genuine.
It is.
That's a good friend.
It's because it's convenient.
It's not because it's convenient.
You may be a handful, but that is appreciated.
Yes, I may be a handful, but I'm a genuine.
I don't
handful.
know. I don't know why, but I have the urge to punch Raymond right in the face.
Why?
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the
he's annoyed at me for
it's
the
group chat. He was a lot.
Yeah.
He was a lot in the group chat.
It's just a lot.
It was all by design.
Of course,
so you're trying to piss us off.
You guys didn't want to play along,
no.
so I'll leave
and
that
I refuse
alone.
to. I'm going to take myself out of the group chat.
They're going to put you right back in.
We'll bring you right back.
You know what? You guys do what you want to do. I'm taking myself right out.
Okay. They can have you back in 30 seconds.
I'm taking myself out.
You can't get out of the group chat.
I'm doing it right now.
You can get out. You'll be right back in.
Leave this conversation. Thank you. And I'm gone. Bye-bye.
And Raymond, tell us when you put it back in. And
I didn't think I'd be forced to do this. I don't like to be this guy.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Mm-hmm. Let me know how long that lasts for.
I'm back in.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just
Raymond, is he back in?
I've already sent the message. He's not.
And he's back in. And around and round we go. Danny in Centerport. This is always uplifting. Danny, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning, guys. Rick, I want to have like a quasi-normal back and forth with you a minute. Because, I always come on in just a complete lunatic, and I never get to actually go back and forth with a little actually rational thinking. But I do want to feed off of what you just said, Dave, first, which is exactly my point and what I said last week, okay? We cannot sit by and hope that we get the next pick right and he's developed properly. Then he has a season. By then it's 2029, and we're a complete disaster. Okay, so we're not in position for that. We need to do the one thing that this organization did right, which was stockpile these picks for getting rid of those two guys, okay, Quinnen and Sauce, and make this happen, okay? So that's where we need to go. We need to get a proven quarterback right now. So that being said, Rick, in all sincerity, two-part question here, okay? What did we not have the worst quarterback play? And let me just start by saying I am not advocating and saying that I think Aaron Glenn is Vince Lombardi, because he's not, okay? But that being said, did we not have the worst quarterback play that you've ever seen in a season by any quarterback?
I was bad, yeah. I mean, it wasn't good.
Okay. So with 3 wins, and I know they weren't beautiful and it was subpar and we played backup quarterbacks, okay, with maybe just average college quarterback play, because what we had was high school play, okay? This team, and please don't tell me I'm crazy, because I know I'm not. Was at least 2 or 3 wins out there that they completely let go. Completely let go. Okay, so if this coach is 6-11, okay, which he theoretically should have been, okay, is he that bad? Now I get the point that the last 5 games were atrocious, but he also fired his defensive coordinator because he was
Danny.
Go ahead, please, Dave. I want to finish.
I'm not angry. I'm surprised that you would. They were 0-7. They had to get rid of the better players on the team because it was such a dumpster fire. They won a couple games, sure, and I thought they would. I told Rick that the entire season they're going to just fall into a couple of wins, and then they were so bad down the stretch they didn't even look like an NFL team. So I'm confused at how you can call, and it sounds like what you're doing here is defending Aaron Glenn. I didn't see a lot of good from Aaron Glenn in year 1.
Dave, I am to a degree, right? Because you just said it before. Look at the coaches that were horrible in their first years. And I'm not trying to compare. I'm just saying this is the guy's first shot, man. And he came into
But, Danny, they weren't supposed to be bad. They weren't supposed to be the number 2 pick in the draft. They were supposed to be a decent football team. Not great, not playoff team. Decent.
Dave, listen, I totally get it, man. Like I said, I'm not trying to make it like I'm giving him a pass, but I am giving him a little bit of a pass, man. I mean, he did bring in Fields, no doubt, so that's on him. He did bring in Wilkes, so that's on him. But he was trying. He's in his first year, man. Let him do this. And I would drop him in a heartbeat for Harbaugh.
Do you want him to get a participation trophy? He was trying?
No, I don't, Dave. Rick, I do have one other question for you, if you don't mind, okay? If I'm bringing to the table that we can get any quarterback in this league and you give up the 4 picks that we didn't even have up until this deal, right? So they're gifts, these picks, okay? Who would you take? Who would you trade those 4 picks for right now? Give me your top 3 quarterbacks that you would do this for right now and make this happen.
What do you like that are like that potentially could happen, or just that pie in the sky?
Anybody. I mean, don't go Mahomes. Go like,
but you know them.
Burrow.
Yeah, it's Burrow, Allen.
No, but not Allen.
What do you mean? No, not Allen.
Like at least there's some semblance of. Okay, Lamar, Burrow, Herbert.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just that it's not going to happen.
No, I know it's not going to happen.
You're talking more like Tua, Kyler. Those are the quarterbacks.
You don't want Tua.
Do I think that Tua's skill set would fit a Detroit Lions offense? Better than Justin Fields, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Detroit Lions via the Jets. Yeah,
right.
Okay.
Well, that's what they told us, is that they wanted to run a Lions-type offense.
You see Tua performing well
with this?
In the cold?
No. With this? No, I don't. But I'm saying, like, I mean, a skill set for the offense you're trying to run.
Yeah, better than Justin Fields.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that's good. That's what you want.
No, I want to draft my own guy is what I want.
You
Unless
want
you
to
tell
draft
me
your
I
own
can
guy.
take
The
these 5
problem
picks
is
and turn them into one of the quarterbacks that Danny just mentioned, which I can't see happening.
Crazier things have happened, though.
Harbaugh is not moving off of Justin Herbert for a quarterback that's had 18 starts in college.
He loves him. Brian in Center Reach. Hi, Brian. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking the call.
Sure.
I don't see how Dante Moore will ever work out with the Jets. They don't have the infrastructure to develop him, not to mention he has 18 college starts, and that's just usually spells disaster for them. I think a much better option would be taking a linebacker, grabbing a wide receiver at the 15 pick, and trading up for Trinidad, the Ole Miss quarterback, if you really wanted to do anything this year. But I don't know how you could have any faith that Glenn and his staff would develop a quarterback the right way.
I don't know how you have any faith in anything. And they put you in a position where it's hard to have faith in anything. They could trade out of it. Like, you're going to need a quarterback. Do you have faith that the Jets can figure their way into any quarterback? Kyler Murray, Tua, Dante Moore? Like, unless something just so good presents itself, it's hard to envision that they're going to figure their way out of this.
Well, even when something that you thought was so good presented itself, it turned into a torn Achilles and 7 wins, and then when he came back, 5 wins. And then you thought because the team was so poorly coached last season, you could improve, at the very least, improve a little bit on the 5 wins, and you went backwards again. To the point where you traded 2 what you thought were your foundational pieces.
Right. So now you have no foundation. I guess the offensive line would be the foundation.
Yeah.
Of the team
that's
at the moment.
yeah, right. But then you also watched a defensive-minded head coach turn this defense into one that it looked like, you had players that you thought were good players, you just couldn't play anymore.
It's amazing to think a functional defense has turned itself into this. 2 years ago, they were one of the better defenses in football, and now the defense stinks.
Right. It didn't get better when you fired Steve Wilkes either.
Mm-mm.
It was, I don't even know what you want to call it. Embarrassing?
Yeah, that's a word.
I mean, you had 2 linebackers that looked like they never played football before.
Rob in Monmouth. Rob, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Rick. Good morning, boys behind the glass.
Good morning, Rob. How are you?
Very pleasant.
Good.
Yeah, very conversational.
Listen, I'm a very pleasant guy. Dave, so I got 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
2 people that need to show their power, okay? 2 people that need to show how much power and exact that power. One is you, Dave.
Me?
Dave, I need to yes, hear me out, Dave. I'm on your side now. Don't get up on me.
I'm not up on anything. I'm just asking a question.
Okay. All right. You. Next time Rick goes out, he comes back in late, pimp slap him. Open hand pimp slap.
He can't. He doesn't. First of all, there's nothing that he didn't even know what a pimp is. Second of all, he does not have the stones to ever raise his hand.
He doesn't know
like
what
that.
a pimp is?
No.
I know what a pimp is.
He talks about the ladies and boobies all the time.
Yeah,
he doesn't.
Please, I know what a pimp is.
He's probably paid a couple, but he wouldn't know how to be a pimp.
I wouldn't know how to be. You're right. I wouldn't know how to be a pimp. That's accurate. Not like you, who would be an elite pimp. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Yeah. Rob,
Yeah.
Rick thinks he'd be a great pimp.
No, Rick would be the pimp that would expect to get paid for not working. Oh, that sounds familiar, huh, Islander?
Or he would take on too many pimping
what
jobs.
What is this?
He'd be like,
so nice.
I'm a pimp in Connecticut. I'm also a pimp on Long Island, and then
Rob started off so nice.
I run a John in a school. Yeah, we know how it would be.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so tired. I got multiple corners to run.
This is a good call.
I thought we were having a nice talk.
I think this is a nice talk. Rob, continue.
We are having a good talk.
Yeah.
Shush up over there, Rick. Anyway, so here's where I think the Jets are. We need to know who's in power to lead this draft board. Is it Muji or Glenn? I need to know that even if it's a collaborative effort, I need to know who's leading it. And the other thing I think that needs to be called into question is this. A lot of people have not mentioned this because I think people are tiptoeing around it, is the fact that 33rd team, I don't think they really did a great job.
You don't think?
You don't think you listen on Sundays?
No, I don't think so at all. They did a horrible job, and I like the ass man because he's been holding Tannenbaum accountable. But I want to see the answer to this problem is who's in charge of the draft board, who's selecting the talent, and who's doing that. If those are the designated roles, and Muji has full control of what he needs to do, and Glenn's in control of the what's on the field, then I'm fine with it. Because Glenn eventually is going to be out if he doesn't do a good job.
Right. Why don't you walk into the Jets building, Rob, and you open hand pimp slap somebody and say, who's in charge? How about you do that?
Yeah. I mean, in a perfect world, you want them to work in collaboration with each other, right?
Right. Like, I mean, you'd want, in a situation like this, you would want what the Giants thought they had, where it was, we believe our coach knows how to identify the quarterback. We'll lean on him once we get through this process. He'll be the one that breaks down the tape. He'll be the one that meets with the quarterback. You saw some of that in Hard Knocks when he's putting the guys through. And, like, I mean, he was right. They tried to trade up and get Drake May. They tried to trade up and get Jaden Daniels, and he was right on both of those.
He was right.
And I mean, he ends up hitting on Jackson Dart.
I say a lot of negative things about Brian Dable, and I would be the leader in the clubhouse to do that. I think that he's
I'd bring him in
all over the place.
The more I think about it.
To run the Jets
I'd bring him in.
If you tell me that a team gets Brian Dable to run their offense, I mean, he's good. If I'm Tennessee, I don't know that I want him as a head coach, but to run the offense for Cam Ward?
It sounds like the overall management of the building wasn't necessarily Brian Dable's strong suit.
Too easy also.
To the point where, like, so easy that now you're begging for Tom Coughlin.
Right.
Like, that's how easy it was. Think about that.
Bring in a massive disciplinarian because it's just not working here at all.
It was that bad.
Yes. An absolute disaster. But, I mean, look at how easy. He wanted Drake May. He wanted Jaden Daniels. Stud. He identified Jackson Dart later in the draft. Stud. Like, he's good at that.
Well, to the point where he's like, he's so good, I think I'll take him with the third pick.
Right. Josh Allen. Now, I don't know that he gets all the credit,
sure he's
but
part of that.
He gets some of it, right? So he's good at that. He's really good at that.
Can you imagine that, though? Like, that it was that easy that you'd be begging for it to be that hard? Like, Gunnar Olszewski's like, I've been around some hard coaches, but the payoff was that we win on Sundays.
Right.
This was easy, which is great, but we also lost all the time.
Right, but you'd rather have to pay the piper to win games.
Yeah, give it to me hard.
Right.
As long as we win.
What? No, nothing.
Yes, I'm not saying anything.
No.
I'm not saying anything.
You know what we do from now on? We just
Let's move past it.
We have silence.
Let's move past it.
We react to him with silence because then I think that will disarm him.
he was looking straight at you.
I know.
And he was struggling to keep it together.
Because
he was struggling.
It's because of how he looked at me.
Yeah, because I'm not doing it. I will not do it. I will not fall to the depths of where he goes with
Like
this.
he was processing it.
No, it's how he looked at me.
I was just like, come on. Come on.
That's how he looked at me.
You should have said, because I had the same reaction. I was just on the other side of the glass. I was just staring at you. I was just waiting to see what
he
happened.
was glaring.
I like to win. That's what I like to win.
I like to win.
That's what I like.
Chris in Belmore. Hi, Chris. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, guys. Sorry, a little bit of a cold. I don't know if I could enjoy a radio show more than I do you guys.
That's nice. Thank you.
I honestly, I'm not even like just patting you on the back. You guys are awesome. Love it. Anyway, I'm a Raider fan, so I really sympathize with Jet fans. And I know this isn't a novel, comment, but it really does come down to ownership. I mean, it really is that simple. Like, the Raiders have the biggest clown show of ownership ever. And so do it seems like the Jets do too, and then the Browns and whoever else. And Dante Moore, I don't see it. I don't know why, but I don't see it. And Aaron Glenn, when he speaks, I have no confidence in Aaron Glenn, just from like an observational point of view.
Right.
And love you guys. I really do. Keep it up.
Thanks, Chris.
You know what's amazing, though?
How could you have confidence?
Right, but you know what's amazing, though, is, and you mocked me for it, that's fine. You thought the Raiders were making like the adult decision, which was to go with Pete Carroll.
Right.
Have some stability. Like that seemed like, and I'm sure Tom Brady was probably on board with that because he seems like he's more involved, but it just, for whatever reason, just doesn't work out. Like for these teams that aren't good teams. Like it's just like.
But why do you think?
Even what seems like the right decision
But it
doesn't
never
work
works
out.
with the Raiders. It rarely, if ever, works for the Jets. It never works for the Browns. Now it doesn't work for the Giants. It's the same teams. It's
I guess
every single season.
Until you get that guy. Like until you get the Joe Burrow or until you get the quarterback that can kind of just change everything.
I mean, the Bengals, it never worked. Now it's working, kind of working, right? I mean, you're more
I got to
functional.
the Super Bowl at least.
Right, but that was years ago now, and it hasn't really worked since then, and now you're hoping it gets back on track, but it's just like it's the Arizona Cardinals. It's the same teams. Washington, it never works. 1 year, blip, and now it's back to being dysfunctional
it's
again.
like the window opens and then closes.
Yeah, because you're just not well-run organizations.
Like the consistency of making those decisions, you'll always revert back to the mean.
Then the Steelers every year,
right?
The Packers every year, the Niners every year, the Eagles seemingly now every year. It's amazing in a salary cap sport, not baseball, where it's like you understand why the Dodgers, the Yankees, they're in every single season. In a salary cap sport with so much change that the same teams are good every single year
because they know, like they have a recipe. Like it'd be like for me, like going into the kitchen and just like making something. Like you say whatever you want. You want piccata, chicken piccata.
I like chicken piccata.
And with no recipe, I make it. And I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing. I just make it. And you're like, this is the best chicken piccata I've ever had. Well, there's no guarantee that I'm going to make the same chicken piccata because I didn't write the recipe down. I have no idea.
Right.
It worked one time, but it's probably not going to work again.
Yeah. You're throwing things against the wall.
Like these guys, like how he knows what he's looking for. Like he knows the pieces that he needs to be successful.
He's great.
Like these teams, Baltimore knows. Pittsburgh knows to a certain extent.
They know how to get to a certain point. They just can't get over the hump there.
I think that's a lot to do with the quarterback, though.
I agree. I mean, look who they've had success with, the quarterback. Not ultimate success, but success to get into the postseason. It's pretty remarkable.
It really is. And then there's us.
And us.
Mm-hmm. And then there's us. Trying to figure it out.
Yeah, again.
And, of course, we're in maybe the worst spot.
Well, I mean, now you got...
I know. Now what do you do?
God forbid Miami hits with this GM coach combination.
Right, but I'm not even talking about that. It's just like, of course, you're now sitting in this spot where it's like you have consensus, it feels like now at this point, especially if he has another good game against Miami in that defense, that Fernando Mendoza is the guy at 1.
He's going to go 1, yeah.
Right, like if you have the first overall pick, you need a quarterback, you're taking Mendoza. And now we're sitting here at 2 where normally you'd be excited as a Jets fan. We haven't taken one excited phone call about Dante Moore yet.
It's weird, right?
Jets will ruin it or you shouldn't draft him. Those have been the calls.
That's where the fan base is at. They're defeated.
Because this list that RJ has scares the hell out of you.
They're defeated.
But this list scares the hell out of you.
Okay, so you have the list that says that quarterbacks who don't start a lot of games don't do well, and the Jets don't do well. So you combine those two things. How are you supposed to have? I don't blame them.
Not to mention the fact that it's not like you have this coaching staff that screams to you like, don't worry, they'll figure it out.
No, I think it's the coach feels like nobody likes him, and the GM, it's a question mark surrounding right now. RJ?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
That's terrific to hear. Stuff you missed.
Yeah.
You ready?
Sure.
Let's go.
Okay.
Now.
Walk-up three-pointer. He got it! See ya! Oh! Put him in the box!
The you missed.
Well, if you're worried about Jets quarterbacks, I have some good news for you. You've signed Bailey Zappi. So there's that.
I didn't know that.
Yay.
That happened yesterday?
Happened yesterday.
Futures contract.
Oh, all right.
The old Dave would have known this. That
That's
loves
true.
sports.
I'm very focused on the
not
Giants.
This half-ass version.
I can tell you went to Western Kentucky.
What does that do for me? Nothing.
That should do a lot.
It does nothing.
Yeah,
He's a
hilltopper.
It didn't move a centimeter.
Well, you know what? Should.
The Falcons.
It's actually more flaccid now than it's ever been.
Oh, my
Good.
goodness.
You know what? I don't doubt it.
There you go.
I don't doubt it
The
at all.
Falcons. They had a phone call with John Harbaugh, called that an interview, put a tweet out, and so the ball starts rolling. So Harbaugh has either had meetings or phone calls or will with the Giants, Titans, Browns, Raiders, Cardinals, and Falcons. There's your initial list. We hear he's going to meet with anywhere from 2 to 4 teams in person once the actual process begins. So Giants.
You know what he really likes?
Cleveland.
Titans.
Really?
Mhm.
Tennessee's a nice place. Nashville.
Nashville. Young quarterback.
Yep.
Ton of money.
You could walk across that bridge right from Broadway.
I've never been to Nashville.
It's a great place.
You've been?
One of my favorite. Twice.
Really?
Twice, yeah.
And apparently you don't have to go for that long. Like you go, you feel like you get the full.
It's Nash Vegas.
Yeah.
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 You couldn't hang in Nashville.
Stop.
No.
Please. You said St.
One
Bart's. Maybe you're right. Nashville.
night.
No. You know you
No
don't know
chance.
the first thing about what I can do.
Be tucking you into bed.
Dominate. You would not keep up.
Are we leaving yet?
No.
I'm so tired.
RJ, you believe this?
I think you'd rev it up for a couple days and you'd pay for it when you got back.
That's right.
I think you could give 48 hours of thunder.
60.
60 hours.
Don't make me drink another Zima.
Drink you under the table. Table. Do you have a red wine that would go with this this Ville Million?
Why is everyone French?
Everybody.
Well, at least you have the report from The Athletic that you already met with John at his house, apparently, on Sunday.
That was Chris Mara.
Yes,
Yeah.
Chris Mara, who's in on the
You think he loves that,
process.
though? Like that? Why does Chris Mara need to just tell everybody?
I don't know. He told everybody.
Why would you need to tell The Athletic that, though?
He told enough people.
Why do the Falcons need to put a tweet out that they had a phone call with John?
Right. Like just
Cardinals, too.
Let's just keep it between us.
Cardinals.
And the Cardinals had I saw a tweet that had like a Cardinals
Yeah,
thing
Cardinals
about
are on
it.
the list.
With John Harbaugh?
A phoner. Just
The
a phoner.
phoner.
Oh.
Just a phoner.
Okay.
Atlanta, by the way, has interviewed Mike McDaniel for their head coach opening. So Atlanta very busy. I don't know if he got a tweet, though. Mike Tomlin's 7th straight playoff loss means the Steelers are out. The Texans pick up their first ever playoff road win in franchise history. They advance. Tomlin said he needs time to think about his future. Same for Aaron Rodgers. Your playoff schedule for the divisional round. Saturday, 4:30, Bills at Broncos. Then Niners in Seattle at 8. Sunday, Texans visit the Patriots at 3. Rams in Chicago to play the Bears at 6:30. Matthew Stafford, by the way, said his finger sprain, not a problem. He's good to go, as expected.
You imagine if that was Dave? In one little tiny paper cut, he's like, oh.
That was a bad paper
I can't
cut, though.
move.
Why does this take shots at Dave?
The guy smashes his hand right off the guy's helmet, no problem.
He also gets like $40 million. Give me
What
40,
does that make?
Give me
What's
$40
the
million
difference?
bucks. You can take off a finger, and I'll do the show.
You don't need it for the show.
What?
He's got to throw a football.
Okay.
I'll cut off half your tongue. I'll see how that works.
Okay. I'll gargle my way to an elite show.
Patriots
a
corner
gerbil away.
Christian Gonzalez. And
You want me to roll up my tongue in the back of my throat?
No, why?
And then I'll do the show, and then
Why
you
do
can
you
pay me
wanna-
money.
How would you roll it up?
So now I'm staring at you. Now I'm staring at you.
Why? Why do you want to do that?
I don't want to. I would for money. He's giving away money.
Bills, by the way, lost Gabe Davis, receiver, to a torn ACL, and safety Jordan Poyer is out with a hamstring injury. He will not play against the Broncos.
That's not great.
LSU looks like they're finally about to land their quarterback. It'll be Sam Levitt from the transfer portal. Men's college hoops, new AP poll. Arizona, unsurprisingly, still number 1. Dominant in doing so. Michigan down to 4. Vandy's up to 10. Cooper Flagg, 27 points. Mavericks beat the Nets 113-105. Michael Porter Jr. had 28. He's going to be a nice trade piece for them. I mean,
Not the first time you said that.
No, you said that every time you mention him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want you to know.
Yeah, we hear you.
He's playing really well.
Yeah, really well.
Nets have lost 4 straight. Rudy Gobert suspended a game. He's over the flagrant foul limit. The Kraken rally 4-2 win. They double up the Rangers. Devils ended a 4-game losing streak. 5-2 win against the Wild. Last place, Blue Jackets. They fire Dean Evison and hire Rick Bowness.
Rick Bowness is still coaching?
I'd be good in that job.
You want it?
Put your hat in the ring.
It. I love it. I love the coach.
I don't think the teams look at you as a legitimate candidate.
Why?
Throw your hat in the ring.
Let's announce it right now.
Yeah.
Columbus, pick up the phone.
Yeah, pick up the phone. I like Columbus.
You need another job.
Well, no, that would be the job.
No, you'd be like, listen, I can do this, but I also
I got to do the radio.
I do radio, and I'm assistant athletic director at a school, and I can be a hockey fill-in coach, and coach my son's baseball and a t-ball team. Other than that, I'm good to go.
I'll be there for all the games. Don't you worry. NHL and the NHLPA, by the way, said they're pleased with the ice in Milan. Apparently, they went over there and tested it, see if it could hold up.
See the scoreboard?
The arena does not look great, but they're saying it'll be done.
Is it a tiny arena?
No, I just mean the actual construction of the arena doesn't look ready for.
It is a tiny arena.
For games to be played.
And a very tiny scoreboard.
Yes. Buffalo going to host the NHL draft in June, and we told you about Brooks Koepka returning to the PGA Tour. Sounds like Bryson DeChambeau, John Rahm, and Cam Smith could soon follow, possibly. So maybe we're getting a little bit.
Right, but he had to pay. I mean, he had, $5 million he had to donate to charity.
Yeah, they opened a portal. There's a lot of stipulations.
There's a bunch.
And you have to basically have won something.
And that's, it's a major or the players?
Yeah. So they're not welcoming everyone back at once, but they basically made up a program where they could take the good players back if they wanted. And that's stuff you missed.
That's nice. Well done by you. All right, let's take a break. Come back. A little baseball. Haven't done that in a bit. DNR with you, ESPN New York. Let's see what's happening on the roads. Here is Susie Cerrone.
A good Tuesday morning. We've got alternate side and meters in effect. Inbound George, 20 at the upper, 10 at the lower. The Lincoln is 10, the Holland 20 from the Turnpike, but 40 from 1 and 9. Crashing Queens on the BQE northbound at 30th Avenue. That's in the left lane. There's a stall in the Parkway southbound at 135. They just moved it out of the right lane. And in Clifton, an accident has 46 westbound shut down at Route 3. A stall with single laning on the Palisades southbound at exit 11. And some delays on the Thruway southbound into Westchester. Accident on the shoulder in Tarrytown. And we're sponsored by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. At the forefront of care and research for over 50 years, Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org. I'm Susie Cerrone for 880 ESPN New York.
Are you ready?
Movies are a place of dreams, and this year, Song Sung Blue captures that spirit like no other. Based on a true story, the New York Times raves it is exactly the movie we need right now.
If you're there with me, I am not afraid anymore.
And now Kate Hudson is an Actor Award nominee for Best Actress in the Best Picture of the Year, Song Sung Blue. From Focus Features, rated PG-13, may be inappropriate for children under 13, now playing only in theaters.
Everyone needs to take care of their mental health, even running back Bijan Robinson.
When I'm on the field and feeling the pressure, I usually just take a deep breath. When I'm just breathing and seeing what's in front of me, everything just slows down. It just makes me feel great before I run the play.
Just like Bijan, we all need a strong mental game on and off the field. Make a game plan for your mental health at loveyourmindplaybook.org.
Love your mind.
Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation, and the Ad Council.
Make cancer screening a part of your annual healthcare routine. New York Presbyterian offers a full range of cancer screenings, including lung, cervical, prostate, colorectal, breast, and more. Regular cancer screenings could save your life by detecting cancer at its earliest, most treatable stages. Screenings are available across New York City and Westchester. Learn more at nyp.org/cancer screening. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? At Uline, the prevailing opinion is if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text HAWK to 321-321 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text HAWK to 321-321. That's HAWK to 321-321.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So, the Yankees and Cody Bellinger trying to get this deal done, but he wants more years. Yankees don't want to give the extra years. Yankees are letting it be known. They offered him a very fair deal, and he said no. And at the moment, it sounds like we're kind of in a battle of maybe he goes elsewhere, maybe he doesn't, but we don't really have the answer at the moment. It would be nice if we started to get some answers of what the Mets are going to do and if the Yankees are going to end anybody, but this is the nature of the beast with Major League Baseball in the offseason.
Well, but I also think it's just yeah, right. I mean, baseball and the nature of not having a salary cap, right?
At the moment, yes.
Like, I mean, you're going to sit there, you're not going to, yeah, you'd like to sign Cody Bellinger, but do you want to give him 7 years?
No. And
no,
you
right.
saw how that bit you in the butt with DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah, but that was, at least with that, it was, let's give him a couple extra years because the average annual was going to go down. If I'm going to pay you top of the market money, I'm not going to give you the 2 extra years. So you sit and you wait and you see if there's any other teams that are willing to make that decision. And then, if there's not, maybe Cody Bellinger ends up being a Yankee. I think Buster only feels like it's probably leaning towards him not being a Yankee.
Correct.
I think the last report was. But I just don't know where you pivot. Like, if you're the Yankees, where do you pivot from there?
Bichette? Tucker?
It doesn't sound like, I mean, I know I've heard more Mets with Tucker than Yankees.
Yep. I guess the Mets had a good meeting with him.
All right, Mets, Dodgers, and Blue Jays with Tucker.
I can't with the Dodgers, by the way. All they do is have this unbelievable team. They've won back-to-back World Series, and every available free agent is like, oh, I'm interested in going to the Dodgers.
Can you blame them?
I don't blame them. It's just like I don't think it's good for the game.
Well, it's probably not. I mean, I think it's listen, I think it's good to have a team that everyone hates.
Yeah, but they're going to just keep winning. Like it's hard to
it's not ideal. No, it's not ideal for us. Both teams, both of our teams that we should be competing to win a championship. It just doesn't feel like. Well, I mean, listen, to their credit, and I know it pisses a lot of people off. Like, they have an opening right now. I mean, not knowing what the new CBA and everything else is going to look like, to take advantage of having Ohtani, who just decided to defer $680 million, and having that pipeline to the Japanese players that they're going to try to win as much as they can while they can do it.
Good on them. Well, then they're going to steal everybody's
best player.
Edwin Diaz
is available. Mets don't want to just lock him up. We'll take him.
Right.
No problem.
Right. So Tucker's interested in going there. Bichette's interested. I don't even know where they're going to play these guys.
Well, I mean, that's also the thing, too, is now with all the opt-outs and everything else, depending on what what you're really trying to accomplish here. If I can go, if I can get the money I want and have the ability to opt out and also have the best chances to win a World Series, why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah, makes sense. But, I mean, if the Yankees don't land Bellinger and they don't land Tatis and they don't, make a deal for him and they don't land Tucker or Bichette.
It doesn't feel like San Diego, like that's the deal that they wanted.
It doesn't sound like it. So, what? I mean, the fan base is going to turn on you.
Right, because now you're looking at Trent Grisham in center, Judge in right, and then either Dominguez or Jones in left?
I guess. I mean, I've been hearing about Jones for years. I haven't even had a whiff of Major League Baseball.
Right, but I just it's not good enough. It's not going to be good enough. And like now you start. I guess you now have to figure it out trade wise. You've heard Stephen Kwan's name mentioned.
I like him.
Yeah, and then what do you do? But now what do you do at? I mean,
what, third base?
No, I know you get that. You already have McMahon at third base,
right.
But just like offensively, the infield with questions about Volpe and what he is. There was talk that they may trade Jazz. You got Ben Rice, who offensively is really good, but defensively, I mean, I guess you could get better at first base, but still, you got Austin Wells behind the plate. Even if you brought Bellinger back, it didn't feel like enough. That's why I think that ultimately ends up being my biggest problem.
I agree with you. I mean, it wasn't enough. You say if you bring him back, it wasn't enough. You got destroyed.
And that's a postseason where Aaron Judge hit, 500?
Judge couldn't have given you a better regular season, postseason combination. You got destroyed. So how could anybody think that it's going to be enough when it wasn't?
Mm-mm.
So if you bring the same, I mean, that's on you. If you bring the same team back expecting to have a different result, you weren't nearly good enough to win the World Series last year. You weren't.
No, you weren't. So I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's going to be. I would be surprised if it was Tucker, if they don't get Bellinger. And now, I mean, what you read a report earlier with Bichette to potentially Philadelphia.
I guess they're interested in him, but they might want to figure out a way to move on from Real Muto and Alec Baum as well. Baum or Baum, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to have to make some decisions with that. And it might be nice for the Mets to get involved at some point, too.
Well, listen, the Mets need to figure out what they're doing starting pitching-wise. I mean, that has to be better. It has to
be. I mean, what do you have right now? You got Peterson, you got McClain, you got Minaya, I guess.
Well, you got McClain. That's what you feel the best about. But you have,
right.
I mean, no, you got questions. I mean,
I don't
the
feel
pitching
great.
staff last year was
I don't
horrendous.
feel great about McClain going into the season. My
no,
ace.
That's dude, you went out
it's
and spent.
Fair to him.
You spent $765 million on one player. You lost Pete. You lost Diaz. Like you need to
They need to still retool the team.
You expected a really active offseason.
Yes.
For the Mets.
Yes. Now that doesn't mean they won't. Like you get Scooble Tucker, all of a sudden you're going to be singing a different tune. But at the moment, it feels like there's a lot left to be desired. A lot.
Yeah, no kidding. And then you end up bringing in someone that just say, okay, he'll play some first base and he'll play DH. Well, how much first base did he play? Because I keep hearing about defensive runs saved. An inning.
Right.
A what?
Yeah, he's got no experience at
he
first
played
base.
An inning.
Right.
That doesn't scream.
None of it does. None of it does.
Run saved.
No, but there's no way the Mets can go into the season like this. I just don't believe it.
No, they can, of course not. Absolutely not. I understand. Yeah, we all understand that. It's just it's the nature of Major League Baseball's offseason stinks. It's just the worst.
It's the worst. So now you're sitting here and you feel negative about it. There's probably no reason to feel that negative because I'm sure they have a plan that they'll enact at some point. But spring training starts in less than a month. So, I mean, something's got to give.
Right, but I mean, if you're on the other side of this, as much as we want to, have it be entertaining for the fan base, because I heard the commissioner talking about the other day, I mean, there was some momentum built up with the postseason and how the World Series turned out. Like, people were excited about. That's a great World Series. So you want to build on that momentum, and then the offseason hits, and it's like, we're just sitting hanging, just
gone,
hanging out.
That's completely gone.
Just waiting. What's going to happen? But if I'm an owner, or if you're Steve Cohen, or you're Brian Cashman or David Stearns, you're like, no, why am I going to rush into a deal if I don't have to?
You shouldn't.
I got Scott Boras telling me that Cody Bellinger is going to get 7 years. Oh, well, where is it? I don't.
Well, it hasn't happened yet.
Go to the team that's going to give you 7 years.
Right, it hasn't happened yet.
Right, so I'll sit and wait.
Now maybe it's the Dodgers, but if it's the Dodgers, well, they're not going to go back to the Dodgers. But I'm just saying, they'll defer half the money.
Yeah, or it's going to be a shorter term deal. We're not going to give you all of it. We're not going to give you the money you're not that good.
No.
We're not going to give you the money you want plus the years that you want.
The problem is he's an all around good player. He's a good defensive player.
His versatility,
he runs the
all that
well.
stuff, yeah.
He hits for power. He's a good player. It makes the most sense on the Yankees.
Right, but it also they've given themselves the opportunity now though because because to the dismay of a lot of Yankees fans gave Grisham the $22 million. It also they don't need him to play center field.
Mistake.
We got Grisham that could play center field.
Grisham at 22, was it 22 or 23? Whatever it was.
22, I think.
Is a massive mistake.
Right, but it does give them some leverage.
And flexibility.
Yeah, right, because if I don't have Grisham, now what am I doing?
But you're also not nearly as good of a team. if you take Bellinger and put Grisham as your everyday center fielder.
No, I agree with you. But you also, I mean, if I had Grisham in center and Bellinger in left, as opposed to now having to figure out what I want to do with one of the young kids.
Who do you think is more upset, the Mets fan or the Yankees fan right now?
Oh, I think they're both upset.
Yeah, I
Mets
agree.
Fan. Mets fan.
Because
we've actually lost. We lost Diaz. We lost Alonso.
Nimmo, Diaz, Alonso. Right. And you game what? Semien and.
Hey, but you lost fan favorite Mets. It wasn't like you just lost some.
You lost the all-time leader in home runs.
You lost 2 homegrown Mets, and you lost. I mean, one of my kids. You lost the Trumpets.
Right. You lost some massive firepower.
And probably most consistent, best closer, and right there at the top.
Right now, can you remedy that? I think you can.
And you end up with Devin Williams.
Right.
But we all watched. See, that's the other problem is we all watched it. Like, even if you're a Mets fan, you're paying attention to what's going on with the Yankees. You watched it. You listen to Sports Talk Radio. You hear us talk about Devin Williams every day.
Had a bad year. Yeah.
Oh, just New York didn't feel like it was for him.
Maybe the Yankees didn't feel like it was for him.
It doesn't sound like the Mets clubhouse is any great shakes right now either.
No, but I think they tried to remedy that by moving on from some of those guys. I think Nimmo specifically was moved because they didn't like him in the clubhouse.
But that's if the whole rumors about Soto and Lindor not really getting along aren't true.
Well, they're gonna have to figure out a way to get along.
Like, if you got one player, you're like, one of your faces, your franchise is a fun-loving, hey, let's have fun, smiles on our faces guy, and the other guy is just a stone-cold killer, just wants to show up, be all about baseball, not participate in any of that stuff.
Something's got to give. Figure it out. You know what? Both go play well. Both go play well.
Right. I mean, that's what it comes down to. But still, like, I think there's something to be said about having like cohesion in the clubhouse.
I agree, but teams over the years that hate each other have won World Series. Like the Yankees in the 70s didn't love each other. The A's didn't like each other. You can win without liking each other.
But how much are you going to need to add?
You need to add
to put yourselves in the, hey, we're just so good we can win even if we hate each other. When you got the Dodgers, you need to add. Like the Dodgers are good. Like the Dodgers could hate each other and win a championship.
Right.
You've already seen them deal with the injuries that they've dealt with in 2 championships. Right.
What happens if they were healthy?
Year one,
what would they do?
They had no starting pitching. You got Jack Flaherty. You got bullpen games. They win that one. Last year, bullpen stunk. And their starting pitching was great. Like, they're just that, like, they're that level of talent.
They're that well-run of an organization. All right, let's take a break. Come back. 800-919-3776. We'll go wherever it is you need to go with us. 800-919-3776. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
The St. John's Red Storm go for their 3rd win in a row when they host Marquette at MSG. Coverage begins tonight at 6:10 on 880 ESPN and the ESPN New York app.
To the net. Score!
The New York Islanders are back in action with a brand new theme night schedule you won't want to miss. Bring your friends out for the holidays and take home a custom holiday replica jersey or arrive early for special bobblehead giveaway nights for Matt Barzell and Bo Horvat.
Barzell for Horvat. Score!
Explore the full theme night schedule at NewYorkIslanders.com.
Not all F words are bad. Some are actually great, like fast, free fiber for 4 months. Yep, switch to Optimum Fiber for as low as $25 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get 4 months free, HBO Max included for 1 year, and a 5-year price lock. Don't wait, this free fiber deal won't last long, and the fastest, most reliable, most consistent internet speeds await you. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/free today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. That's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
ZipRecruiter.
Hey, sorry I missed you. Your call is very important to me. Just not as important as the New Jersey Lottery's Green Ball promotion being back on Pick 3 evening drawings. See, if the green ball's drawn, that's a free second chance to win. So, yeah, you get it. It's only through February 1st, though, so try me after then.
Must be 18 or older to buy a lottery ticket. Please play responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. For game odds and promotion details, visit njlottery.com/pick3.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on September 24, 2016, when Tulsa found themselves down 31-0 to Fresno State. With 10 minutes left in the second quarter, Tulsa fought back to tie the game at 41. And then won 48-41 in double overtime.
ServPro, like it never even happened.
My name's Brian Windhurst, and I've seen a lot of good offense in my life. If you're looking to initiate some offense of your own against your high-interest credit card debt, I'm letting you know a SoFi personal loan might be the play. A SoFi personal loan could be quite the triple threat with low fixed rates, no fees required, and as soon as the same day funding. View your rate for a SoFi personal loan at SoFi.com/offense. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A. member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply at SoFi.com/offense. NMLS 696891.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope, it's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York, as we get ready to hand it over to Bart Carlin, and then he gives it over to Michael Kay. It sounds like he had a rough vacation.
Doesn't sound like much of a vacation.
No.
A couple flight issues.
Yeah, he said the hotel was
great.
not what he was anticipating, and they didn't take great care. Like, they asked for extra towels, took hours and hours to get the extra towels.
I don't love when people treat my Michael like that.
No, I know you don't.
You need to take care of my guy.
And then the flight on the way home, it sounded like it was delayed for 6 hours. No, I would not do well with that.
No.
6 hours.
Especially if they don't tell you.
So then what kind of a day are you looking at?
There's no day.
Because you're talking about international.
I think he checked out of the hotel, too.
Right, he did. So you got to get to the airport hours early. Mm-hmm. Now you're delayed for 6. So let's just say, for argument's sake, you get to the airport 2 hours early.
Right.
Now you're delayed for 6, and that's 8. Now you
with kids.
With 2 kids, 13 and 11. So they're not babies, but they're still kids. Still. Right. And then the flight home is, 4 hours, 4.5 hours? So by the time you get home, you're looking at, and you get to the airport, you're looking at a 15-hour day.
It's a whole day.
So I love it when you go away. Doesn't sound like he had a great time anyway, because it sounded like it wasn't the best vacation with the hotel. But you go away and you feel relieved, rejuvenated, and refreshed. You come back, and then day like that, and now it's gone.
No, gone. You need a vacation from the vacation.
Yes.
Yeah, that's brutal. I'll give him a nice hug when I see him.
Hey, I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
I'll
give him a verbal hug.
Why don't you send him a text?
I'll send him a text right now.
When was the last time you texted Michael?
That's a good question.
Want to be honest now. Look at your text exchanges and let us know the last time you texted Michael.
Okay.
Could be a while. RJ, would you look differently at this if the last time he texted Michael was weeks ago?
I would think at worst, it's holiday time.
Yeah, December 23rd.
Yeah.
Right before Christmas.
That's weeks.
Not crazy, though.
It's quite some time to be so close, he claims, with someone and not really reach out very often.
I mean, Michael was away. And
he also sent me a Christmas it was a Christmas and a Happy New Year at the same time. There was no need to re-up on New Year.
Let's see what I got. I think I got something in that same vein as well. Let's see. I didn't get a card or anything. I got a text of, wonderful holiday, great New Year. You're the
I got
best host on the station.
Much more in depth than that.
Yeah, best host on the station kind of thing. Yeah.
I gave him back the Love You, Michael. You know what I mean?
We know.
Just standard stuff.
Yeah. That's not normal.
What do you mean it's not normal? It's what friends do.
It's not normal
whatsoever. That's what good friends do.
I love you.
I said, love you, Michael.
Okay.
I'm a love you guy.
You're also did you get the I love you in return?
I got a kissing emoji.
Let me see.
It's a kisses emoji.
Let me see.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Let me see the kissing emoji. He just put it in his thing. He was going to send it away. Oh, well, you know what? Bravo to you.
How about that?
So you got nothing in return.
No, that was it.
Uh-huh.
No, but I was responding to his message.
Yeah, no, I get it.
It wasn't a standalone.
The whole relationship is completely
I'll
fraudulent.
call him right now.
No, I don't want you to call him right now. Game
I'm gonna
time.
call him right now.
No, please don't. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. St. John's hosts Marquette tonight, 6:30. A game you can hear on 880 AM ESPN and on the New York app. Then 8 o'clock, the Islanders are in Winnipeg to take on the Jets at 8 o'clock, and that's game time. No football tonight, which kind of stinks. Brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew. Honey, what's wrong with you? During today's action, glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew.
Is he doing a cold call?
Yeah,
I'm calling right now.
He's calling Michael Cold.
Yeah.
It's great.
You don't get it.
I don't.
He's probably
sleeping. Sleeping. It's 10 o'clock.
He needs his beauty sleep.
He's
very busy.
It's 10 o'clock. It's in the off season. He's not sleeping. See? Give his number out.
Sleeping right now?
He's a smart man. He turns his phone off.
It's totally falling apart. It's totally falling apart.
Who's falling apart?
You and Michael.
No, it's not. How dare you? It's not falling apart at all. It's never been stronger.
Zero reason for you guys to be friends.
What does that mean?
It means it doesn't make sense.
We like each other.
No, you don't. He looks at you as a guy with a lot of money.
What do you and Sherry have in common?
What are you talking about? We share everything together.
Now?
Share a life together.
Yeah, now you do.
Yeah.
What did you have in common?
Everything.
Everything. You left her at the table on the second date to go watch a football game.
It was a national championship game that went into overtime.
What does that mean? It wasn't Georgetown.
But it just
wasn't a team you rooted
showed
for.
how perfect we were. I said, I'd like to go watch the game. She said, go. I actually even have a book. So she sat there and read while I watched.
How does she bring a book to dinner? She must have thought you ate boring.
She had it in her bag. No, she traveled with a book all the time. So if she wanted to, she could read.
She's like, this guy is a loose cannon. A little mentally.
Not even a little bit.
Troubled.
Not even a little bit.
I may need a book.
No.
Because he's that boring.
Hey, look, I have a pretend relationship with Michael.
Because he's that boring. Yeah. I may need to read.
You could say a lot of things about me. I am not boring.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you left her at the dinner table. What do you think the waiter was doing? Like, where's your date? Oh, he went to go watch the national championship game.
Yeah, that's right.
I sat here.
See, it just goes to show you how perfect we are for each other.
I don't think there's one. RJ, could you ever in your wildest dreams imagine doing that? On the date of a.
It's not like I left for the whole game.
After you talked to her on the phone. This was after you had talked to her on the phone, right?
Yeah, we already had a date.
Right. Like you had said to somebody, I think I'm going to marry this person.
Right.
Right. Would you ever in your wildest dreams, with a person that you claim to be so in love with that
I'm going to marry,
that you would leave them at the dinner table and go watch
that's
never.
You know what? I will say this before you answer that question. Bravo. Bravo. No, because it was attacking your relationship with Michael, and you did a complete 180.
You know what?
Good on you.
You are so elite at that.
But I picked up on what he's doing. But go ahead. You can play this game.
Would you ever?
One follow-up.
Yeah.
Which national championship again?
The Miami-Ohio State.
That was a great game.
Exactly.
I can't even take it anymore, these two.
Thank you.
Go figure. Miami's back.
I said, that game, it's going into overtime. It's not like I went up during the fourth quarter. I said, going to overtime, do you mind? She goes, no, go. So I had her blessing. Go.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Look, it was a sign.
Because I'm a man who stands on my convictions, unlike you.
One of the great title games of the last however many decades.
So you get it. That I believe that was the Willis McGahee tears the knee up game.
It was.
Putting it mildly.
That was a grotesque.
Terrible injury.
Absolutely terrible.
Ray?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm fantastic.
3 stars?
Yes.
Yes.
Today's 3 stars. Number 3.
All right, well, last night, Monday Night Football, Steelers were eliminated. More importantly, the Texans covered. So, Dave, you go 0-3. I go 3-0. So the writing's kind of on the wall.
Oh, it's all over the wall.
You will be impersonating RJ.
Hey, guys, how you doing? The show's going to go on, and I've been here since 2 o'clock in the morning. 49ers.
I'm not sure that's his thing he actually says.
All right, guys, let's go. Look at this hair. I do it once every 4 to 6 months, but I'm very loyal to my barber.
What did I do to you?
You won.
There's honor in these picks. I agree. And I lost because I'm a loser, and I will be RJ for a day.
Congratulations.
Number 2.
So Rick is back, and he's big conduiting, as the big conduit does. And caller Rob had a suggestion on how to curtail that a little bit.
Next time Rick goes out, he comes back in late, pimp slap him.
No, so you can't leave that well enough alone.
He didn't know what a pimp is. Second of all, he does not have the stones.
I know what a pimp is.
He talks about the ladies and boobies all the time.
Yeah,
he does.
Please, I know what a pimp is.
He's probably paid a couple, but he wouldn't know how to be a pimp.
Oh, that's something.
Rick would be the pimp that would expect to get paid for not working. Oh, that sounds familiar, huh, Islander?
You know what? You were suckered because you did think that was going to be a nice call. It ended up being anything but. But you know what? You add to it.
Pay the piper to win games.
Yeah, give it to me hard.
Right?
As long as we win.
Yeah, just let that run. Just let that sit there.
I like to win. That's what I like to win.
You really like to win.
Number 1.
Where you like to win is just when you talk to people outside, and this is where it all begins.
I had a terrific conversation with a fine gentleman at the bank, and he was a fan of the show. He said, "Ooh, that partner of yours, he's a real handful." I said, "Oh, you don't even know the half."
Well, what is this about?
I'm just saying.
Dave doesn't like that.
What bank is this? I hope I
I'm
don't
not gonna
bank
tell you my
it.
bank.
I hope
I'm not going to tell you my bank.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like I'm sure some fancy bank.
Never heard of that branch.
You probably deal in bullion. You're like, hey, listen, Marco from Perugia. Here, allow me to bring in my gold bars.
These are real places.
By the way, your partner handful. How do I say? He's a handful.
Yeah, this went on.
Where do you like us to take the money for the next home you buy, Mr. DiPietro? Out of the crypto account? Where do you like us to take the money for the next home you buy, Mr. DiPietro? Out of the crypto account?
I mean, I suppose it's supposed to be a French guy. Not quite sure. And Rick, he wasn't actually French, right?
No, he wasn't French. I'm more than a handful. I can promise you that.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Especially with the size of your hands.
Mm-hmm. It's only Tuesday. I can't wait to see what the rest of the week has in store.
Where does this week go? It's Rule 76.
No excuses playing a champion is DiPietro Rothenberg.
Land Harbaugh.
Right here at ESPN New York and on YouTube.
For me.
You never asked me to cook for you.
Cook for me.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities